you're hearing? Yeah, okay, because sometimes you might hear the back feed of it, you know what I mean? Or some shit like that. We good? Are we good on the mics, guys?
Yeah,
you guys like that shit?
One.
You guys like that shit, man?
Yes,
huh?
Sir.
Huh?
Yeah.
You like this right now? Yeah. Does that feel good right there?
Fuck yeah, give it a Sonic J.
Huh? Do I need to go side to side now? You know what I mean? Some motherfuckers got real, like, you know, motion in their hips, bro. You know what I mean? But when you start getting older, dog, you know what I mean? You drink too much beer, bro, you get a little stiff in the midsection.
Brother, tell me about it, man. As soon as you turn 30, this nigga told me, bro, you gonna feel it, bro. I feel it.
Yeah.
I'm like, my shit comes, my knees creak, nigga. I'm like, oh, nah.
I mean, you honestly, you look like you already have arthritis, bro.
Bruh. I be throwing up the hood without trying, bro. I'm like, goddamn, you feel me? It's bad. I need to dip my hands in ice water, bro. Fuck.
I think it's game time. Is it game time? Is it game time? Yeah. I think it's motherfucking game time, baby. Hit them likes, hit them subscribes. Chop City on the block. Chop City on the beat. Let's go. Yeah. Game time, baby. Hit that like. Hit that subscribe. Yeah. Chito's in the house, hood stocks high. Yeah. Let's go. Chito in the house, hood stocks high.
What? Oh. I wish I knew how to freestyle.
Chop City, baby. Chop City on the beats.
Oh, like, I'm feeling this shit right now, yeah. Fuck. What could I say?
I'll give you this beat if you want it, though.
Yeah, okay.
It's brand new. It just came off the press, bro. I just took it off my email. Chop City just sent it to me just for this podcast.
Yeah. This one's hard.
I'll give it to you, bro.
Yeah.
100%.
Bro, you got my number. What's happening?
Say less. Yeah. Hit that like. Hit that subscribe, baby. Look at that shit. You hear that? You hear that shit? That boy chops it on me.
Yeah, that shit hard. Oh.
Yeah. You wanna jump on some shit. Hit that like, hit that subscribe. Chito's in the house, hood stocks high.
Hey.
Yeah. Chito's in the house, hood stocks high. Yeah. Chito's in the house, hood stocks high. Yeah. Yes. Welcome to Hood Stocks, everybody. Sunday evening, baby. Sunday early evening. You might have had a long time, watching football. Today is Sunday football, Sunday fun day. Some people clean the house to get ready for the fucking work week. You know what I mean? We got Monday through Friday where we grind. You know what I mean? But some motherfuckers are living on a whole different level and they gotta live like that, dog. You know what I mean? Saturday, Sunday, Tuesday, Wednesday. You know what I mean? They live in a rock star life, baby. You know what I mean? But I'll say this. They probably have kids. What about the ones that have kids? So they understand the Monday through Friday, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, the Monday through Friday is a real thing. Hey, peep game, we just gonna get right into it, dog. We ain't gonna play with this shit. Upstate to down south.
Yeah.
Upstate to down south.
Come on.
Today's guest has the entire state on his back. The entire state on his back.
Hell yeah.
All right? You know what I mean? Down south, homie, fuck with them. Upstate, homie, fuck with them, dog. You know what I mean? Hey, this is different, bro. This is different, homie. Nah, dog. I want to emphasize how different this is, but we'll understand it at the end of the podcast how different it is. There's levels, baby. There's levels. This homie got a new album out right now. It's called Hood Rich Hector.
Oh God, you feel me? That shit just came out what, Tuesday? What, Monday? Tuesday? Yeah.
Yes, sir, dog.
Hell yeah.
I want everybody to give it up for this unbelievable talent, young legend right here, baby. Young legend, Chito Rana. Let's go, baby! Yeah. Let's go! So, how you doing, brother?
Man, I'm doing great. I'm blessed, man. I'm living life great.
You look blessed. Every time you smile, I see how blessed you are, bro.
You feel me?
God damn it, homie. Jesus.
see that? You see that?
Hold on, dog. No, they need to see it a little more. Go ahead, do it again.
I'm talking about, yeah. You see that? Yeah.
Are those real diamonds, sir?
No, fool, I couldn't afford the real ones. Come on, man.
Hey,
Yeah.
you know, some motherfuckers, I'm sorry, bro. You know what I mean? And I deserve every bit of what you just gave me back right now. No, fool, I could. It's funny, bro. No, they're Zerbic-Zirconians, or whatever you call those things. Yeah, it's hard to say that shit. Zerbic-Zirconians.
That shit.
I don't even know what the fuck I just said right now, dog. But we know what the fuck we're talking about.
One, yeah,
the fake ones, dog.
Yeah.
You looking nice. You looking fly, baby. I like the gold, baby.
Thank you. Yeah.
I like it, dog.
Yeah. Gracias.
Yeah, dog.
You feel me?
I see your shirt, Money Sign Suede.
Yeah, long live Suede, brother.
Long live Suede.
You feel me?
Absolutely. Absolutely. Long live Suede. Shout out to all 900 people tapped in right here. Make sure you hit that like, hit that subscribe. We got a banger right here. You know what, Chito, I want to start off like this, dog. There's some things that I want to thank you for, dog. You know what I mean? I want to thank you for a couple things right here. First off, I want to thank you for pulling up today for this interview. I hit up my G on the DM. The homie replied. Chito replied. He said, let's run it, but no shrooms, my G.
On the set. That's the last time I'm doing that shit. Never again. Never again.
Have you done? Oh, so you've done shrooms.
Okay,
you weren't telling me because of me.
Both of us actually, bro.
Okay.
Because
we can wild out.
What?
Yeah.
Somehow I'll be somewhere else, bro. I'll be leaving the hummus, going somewhere else by myself on my own little adventure when I'm high with the shrooms. Yeah. So yeah, that's dangerous.
It is dangerous.
Yeah.
It is dangerous. But I don't want to show this on camera. But when you're on your way home, I got something for you too. Yeah, I got some stuff for you. Yeah. Anyways.
Oh shit. Yeah. Now you trying to have me call my girl crying like, man, I love you, baby.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry for last week. And she's like, what do you mean last week? Tell me how.
You got mad at me. Like,
well, some motherfuckers will have a bad trip and they'll start telling on themselves. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I've been fucking cheating on you all week. I can't live with this no more.
No, check this shit out. Last year, right? Last year I came home, huh, babe? Last year I came home, I did some shrooms, right?
Yeah.
And I'm not having a good time, bro. I'm enjoying myself. It's me and my girl chilling. And then all of a sudden, bro, like, I see a bad comment, bro, and I'm like, man, fuck these niggas. Like, bro, and then I started getting all mad all of a sudden, bro, and I was like, man, fuck everybody. I was like, I don't even want to rap, bro. Fuck these people. I'm like, bro, I'm just getting mad. Because they always saying, oh, we're worried about the way Chito looks. I'm like, man, fuck you, bro. Yeah. Like, straight up.
Wait, so was this you tripping on shrooms?
Yeah.
Okay. And then the voice in your head was saying they're worried about Chito looks?
Yeah, they were like, man, fuck everybody. Like, the voice in my head was telling me, hey, fuck everybody, bro.
And you were saying, like, yeah, okay.
Yeah,
I feel like that.
Like, man, I do feel like that. So man, fuck everybody, yeah.
So it was you talking to yourself?
Pretty much.
The inner side, the inner you?
It's like my little devil talking to me.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
Or, who knows? Maybe it was God talking to you and saying, hey, fuck them dudes. You don't need them dudes around you no more. You know
Absolutely
what I mean?
right.
Yeah, it ain't always right. You know what, dog? Let's say this, dog. It doesn't take the devil to tell us, hey, fuck them dudes. Sometimes God will plant the seed and be like, hey.
No, you're absolutely right about that. You feel me? Because I remember back then, bro, I started out with hella people, and then all of a sudden, like, there's only a few people, then there's like only originals people I really fuck with from back in the day. So it's just like, since I went, because back then I was high off the perks, I was doing all this shit. Yeah, everybody want to be around me, everybody want to have fun. But as soon as I went sober, like, cut off the perks, cut off the lean, cut off the coke, everything, bro, I'm like, everybody don't want to be around me now.
Yeah.
Because now I'm just like, I'm not tolerating shit. I'm just like, bro, now that I'm sober, I'm just like, why am I hanging out with you, bro?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Now I start thinking like, man, what do I benefit out of everybody now? You feel me? Like, if you don't benefit from me, if I don't benefit from you, like, why am I helping you? You feel me? So then I started realizing hella shit. You feel me? And that's God talking to me. You feel me? Because I remember, like, bro, back then I'd be like, nah. Because I remember when I lost Holly, you feel me? Now everybody was like, oh, like, talking down on me and shit. And I was like, man, like, God's not here, fool. Like, God don't got me right now. But in reality, bro, I'm just realizing, bro, he just put me through all that shit so I could actually get my shit together. You feel me?
So you can maybe, you can, what's the word? When you, like, take care of your life, right?
Yeah.
Appreciate your life.
Yeah.
Appreciate your existence.
What is it? Yeah, what's that word called?
There's a word. Somebody, anybody? Well,
Hey, Slash, what's
this
that
guy,
word, brother?
these guys over here.
Yeah,
one doesn't know how
y'all
to
niggas
read.
is smart, right? What's the word?
Oh shit! And the other one knows how to. One doesn't know how to read, and the only one only knows how to eat. You know what I mean?
No, I need to eat too, baby. Shit. Motherfucker, you can read Hebrew, motherfucker.
Yeah, I can read Hebrew.
Hey,
What's that word?
Is that two
appreciative?
appreciative.
Didn't we
Yeah,
just
there's
say that
a
right
lot
now?
of words,
Yeah.
bro. There's a lot of words in regards to just, we'll use the word appreciating your existence in life and valuing your breath every day you wake up, brother. And saying, man, because there's somebody that didn't wake up like your G you talking about. And I want to save that because I believe that's a part of your story, bro. And we're story platform, brother. Like, I don't know all the gossip and all that other shit. I don't care about all that shit. I don't want to talk about this shit. I just want to get into your story and talk about some of your music and stuff like that, brother. You know what I mean? But I want to thank you. But I want to thank you for something else, brother. I want to thank you for being one of the dopest Mexican hip artists on the planet, my G.
What? You feel me?
Dog, I'm a big critic, and I'm not always. It's just my opinion.
You do criticize hard. That's why I'm like, man, this nigga don't fuck with my shit.
You know what, bro?
Because you do use a hard critic, fool.
No, bro.
But that's respectable though, because now that you feel like, hey, I fuck with your shit, I'm like, okay,
He got good taste, and so I now understand him. But there's probably, you could say I'm a hard critic, but there's probably things that I've said maybe, and you've agreed with maybe.
Yeah.
I can't say that. He's sitting right next to me.
He said it for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, he said what I was thinking pretty much. You feel me? So, I do like that.
I don't like doing that, though, and I've done that a couple times, but unfortunately, those things go viral, bro, And so, my G, to talk about, he said no shrooms, and he said, hey, I'm going to bring a bottle. What do you drink? And I said, dog, I'm not doing bottles, brother. You know what I mean? I haven't drank hard liquor in a minute. I said, I'll do Modelo's, and he goes, all right, say less, let's do Modelo's.
Let's
you know
do
what I mean?
that,
Because, you know what, man, dog, you know what I mean? I ain't fucking this shit up, dog.
I can't do this no more.
And I want to thank you for one more thing, dog. I want to thank you, dog, for sucking my ex Hannah's titties about a year ago backstage, dog. Yeah, I couldn't get rid of the bitch for the life of me, bro. Yeah, in the backstage about a year ago, you were sucking on one of my ex old lady's titties, dog. You know what I mean?
I didn't do no shows last year.
And she was like, and she was in my ear, Chito this, Chito that. You know what I mean? And I'm like, man, fuck you, bitch.
I'm like, what?
And then my voicemails. I'm gonna play one of my voicemails, bro. Let me play one of my voicemails, bro. She, you know what I mean? She always, you know what I mean? She was just trying to, like, I don't know if she was trying to start beef between us, bro, or what the fuck, bro. And every time in my voicemail, I open it up and I have to hear this, bro. Hold on. Oh, wait, hold on.
He's like, yeah, I'll be sleeping on the couch tonight.
Well, both of us is now, because nigga, I'm on what the fuck he's talking about shit. I caught it straight right now, shit.
And that made me start thinking, bro. You know what I mean? I don't really want to fuck with this dude because he sounds like he got too many guns, bro. You know what I mean?
Ooh, I don't.
I just got this little rusty old pistola, homie, buried in the backyard with a fucking string on it, dog.
I got my trusted revolver just in case the apocalypse, man.
Yeah. So that's why I said, why the fuck this bitch? She in my head, homie, right now. She playing this on my voicemail. You know what I mean? You know how did that hook go again?
What hook?
The hook you did on this song right here. All the smoke.
I want all the smoke. Come and kill me, bitch. Hey.
And so I just kept on hearing that in my shit, dog. And I said, this bitch is fucking with me, homie. You know what I mean? So yeah, bro. You know what I mean?
Like she getting in my head
I don't
right
know if
now.
you remember. It was by a vending machine, a Nas tank. You had her against the wall, big old titties. Well, you must like a motor. She's 52 years old, bro. You know what I mean? You're a sick puppy, dog. You know what I mean?
I'm like, what?
Bro, what kind of artist sucks on a set of 52-year-old titties backstage, bro?
Apparently I did shit. I don't know.
Grandma, my boy. You got me sucking grandma's titties.
I was in jail last year, man.
I don't know nothing, huh?
I don't know shit.
The fuck?
Oh my god.
I'm obviously having a good time with you, brother.
I love this.
Yeah.
Grandma
I was like,
titties.
whoa.
See my
I was
grandma
like,
titties.
whoa, what?
See my grandma cheated on Chito. Rana shit? Yeah, that's my grandma right there.
Oh, shit.
My grandma's right there, cold chilling.
They're like, he did that to my grandma. We're like, no, didn't it? Real grandma.
That's the
My
last.
grandma, fool. That's a therapy talking about it.
See? No more Perks and Hennessy. No more Perks and Hennessy.
Yeah, that would do to you sometimes. Perks and Hennessy, bro. Sheesh. What does Perks do to you? Is it a downer?
Yeah, but I like that shit though, cause I like fighting that shit. When I was like, okay, when I be like off a perk, I like be nodding off, but I like fighting cause I stay up, and I see who be nodding off. You feel me? Some of my homies be like, like damn, catching fools lagging. I'm like, damn, good thing I ain't do that. And then I started noticing like I would do that shit, like, oh hell no, I'm not doing this no more. And then I would black out. You feel me? But in the beginning, it would make me feel good, bro. Like, it'll make me feel happy. I'm over here talking to face, huh? Me and this nigga probably pray together, bro. We would just be chilling in the whole studio, bro. We'd be there like 17 hours, bro, working. Yeah.
But if you weren't on Perks, you would have been there only 7 hours, right?
Nah, I would still be there regardless,
Oh, okay.
but the perk just set up to 5. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. So it helps creating the music.
Not really, but I just like getting high back then.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep it real. I'm gonna keep it real.
Yeah, no,
I'm gonna be just real with you. Like, I would like getting high. You know.
You know what, Chito? I want to say 2 things right now. The first thing I want to say, brother, is I've listened to your music time to time since you've been out, bro, because I had to see what you're all about. And I mean, in the sense of your artistry, right?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I could never, even if I wanted to hate on you, bro. Say if I was a hater. I'm an old dude and I'm a hater, right? I mean, what some people might say or whatever, it's okay. Because sometimes I am a hater, right? I mean, or maybe my opinion will sound like I'm a hater. But even from the beginning, right? It's something like this.
Yeah.
Depending on who's hearing it, right?
Depends on who hears the criticism from. You know, like, he's a hater. They don't even
old head, fuck him. You know what I mean? You know, he can
I be like that too. I'm not gonna lie. When I hear somebody, I'm like, man, fuck you. You don't know good music.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But I'll say this, doggy. I don't listen to anything. I try not to listen to any of your music that has features. I only listen to you. You know what I mean? Hear verses, and your hooks, bro. And you know what? Honestly, brother, like you have a real gift. You have a real art, bro.
Thank you.
And you can see, bro, that how have you been doing it? If you've been perked out and just doing it on the fly and just doing it, but hey, that's how some of the greatest music ever is made, bro.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, we can go all the way down to Jim Morrison, The Doors, I mean, so on and so forth, all genres of music, you know, DMX, right? And I mean, a motherfucker was smoking crack, homie. You know what I mean? I'm just saying, like, yeah, you know, but I'm just like, bro, you are a real artist, brother. And you can rap, you can flow, homie. You going in motherfucking English, and then you just jump into motherfucking Spanish, bro. And you can't even tell a fucking, like, bro, it is...
I do it so fluently together with the English. Like,
I kind of want to say it's flawless, bro. I don't know, bro.
Thank you.
I want to say it's
I kind of want to say it too, but that would be like me being cocky. But since it came out of you, yeah, thank you. It's like
I'll
that.
say the
Flawless.
I'll say the flow is flawless in the sense of your delivery and how you do it, bro. But especially in the transition from English to, you know what I mean,
Spanish.
to Spanish, dog. That is a flawless transition, bro. Do you ever fuck with? Would you ever do anything with like a Santa Fe clan or anything like that?
Yeah, actually, yeah. My boy Gacho's actually lining shit up with some fool named Tornillo or something like that.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, he's cool with them fools and shit. So I'm like, hey, like whatever I do, I just want to work.
That'd be huge, bro.
Yeah.
That'd be huge, bro.
Yeah.
And I like those dudes, bro. You know what I mean? But I'm a Jew, you know, and you know that because you sent me a picture of Hitler, bro. I don't know what got into you, but you sent me a picture of Hitler.
He's all like, hey, send me a picture for the podcast. And I sent it to him and he's like, I'm just fucking with you.
Well, you know, this motherfucker right here, dog. This dude sent me a picture of Hitler. I said, just like he said it, I said, hey, dog, send me a picture for promo and shit. And all of a sudden, Hitler jumped into my DM. And I said, I fuck with my dog right here. I said, hey, yeah, I mean, he's this is Hoodstock's material, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And so the second thing I wanted to say besides your music, bro, is so I peeped you out. I don't like to. I have a rule that I don't watch other people. If I don't know about the person, and I know about the person, but I don't watch interviews of a person to study a person before a podcast because I want us to have us just a natural
for sure
reaction, bro.
Yeah.
You know. But I listened to some random interview, not a random interview, because it did pretty decent views, but the dude was just recording you while you're doing a music video, and you were just chilling, you in your element, bro. And in that environment, you could have been a cocky asshole. You could have been just like a certain type of person that is the center of attention in this situation right here. You're shooting a music video for one of your things. You got all your boys around you. You got your snacks. You got your smoke. You doing your thing. I believe you had just got out, dog, and you were humble as fuck, bro. You were humble, you were chilling. That's just you, and that's who you've been since you pulled up today, dog. And I want to applaud you for that, bro.
Nah,
you know what I mean?
Thank you. Yeah.
If you're a rapper, you don't got to be a fucking asshole.
You don't.
Unless you're lucky and you're a podcaster.
Unless you're lucky, you got to press motherfuckers, you feel me? But
a little bit.
You feel me? I'm just chilling, bro. I'm just trying to have a good time. You ain't got to take shit serious all the time unless it's a serious situation, you know what I'm saying? You got to understand, brother, like, I'm raising my daughter, nigga. I'm with my wife every day. Like, I'm enjoying life, bro. I'm literally enjoying life, you feel me? So I'm literally thanking God every day I wake up, you feel me? Like, I'm able to do shit.
Yep, that part.
Sorry about that, brother. Let me do this real quick. I don't know why people are thinking they're going to call in right now. Yeah, no, absolutely, bro. Absolutely, dog. And you're here with your family today. And, you know, shout out to your family, brother, most definitely. You know what I mean? You guys are in a safe place, safe house, and we got you 1,000%, brother. We have so much to talk about, bro. But I'd like to, you know, Hood Stocks is just, you know, we share the stories right here, brother. We share the trials, we share the tribulations, all that good shit, the highs, the lows. Raised up. Were you born and raised in Sacramento?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I was born right there on the north, actually from the north. I was born right there. I mean, it was cool as fuck, actually. I didn't leave my city till like recently, bro. Recently, you feel me? So it's like I've never been nowhere because as soon as I left my city, I started making a little bit more money, and then I left my city to go to Reno. And when I came back from Reno, I went back to jail. So it's just like I didn't really get to experience shit till like now. I'm going to Denver. I'm seeing how life is over there. I'm doing, you know what I'm saying? So it's just like Sacramento. Like I got so stuck over there, bro, that I just feel like, man, I wonder what the fuck gonna be with my life. You know?
How was your childhood?
It was cool.
You know, were you? Did you have moms, pops, siblings?
I had my mom, my dad. My dad always worked though, so it was just me and my moms and my sisters. You feel me? Like it was just like it was a strict household. You feel me?
In the sense,
and as in, my dad didn't want me fucking up. Like I would get in trouble in school and shit. And he would be very strict about that until, you feel me? One time I got kicked out of school, and I didn't tell him, and I didn't tell my mom either, until my mom caught me that I was at the house. I was just chilling, watching TV, and my mom walked in, and she's like, why aren't you at school? And then she started getting phone calls that, hey, like, he has to enroll in the school or some shit like that, and I'm like, damn, bro. So it's just like my dad's like, oh, I'm busting my ass, because he's in Mexican dads, like, I'm over here working to give you guys a better life, and you're not appreciating it, type shit.
What did he do? What did he do for a living?
He used to be a construction worker, and then right now he's a truck driver.
One of the honest trades in the world, and shout out to the truck drivers too, man. Shout out to your pops, bro.
Yeah.
That's
a hard job,
bro. That's a hard job. Some motherfuckers be like, "What do you mean? You're just sitting there driving?" Like, nah, homie.
Bro,
shit, drive here to motherfucking Texas, and then call me when you get there. You know what I mean?
That.
Shit, that's
just a motherfucker, bro. Yeah. Like, damn, and it's like I do respect his hustle because it's like he don't want to quit. Like, bro, he's at the point where he could retire, but he doesn't want to. You know, you gotta respect that too, cause it's like he says it all the time. I just told my girl the other day, like, hey, this nigga's like, he says he's gonna retire, but he quits for like 3 months. He's bored and he goes back to work. You feel me? So that's how I am too with my dad, cause as a kid, my dad taught me like, hey, you gotta work, you gotta do something. You feel me? I don't know what you gotta do, but you gotta do something. If you're not gonna go to school, you know, start like, you feel me? Do something with your life. Get a fucking job.
So let's. Pops, all right? Moms. What kind of mom, you know what I mean?
Very loving.
Very loving.
Loving, very supporting. Like, very supporting.
Since day one. Siblings, what's your siblings like looking like?
I love my little sister. I got a little sister and I got an older sister.
Older sister.
Me? My older sister, me and her, we're really not that close, but I got hella love for her, you know?
Yeah.
But it's just...
How was it growing up with them, though?
Fighting all the time.
Okay.
But with my little sister, since she was younger, I'm 8 years older than her.
Okay.
You know, so I'm just like... I would tolerate a lot of shit from her.
100%.
You know? Yeah. I mean, it's my little sister.
Yeah.
But my older sister,
you'd be a horrible human being if you didn't tolerate it.
Straight up, bro.
Yeah.
Like, she wants to play my game. I'm like, go ahead. You know, like, she knows that. You feel me? And my older sister, bro, like, we would get into it. And I would always cover for her ass, bro. And it's like, bro, you still treat me like shit. I'm over here covering for everything about you, nigga. Like, damn. You feel me? Like, I got caught smoking weed one time, right? Oh, my God, that shit was like the worst shit from my dad.
Just explain this. How'd you get caught? I mean, were you in the closet?
My bitch-ass cousin snitched on me.
Damn!
Dumbass hoe. Yeah, you know who you
Do you still hold a grudge about that?
Hell yeah, dude. What the fuck?
How long ago was that?
I want to say 11.
Hey, bro, Mexicans don't forget, fool.
I'm just saying, I really do have that embedded in my head. I remember the scenario, everything.
Yeah,
everything.
As you should.
Yeah.
Don't ever let that go.
I remember that phone call, bro. I remember coming, just chilling, bro. My dad's coming home from work, bro, and I'm just like, and he's like on the phone, and he's like looking at me. He's like, okay, and he just hangs up, and I'm like, oh, nigga, you serious right now? What the fuck? He's like, hey, ven pa' acá. And then he's like, bruh, and he pulls some shit out of his pocket, and this the little weed that I gave my dumbass cousin, because she said, oh, let me get some weed. And I'm like, I fucked with her back then, so I'm like, here you go, nigga.
Yeah.
Bruh, my dad came back with that bag, and he's like, oh, that's what you doing? I'm like, man, it's not me, nigga. What the fuck? I don't know whose shit is that, man. He's all like, oh, they're saying it's yours that you gave it to her. I like, bro, search my room right now. Yeah. I bet you ain't gonna find shit. Bro, that nigga searched my room and he found like 2 doobies. I'm like, I forgot to throw them bitches out. Nigga. I'm like, And then I started saying, look, okay, I smoke these, but that shit's not mine. You feel me? And he's all like, bro, like, he's all telling me like, and then my mom had my back and he's like, how come you don't know that? How come, okay, why you believe it's his shit? How you know that she didn't get caught with it and she's trying to blame it on him because they were here the other day? So my mom had my back, and then I told my mom straight up the other time, like, yeah, that shit was mine, nigga, straight up. And then my mom's just like, I knew it, because every time I smoke in front of my dad, all that shit now. You feel me? Last time he came to my house, right?
No, he can't tell you shit, bro.
Bro, okay, at his house, I couldn't do shit, right? So last time he came to visit at my house,
you fucking hit
my grandma went to get some food, and then me and my dad, we were chilling in my office, right?
Yeah.
And I'm like, in my little chair, I'm like,
Glazing.
and he's all like, no tiene respeto, no, like, hey, my house, my rules. This is my shit. Yeah. And he just looks at me and starts smiling like, hit this shit, nigga. He's all like, hell nah. I'm like, nigga, hit that shit. He's like, hell no. I'm like, all right, whatever then. You don't love me, nigga. I'm like, you don't love me, nigga. And then last time we went to Texas, right? We went to Texas and I did my show over there. Yeah. My dad pulled up. Like, he just brought me out of nowhere. He pulled up because he had a shipment over there. So I was like, man, fuck it. Let's go get my dad. And we're chilling. And I'm smoking in front of him again at the club. And I'm like, hey, hit that shit. He's all like, stop, nigga, stop. And I'm like, bro, do something. Get a little fat bitch or something. Have some fun, nigga. Come on, man. Enjoy yourself. Then he's all like, why I gotta be the fat girl, nigga?
Why not? Why can't I be the fat girl?
Straight up, nigga. I'm like, hey, she need love too. That's exactly what she need love, bro.
All us fat motherfuckers need that too.
Yeah, it's like these
Tell
two
me about
dudes.
it.
You see, who's my wingman?
I got 5 baby mamas.
Wait, what? You got 5 baby mamas?
Yeah, bro.
God damn, fool.
I got 9 kids, bro.
Nigga, child support kicking my ass for my 3, nigga.
I don't want to say it on right here, but I got the solution. We can't fuck with you after that.
Oh shit!
Can I say it or what?
Is it a 9mm or what?
You feel like a grenade.
It's a grenade. Oh shit, hell no.
I told him I got an eating disorder, you know, so I went to go get that EBT shit.
And we believe him.
They didn't charge me child support or nothing, bro.
Yeah, we believe you. We believe you. And I was in the back here. I get next.
I want something too.
I got talent.
Hey, this is the first time ever in Stomps' life that he's ever felt this skinny, bro.
Hell yeah. I'm picking up all the bitches kicking over this fool.
Say one nigga to the club. Say one nigga to the
Man, as
club.
soon as I start singing, I'll take them back.
Say something right now. Well, say something. Let's hear it.
Huh?
Este amor apasionado anda todo alborotado por volver. Voy camino a la locura y aunque todo me tortura, sé querer. nos dejamos hace tiempo.
All right, that's it, bro. You're about to start making me cry right now, fool.
Fuck them bitch.
All the hoes tap in my nigga DMs later. All the hoes tap in with the homie.
Now we know how he got fucking 9 baby mamas, bro. You know what I mean?
Oh, shit, no wonder, bro.
He's singing to them panties drop, bro.
This right here's a penny dropper. This nigga, what? You on that? You on that? Come on.
Hey, gracias.
You know what? Back
I
to
wish I could sing, nigga.
Bro, I wish I could sing too, dog. This dude.
What?
Yeah. No, bro. You know what, brother? Like, check it out. You know what? If you could choose a different genre of music, listen on the fly,
Country.
right? Country? Real shit?
America.
America? What?
America.
Why you say it like that?
I don't know.
Break that down for me real quick.
I know I have fun with it.
You have fun with it? Are you clowning?
A little bit.
Okay.
A lot of people think like, "What? What's going on with you?" I'm like, "Vote for Trump." They're like, "What?"
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm just saying shit.
Yeah. I mean, shit.
Like, you serious? I'm like, I don't know. Are
I mean,
you?
just,
Like,
just don't do nothing like Kanye West be doing sometimes. He'd be like, hang the Jews. You know what I mean?
whoa.
Hang the Jews.
Right?
No.
We do not promote racism.
Never, bro.
Never.
Yeah.
But sometimes people, I mean, with this day and era that we live in and shit, some people just want to, I mean, I don't know if they call it
Se pasan de
clout.
verga, yeah.
Yeah.
I know what you mean. So they cross the line sometimes, and I'm just like, are you serious? You know?
Yeah, bro.
You're absolutely right.
It's a funny, but I'm glad, bro, that you seem like, bro, honestly, doggy, I've never heard nothing bad about you ever, bro. You know? Never, dog. I've never heard nothing bad about the homie, and motherfuckers be talking shit around here. Sometimes me too. But I'm
Hey,
just
you
saying.
see the comments when they were like, "Oh, don't have him on there." I'm like, I'm going on there.
I didn't, you know what, bro? Honestly, I didn't see that, bro. I just saw love. I saw love. Yeah.
I see on one.
That might have been just one comment, bro.
I'm
But
still going there.
Yeah.
I'm be trying to hold myself back and not commenting shit. I'm like, man.
I usually comment on the negative comments because there was this one dude that was trying to get me to get his to pull up to when I was going to the Texas run and shit, to pull it up to El Paso, Texas, to sign his fucking old lady's chonies and shit, dog. You know what I mean? Well, that wasn't exactly what he wanted me to do, but I'm just gonna. That's my story, dog. Let
That's
me
what
tell
we
it.
believe right now.
Yeah, you know what I mean? But then he was talking shit. Like one minute they love you, dog, and the
then they
next
hate
minute
you.
they hated me. And he's like, hey, dog, you know what I mean? Why you all fucking having Chito on, dog? You shit on all the Chicano rappers and this, that, and the other. Well, you know what, bro? Sometimes I share my opinion on what's good and what's bad. I mean, I'm a picky dude, dog. But honestly, with Chito, back again, dog. If you listen to Chito's music, the boy has got a real skill set, dog. Am I lying, bro?
Straight up.
Bro, come on. You know, I'm talking to my boys in here. You know what I mean?
sir.
Am I lying? Does this dude got a skill, bro?
right.
The boy got a sick ass skill set. You know what I mean? Bro, you are on a fucking. I think right now you're getting ready to take over the world, dog. Are you getting ready to take over?
Focus, man.
You seem like this is a different Chito right now, right?
Hey, come on, man. It's just I'm like I said. Now that I know what to do, I'm ready, bro. Back then, I didn't give a fuck about rap, bro. I thought I was going back to jail, and I
You
did.
did.
And I did. You know, and I'm like, man, I don't want to be here no more. You know, like let's go home. I gotta change. You feel me? I gotta change, bro. Like, okay, you know. Okay, you usually buying your house or a car and shit. Okay, you know, usually buying your house or your car, like, that's like a huge accomplishment. You feel good about that.
100%.
You know? Well, I did it when I was in prison, right? And when I got in my car, like, my girl, she was like, I used to, cause she saw the videos, you know, when the girlfriend gets the dude the Hellcat and shit like that.
Yeah.
She's like, you didn't react. I'm like, I mean, it's my shit. The fuck? Like, I know it's my shit. And then I go to my house, I'm like, yeah, it's my shit. But it didn't click in. You feel me? But now that it clicked in when I came back from Denver, I'm like, damn, I work hard for him. All this shit, just pulling into my house in my big ass house. I'm like, I love this. I love it. It's like, God is good, bro. Like, God is good.
All the time.
All the time. But
feel me?
Chito, so I want to use that right now. I want to use that as a marker in our conversation right now. Let's get to that point right there. You know what I mean? I want you to share me as much as you can in between of how you know what I mean, the you know what it took you to get to that point, which is a huge blessing. Like, check it out, dog. I'm an old dude with young man dreams, bro. You feel what I'm saying? Everything you're doing, bro, is still my dreams, brother.
Yeah.
In a sense of, you know, accomplishments, brother. You know what I mean? You know, but being able to purchase high dollar things, house, Hellcat, so on and so forth, bro, from just a craft, bro. just to craft a podcast for me. Obviously, it's hip hop for you. You know what I mean? But so you're. It's funny that you hold the grudge, bro. Going back to that, you know what I mean? Pops finds out. Okay, you get in trouble. How is life moving forward from there, bro? How is it growing up north, bro? We down
was
south,
way
dudes, bro.
different, bro. You gotta really like walk on eggshells, bro, because you go to a corner store, bro. You wearing any color that these motherfuckers just look at you, and it's like usually over there in Sac, the busters, fool. They're like usually like they're all like white, you know, and like I don't like them guys at all. So when I was growing up, I didn't know. I grew up following my cousin. He just told me, hey, fuck these guys, you know?
Yeah.
So I grew up just saying, hey, well, fuck Norte, straight up. Like that, no one ever told me what's the reason why we don't like them or none of that shit. He just told me straight up, we don't like these guys, fuck them. We were from the blue side. All right. I mean, I was a kid, bro. Like, I barely got introduced to that shit when I was like 8 years old. When I got caught smoking, my dad's all like, well, okay. He thought I was involved in some other shit. You feel me? Because I was, too. Like, I would sneak out at night with my cousin and shit, and we would just go thug. You feel me? We would just be chilling, bro. Like, I mean, I was a kid, bro. I mean, like, I'm just trying to grow up. You feel me? Like, we was praying for shootouts back in the day, me and my cousin, bro. Like, we would just slide in with a blick, bro, just thinking, like, hopefully a motherfucker tries me today. That's how it was for me, and that's how my little niggas is right now, too. Like, my little brothers, they're like that, too, right now. They're just wishing they could catch somebody, you know? So it's just like that over there. It's just like, if I had a normal childhood, bro, like, none of that shit would be, like, relevant. I would be able to walk to the store comfortable, like, nothing, you know? Because I see people go to the store, and they go, like, walk comfortable, and they're not even tripping. Like, where I live at now, I go comfortable. No one's tripping off me. Everybody want to take pictures with me. Everybody loves me. It wasn't like that back then.
Yeah.
I'd be like, oh, you Chito? Oh, you from where? Come on. I'm like, all right, come on. Anywhere. The mall, anywhere. You feel me? And I'm like, fuck, bro. And it just gets tiring sometimes, bro, because it's like, one time, back in the day, I was with my bad mama, and my daughter was just born. And some fucking buster just pulls up, rolls down the window, and tries to, like, my stupid ass, too. I had my daughter in my hand, bro, and I'm over here talking shit to dude, you feel me? But my dumb ass left my gun in my car. You feel me? And I'm literally close the door from my daughter, and I have her right here, and the dude just pulls up, and I'm over here talking shit, and this nigga just like that, and I'm like, fuck, you know? So shit like that kind of like embedded more shit like, man, I can't stand these niggas, because right after that, I took my daughter to home, and then I went to go pick up Holly, and we was just doing what we do, you know? Like, I can't stand these guys, fool. Like, I can't.
And you from Howell Park?
Yeah.
Because I'm reading that right now.
Mm-hmm.
So you're parquero.
I'm parquero, yeah.
And this H is up.
Yeah.
I'm from Highland Park, bro.
Yeah.
Northeast Los Angeles.
Yeah,
bro.
that's what I was telling to the homie. Like, hey, Highland Park, like, y'all push the park card hard in the county, too. Like, y'all show love to the park, and that's like, I got that, too. Yeah, the homies right there showing you love to Highland Park, too. They love me right there,
all
too.
my little
like,
homies.
okay.
Shout out to my little homies.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Free them, dog. You know what I mean?
Sad.
You know,
Yeah.
so okay, so you're from a neighborhood in Sac, and growing up, obviously you went through a lot of things that we went through out here. You know what I mean? Obviously it's a different terrain, and you guys are dealing with enemigos that are norteños now. Now these guys that are sometimes enemies to us are in prison because we're from down south, right? You know, it's crazy down south in a sense because we're spreading with people that we were trying to, you know what I mean, on the calles, you know what I mean? You know, and so it's the way the system is built. It is what it is, dog. You know what I mean? And so, did you graduate high school? You didn't graduate high school,
Bro,
right?
I dropped out in 7th grade.
7th grade, and that's when your pops told you what he told you. So,
Yeah, when I dropped out and he found out, he's like, hey, like, so what you gonna do? I don't know. Right away, bro, like, my uncle took me to the fields. I'm working in the fields with my uncle.
What are you doing?
I'm picking up walnuts. I'm over here picking up the peaches and shit. Like, bro, that shit was horrible.
Tell me about that job right there. What does that job consist of?
Bro, you gotta, like, get on this fucking ladder for the peaches. You gotta get on this ladder. And my auntie told me, hey, wear a long sleeve, wear gloves, and wear a bandana, wear a hat. I'm like, I'm good. It's hot as fuck. It's in the summer. I'm chilling. So I'm just like, short sleeve I'm doing, and she said, don't rub your face. Well, I'm over here rubbing my face, bro, and that shit burns, bro. Like the peach fuzz, that shit lands on your shit, bro. That shit burns.
Peach fuzz burns?
Yeah, it burns, bro. Like, that shit burns grave. Like, bro, I had my eyes like this. I said, man, fuck this job, and I went in the car. I was like, I'm not doing this.
So check it out, bro. Let's first off let's give love. First off, bro, salute to you on actually experiencing that. You know what I mean? Because that's kind of just such an old school job in the sense of the civilization across everywhere, the globe, right? Civilization started in the fields. You had to grow the crops. You had hunters. You had gatherers.
To experience that shit like.
And you're young to be experiencing something like that. Bro. So that shows you the generation of your family, maybe in California, in the States. Is that safe to say?
Yeah, because I think what was it called I'm first generation.
First generation.
Yeah, I'm first generation. So my parents, they're paisa, you know, like they came from like my dad's like from the forest type shit, you know.
Yeah.
And my mom's just from the city, from Mexico. Like they're from Michoacan and shit, so it's just like my dad, he left his home too. When he left his home, he was 12 years old, right? Got with my mom's. All of a sudden, my dad came over here, and he started working a year by my mom over here. And then all of a sudden, my dad never struggled with money. You feel me? I seen him, and I would see him how he would have like his gold. Like I know my dad used to push a little something on the side too. You feel me? But it's just like I would just enjoy the money as a kid. You feel me? And then all of a sudden, like my dad came back from Mexico, and it's like everything changed. Like everything changed. Like everything got more serious. Everything's like no more like. You feel me? It ain't like that. So I just noticed the difference in my dad, you know? So I was like, bro, I'm trying to have some new shoes, bro. I'm trying to do some shit too. So like whatever I had to do, I wanted to do my shit too, bro. You feel me? So, you know, like with my little money that I saved up for my shit, I'll buy my shit, you feel me? I'll buy some weed too. Try to sell some weed, whatever I can. Even though I'll smoke my whole shit up, you feel me? I'll be like, man, as long as I make a little bit, I'm cool, you know? Like, I just smoke like, because I needed to smoke too back then.
Yeah.
And it was just bad for me. And it was just like, all of a sudden I had my first kid and then my second kid, and it's just like, the only person right there not even like telling me, hey, échale ganas. Nah, it's my mom. But for my dad, he's just like, just criticism, you know? I'll go to jail. And that's okay. When I first went to jail, that's crazy because I was already set. Like I used to do a little, the music was not paying me for shit back in the day, right? Before I went to jail.
When did you start your music, before we get too far ahead? And shout out to 2,200 people that are tapped in for the homie Chito right here. 2,200, make sure you guys all hit that like, dog, get this in the algorithm. But when did you start your music, bro?
I started rapping when I was a kid, for like 16, 15.
Who were some of your favorite artists, bro, back then?
Gucci Mane.
Gucci Mane,
who else?
I mean, bro, like, let's keep it real, bro. Like, some of the Bay Area music, bro. Come on, bro. 90s, homie.
That
you know
E40 was my shit.
Brother Lynch,
Livewire,
E40,
like I used to slap Livewire. Like I was off that little rule back when I was a kid, bro. I was off that little rule. I was off the Jay Stalin back in the day. Like I grew up off that shit. You know, and then I grew up off of like the Chicano rap too, back in the day, like the brown side and shit like that.
Okay.
I would hear it because I mean they would talk about the Sul, so I'd be like, hell yeah.
Yeah, you
know?
So if you're upstate, then you feel like, hey, I gotta kind of hear this music.
But me, just because it's a homie, I'm not gonna like it. But it's like if I like the song, I like the song. You feel me? So I'm gonna start slapping it and shit. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like there's some suckers that slap too and shit. I'm not tripping on them. I be hearing Jacob all the time. You feel me? That nigga hard.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like I be over here slapping any kind of music, bro. I be slapping country. I slap rock. It doesn't matter. You feel me?
I love rock. I'm a rock and roll gangster, baby.
Hell yeah, I love rock. Like that Nirvana shit. That's my shit.
Oh yeah, dog. Yeah, me too, dog. And it's just a whole different type of vibration. You know what I mean? And especially you being an artist. Let's make sure the man's cup is always full, dog, or close to it, doggy, please. Chito's our guest right here, man. He's an amazing guest. You know what I mean? Probably one of the greatest.
Ooh, that's just sour. That's just bomb.
Oh, did you hit the bottom?
Ooh, that's just bomb.
Pour it from, dog. Please, dog.
Sure.
Thank you, brother. Thank you, Killer Dog. Shout out to Killer Dog, baby. You know what I mean? The dude's security. He's pouring drinks. He cleaned the toilet the other day. I mean, God.
I'm sorry I left that, my boy. Dump one and flush one don't exist in the streets, my boy.
Yeah, fucking
I'm not
stomps,
in prison,
bro.
And
Stomps.
then I shit pointing the opposite way. I said, what you doing, my boy?
Yeah, Stomps always, when he takes a shit, he leaves cliffhangers always on the right side of the toilet, bro.
Yeah, they get
so he's got a crooked asshole, bro.
That's from all that hooping in prison. Phones. I was hooping for fun, baby.
Ever since he
roof, Batman.
Oh my God.
Ever since he hooped that boomerang, bro. You know what I mean?
He hooped that boomerang.
I don't know. I think it was that Galaxy flew that hoop, man. Who else are 2 cells down, my boy?
Nigga, where the fuck was you at?
Everybody knew Santa Claus was a hustle, my boy.
I lost a phone in that bitch, bro. That's
You know what I'm saying? Hell yeah, you the man, man.
So let's get a little serious, guys. And we always have fun right here, and this is just the vibrations right here, Hoodstocks, dog, and listen. You know what I mean? But anyway, so you've always fucked with music. We're talking about some of the music that you have fucked with. You know what I mean? Growing up, maybe music that inspired you. You know, to get into the scene. But when did you realize that you said, "Hey, I'm gonna be this guy. I'm gonna pursue this"? How old were you at the time? Do you remember?
I was like 20.
20 years old.
20, and my cousin was like, hey, like, bro, you really hard, bro. Like, you should do some shit. And then I started doing a little slime, and then Slash hit me up, and that's when he actually believed in me, and he's all like, hey, we're gonna do this. And I was like, whatever you say. And look where we at now. So I just trusted him, and thank God, look where we at. You feel me?
So when did you So you have albums, bro? I was looking at your, I believe it's a discography. I think, am I saying that word correctly? Discography. It's the you know what I mean? The artist is
the catalog and
the
all
catalog.
that shit,
yeah. And you have been putting in work, even though you've had some stints in having to go to jail or whatever. But you have been pretty consistent, bro. Is that safe to say?
Yeah. I mean, yeah, because I was just like afraid of my shit dying out, you feel me? Because I would like record and then it would hit and then I'd just go away. Like I'll go MIA for like a little bit.
Because when you would do that, would you grab a bag and be able to go MIA? I mean, let's rewind.
Like, okay, when I went MIA the last time, Holly was already like involved with me and shit. But I started going to Reno. So when I went to Reno, I didn't even want to rap no more, bro, because I was getting money off some other shit. So I was like, damn, like this shit's comfortable real quick. You feel me? So I would just go make my little trips, have fun and shit, and I'll come back. And then all of a sudden, like, that's the shit that got me in trouble, bro, you know?
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, I'm just like, fuck, okay, so I want to keep living like this, bro. But, fuck, bro, I'm trying to make this shit legal now, man. Like, I can't keep doing this because look where the fuck I'm at. I can't even be around bullshit no more, you know? So it's like, it's either I change or I could just get a fucking 9 to 5, and I'm not getting no 9 to 5. I'm not that nigga to do a fucking day job, you feel me?
Is it because you've experienced the money a different way?
Yeah, because, like, bro, once I started making money, like, bro, imagine, like, 2,000, like, just off like that. Yeah. And you're doing that shit, like, every time, the whole day, like, say, for a whole day, you make almost 10 bands, bro. Like, you're comfortable.
That's crazy.
You're comfortable.
Yeah.
So, when I went to jail, my shit was drying up. And then all of a sudden, the music started hitting. I'm like, okay, so I was able to take care of myself the whole time that I was locked up. I took care of myself, you feel me?
Let's hold on. Man, we're all over the place, and it's my fault. It's my fault, but we vibing and we just doing it, you know what I mean? But I want to have a little more structure on this interview in the sense of this, of a time frame, of a timeline. I'm sorry, guys. And I apologize to you as well, brother.
Yeah.
So when did your music pop? And were you with OTR when it popped?
No,
okay.
I didn't even know about OTR. Like, when I first started popping, I did a show with Dude and shit, and then it was an OTR show. But old boy talked to Soulless, and he was like, hey, let's have Chito. And I just pulled up just to support, you know, like, I'm not from LA, but I love LA, you know, so I'm out here just showing love. I didn't even know that I was gonna fucking like headline the shit. But I did it, and then they were like, okay, but then all of a sudden, like, I'm just like, okay, like, where my shit kicked off was with the North Sac Baby song. Okay. That's when it was like, okay, it's go time. He's a rapper. Like, let's, you know, everybody's like trying to tap in with me and shit like that. But it was Lil G tapped in with me too and shit, and he
Shout
was
to
like,
King Lil G.
King Lil G signed me and shit, and he's all like, all right, like once he started signing me, once he told me like, hey, you hard, and I'm like, okay, let's do something, you know. And then I started taking my shit serious, bro. And then I was just like, all right, I gotta grow as an artist now, you know.
Yeah.
But
So you realize you realize your worth in a sense.
yes, in a way, yeah, because like I said, once I started making money when I went to jail, bro, it was that shit right there. I was like, okay, I could keep rapping. I could keep rapping.
What point did you go into jail and you started making this money? Where were you at? Were you with OTR? Were you with your King Lil G?
No, I left Lil G's label already.
Okay.
You know,
Okay.
I was on my own. I didn't have. I was not signed to nobody. It was just me.
And it was just you doing your stuff off of Mala
Yeah.
Records.
Yeah.
Okay. And I mean, how was it? I mean, I don't want to get into because King Lil G's my boy, and I got love and respect for
there's
him.
still love right there for
Yeah,
him.
still love.
I got love for that
That's
fool.
good.
You know,
That's
like
good,
I said to him
brother.
before, like I said before, actually, it was thanks to him that my career blew the fuck up. You know,
go,
how
baby.
the fuck am I gonna hate on a man for that?
Yeah,
You
let's
feel
go.
me?
Let's go.
That's
bro,
like me
King
saying-
Lil G don't fuck with nobody, bro.
Yeah.
And for him to fuck with you, bro, that's a big like
You feel
nod
me?
in your direction,
Yeah,
bro.
so it's just like I respect him as a man, and you don't feel me. I'll take my hat off to him. You feel me? Because at the end of the day, like, yeah, I could have gone to where I'm at, but still, like, he gave me that, hey, you know. And how would I look, nigga, if I'm like, if I take his hand and I'm like, man, fuck this nigga, like, that's weird, bro. I'm not like that. Like,
Some
you
people
help
are
me,
like that, bro.
Yeah, but like, if you help me, like, I'm like, okay, nigga, thank you. You feel
Yeah.
me? Until you do some weird ass shit to me, that's when I'm like, man, fuck, dude. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like, he didn't do no weird shit to me.
Yeah, like
he never spoke nothing bad about me. He never said nothing wrong.
You,
You
like
feel me?
like invite you to the movie
Yeah.
theater and say, hey, I'll hold the popcorn.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Like,
right.
he ain't never treat me like no little nigga, none of that shit. He respected
Yeah.
me as a man. You feel me? He's all
Yeah.
like, hey, you good? You want, like, he would, like, you feel me? I got nothing bad to say about him. You feel me?
Shout out to King Lil G.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's, you know, I got love for the dude, and I respect his business. And his business, King Lil G's business is gangster. You know what I mean? King Lil G's business is gangster. You know what I mean? But shout out to you, brother, for understanding. Like, hey, sometimes it didn't work in that section. It's all good. You know what I mean? But him co-signing you at the time was bigger than anything else, right?
To me, yeah, because I ain't gonna lie. I was like, man, I want my music to be hard as fuck. That King Lil G hits me up. Nigga, 3 months later, he hits me up. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, and that's just me speaking shit into existence. I'm like, bro, I said that shit and he hit me up. So I'm like, once I joined his label, I was like, I noticed like, hey, like he's busy as an artist too. You feel me? He
Yeah.
got shit to do, so he can't always be putting my shit out there like that. And I don't want to depend on nobody. And then don't nobody like, hey, can you put my shit up? And at the end of the day, this is my biggest shit. Like, if I fail and I'm on my own, at least I fail by myself, and nobody's gonna blame me. Let's say he signed me right, and I was a failure. Why the fuck did I sign you?
Yeah. So
You know,
true.
at least I don't want that blame on me, bro. So I'd rather just fail on my own, because I can always get back up and I'm going to always do my thing. You feel me?
In other words, for an upcoming artist, bro, instead of having to be shadowed in a sense, right, by
Yeah.
say like a King Lil G to meet certain expectations, then maybe you can't meet your full fulfillment of being an artist, right, of
And,
expression, bro.
Yeah, especially if your shit is good, like, just have faith in yourself, because I know my shit was good, bro. Like, I wish I never signed, you know, because I wish I would have kept going. But like I said, God put me in the position that I'm in. I gotta take it, and I gotta really appreciate these opportunities. You feel me? Because there's a lot of motherfuckers dying on the street, fool, trying to get these opportunities, bro. In jail, bro, there's a lot of motherfuckers to be like, why are you back in here? I don't know, bro. What the fuck are you doing? You got this shine. You're here, like, bro. Like, that's why I'm just like, man, hell no. This is a once in a lifetime shot, bro. I woke up like it's done. You feel me?
Straight up.
Sometimes you gotta wake the fuck up, dog.
Yeah, wake your game up before you fuck your
You
name
feel
up.
me?
Yeah, you gotta wake up, dog, and not get woken up by the fucking dude in LA County Jail yelling up to the mic.
Buenos dias and shit.
It's chow time. Chow time,
all
chow
that,
time,
like,
chow
bro.
time.
Bro, even like, I would tell my girl too, bro, like, you know, once the shit that I'm glad I don't gotta hear no more. She like, what? Y'all fucking keys, bro. The keys and the boots. Like, I'm so glad I ain't gotta hear this shit no more.
Yeah.
Cause I remember one time my girl was walking with the keys and I heard the boots. I was like, hey, nigga, what the fuck? Like, that shit. I'm like, hey, Nah,
She's
don't do
she's
it.
like, babe, there's stripper boots. It's your birthday. You know what I mean?
It's my
Okay,
necklace.
yeah, I'm coming to, it's the chains you bought me.
So I'm just like, so it's like,
Thanks,
okay, and back. Remember, I never flew on a plane before in my life, right? And then when I went to Denver the first time, brother, you know that little when you go to court, you're shackled up, nigga, and you're just like, y'all like mad and shit. So you just close your eyes and you just feel like the little shaking and shit. Okay, bro. I was in the fucking airplane, nervous as fuck, bro, because I ain't never been on a plane, bro. Like, nigga, like.
Two words, Xanax. Oh, that might be one
Everybody
word.
talk. This nigga said like one word. Zan, nah. People be blacking out on Xannies, bro.
Bro, if I jump on a plane, I'm afraid of planes right now, bro.
Yeah.
I'm afraid of planes, bro.
Me too, though.
I'm sorry, dog.
Richie Valens, brother.
Yeah,
I'm telling you.
I think about him every time.
Me too.
Richie, you know what I mean? And I'm
I
like,
was just watching La Bamba 2 days ago, man.
Hey, check it out. The only time these guys get on planes is cargo, bro.
It's just one plane.
All right, sorry about that. That was a bad one.
I gotta pay for 2 seats.
Just one plane for both of us. No, so okay, you know that little shaking, right? So my girl right beside me, and I'm like, and she like, just sit by the window. You can look out the window, and I'm looking. Fuck this, bro. So I'm thinking, I'm gonna close my eyes. It starts shaking, and I'm like thinking, bro, I feel like I'm going to court right now. Like, no, wake the fuck up, stay up the whole flight, bro. I'm looking out the window, nigga, and shit.
Where were you flying to during this time? Do you remember? Where you
To
going?
Denver.
To Denver. Oh, you
To
said
Denver.
that too. I'm
yeah,
sorry.
from LAX to Denver.
Okay. How long is that flight, though?
How long was it? Like 3 hours? Yeah.
Okay.
But I hate flying. I thought it was gonna be cool.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Hell nah.
Well, I always say, hey, give me a parachute and I'll feel good. You know what I mean?
That would make it more exciting though.
I mean, I just
No, I'm talking about-
bro. So
I'll be like, okay, look, check this shit
I'm
out.
hyper vigilant, bro.
Yes.
I'm hyper vigilant, bro.
Yeah.
Anywhere I go, I see an exit. You know what I mean? I'm always strategizing the worst case scenario anywhere I go.
I remember that we would always get the exit, right? And they were like, hey, so you know how they ask you the question, oh, you're sitting right by the exit. Are you willing to help in case of an emergency? I'm like, yeah. And then they asked my girl, she's like, no. She's like, what? I'm like, nigga, just say yeah. What the fuck? What jumped out first, nigga?
I'm willing to help myself get the fuck out of this.
Hey, the first word is run, motherfucker, run.
On my hand, baby. That's what I'm saying. Okay, you know how you said it? It would be, okay, look, if you had a parachute, right?
Yeah.
Give me a parachute the whole, even if nothing happens, at least it's gonna be like, oh, I could just bust this bitch when I want, nigga.
Yeah.
Y'all fucked, you know?
Yeah,
I'm gone.
yeah.
That would make it more like, okay, there's a possibility I might be able to open the parachute.
Yes.
See, I'll be calm, you know? Yeah, I'll be cool. Cause it makes it exciting, brother. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Other than that, nigga, like, fuck that. I can't stand that shit, especially, bro, I hate being around like a gang of people. Denver's the biggest airport, bro, and I'm like, I'm in line, bro. I'm like, fuck this, bro. And I usually get the treatment where, hey, Chito, come here. You know, fuck Chito over there. They're like, nah, nigga, you stay in the line. Nigga, this America right now. I'm like, fuck, America.
America.
Hey, so, Chito. So we were talking about, you know what I mean, of King Lil G. He was the first one to give you a nod. Okay, shout out to King Lil G once again. And then you know, now you're in a position where you can sink or swim on your own, without having to worry about anybody fulfilling anybody's expectations, so to speak, right?
Yeah,
you know what I mean. Which kind of puts you in a little bit of a comfort zone.
I was nervous too,
but you know you the shit already, right? Because you already got.
In the beginning, I didn't know I was the shit, brother. But I was just nervous. I'm just a rapper. Like, do they like my shit? You feel me? And I just left the label, so I'm like, all right, it's either sink or swim. You feel me? And I remember Miss Crazy tapped in, and she's like, hey, carnalito, do your thing.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, she shows my shit to Conejo, and Conejo taps in. He's like, hey, you could do it.
Shit.
And I'm like,
legends right there.
What the hell yeah, bro? I'm like, bro, I used to hear your shit. I still do.
Yeah.
You know? And I told him, like, all right, fuck it, I'm gonna do this. And then all of a sudden, when I started doing good, and when I just came home recently, he calls me out of nowhere. I didn't even know who gave him my number. He calls me out of nowhere, and he's all like, I see you. I'm like, who's this? He's like, it's Conejo. And I'm like, oh, shit. He's like, I see you. I'm proud of you. Like, you did your thing. And I was like, fuck yeah, man. Like, to hear that, it's like, yeah.
No, that's sick,
yeah.
bro. That's sick, dog.
Yeah.
That is, and you know, shout out to Conejo, dog. You know what I mean? And Conejo, holla at me, dog. Let's get an interview in already, dog. We talked about it in the past, and I believe we have each other's numbers. But anyways, that's dope, bro. So what was the first time that you went in, dog? What you know what I mean? Was it you've been in a couple times since I've been watching you.
Yeah, but
have you been in like 2 times? 3 times maybe?
Like 3-4 times, but I would always bail out the first time, so I wouldn't even trip. This last time they were like, "Oh, you got a probation hold." I was like, "What the fuck is that?" That means no bail. I'm like, "What?"
You're on probation. We gonna hold your ass.
Bro, check this shit out. I was in county stuck 2 years, bro, and then all of a sudden they're like, "Hey, they're gonna give you bail. They're gonna give you bail." Bro, I had cash, bro. My shit was at $500,000, and I had 50 bands cash at my bail bonds ready.
Yeah.
They're like, "I don't think we should let him go," and they took my bail again. I'm like, "You motherfuckers, bro!" Like I was so mad, bro.
That's a cold shot. I mean, and so is this LA County Jail?
No, this was in Sac, bro.
How was it in the Sac County Jail for you, bro?
It was. I mean, for me, cause I was always a joint too, though, bro. You gotta understand. I was chilling. Nobody fuck with me and shit. So I would just be chilling, bro. I had a shitload of food. The hoodas, they knew to stay the fuck away from the homies and shit like that. So it's just like, it depends on where you at. You on the east side, you with the busters, right? And with the niggas from like Mozzie shit.
Yeah.
You on the west side, it's all homies and shit.
Why do you say the Mozzie stuff? We know Mozzie is a rapper.
It's a gang, them niggas over there. I don't like them niggas either, but
okay.
Yeah.
And then that's dudes that fuck with Mozzie.
Yeah.
Are they to represent what he represents?
Yeah, they represent his shit. I don't give a fuck about his shit.
And they're
they're in there with us, but they're on the east side.
But they're from a certain section out that way. Okay, cool. Yeah. I don't know that, bro.
I know it's because it's Sac. Sac is different. Even I confuse myself sometimes with Sac shit, you know? That's why I'm like, man, I'm out that bitch, you feel me? But it's like that over there. Like on the west side, it's all homies, like all homies and shit.
Yeah.
Like stars, like the homies over there. So it just depends on how you make it, bro. Like, and you know that shit. Like if you out here trying to like cause shit, of course problems gonna come to you, bro. If you out there just out the way minding your business, hey, fuck it, you living good.
Yeah.
I was just chilling, bro. Like the hoodas were over there, just count, mind business, and just leave you alone. Give her your fucking tablet, and then boom. And then when I was in LA County, that shit was chill. It was fun.
How was LA County? First time going to LA County?
It was fun as hell, bro. Like I was with all the homies over there, even people I knew already. So I was like chilling with them. You feel me? Even the hoodas would be like,
is it a different animal from Sac to LA County?
Yeah, it's different, way different, bro. Cause there's more freedom, bro. I could do a lot of shit. I could walk around. I could be on the phone if I want, bro. We locked in 23 hours a day.
Watch your games
in Sacramento.
Okay.
Yeah.
And is it just because of the side that you're on with all the homies and stuff?
No, that's just the program.
It's the program across the board. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah, so it's just bored, bro.
Yeah, for sure.
The only people that get the freedom is just the porters.
What parts of LA County have you been in?
Fuck, I don't even know.
Have you been to Wayside? You been to Wayside? Like
LA County? Yeah, I went to Wayside. I went to MCJ first. Then I went to Wayside, which is Supermax. I went to Supermax, and then from Supermax, I went to South.
How did you like? The difference between LA County, which is MCJ or whatever the fuck you call it, which is downtown LA County, and then you have, which is a different living, right? You sell living right there,
and MCJ,
and then you go to say a Supermax where you're dorm living, right?
Okay, well check this shit out. When they, Wayside Wednesday, whatever. When they take you to Wayside, when you go to MCJ, you got, you're on the list.
Scratch me off.
Yeah, I was chilling right there. There's some homies from Florence Bar, and they were like, it's Wednesday, fo. And I was like, what the fuck does that mean? Yeah. They're like, bro, you might leave. I'm like, oh, hell no.
This is when you're in the county jail in downtown. Okay.
Like, can I refuse? Like, hell no, you gotta go. I'm like, son of a bitch and shit. And then they're like, you gotta pack your shit. I'm like, all right, fuck it. So I left. I didn't want to go. I was comfortable in MCJ. I was just chilling, But then when I landed in Supermax, I see my homie Dreamer, bro, from like years, bro. I did my first term with that nigga. I was like, bro, you back in this bitch? He's like, you're back in this bitch? Apparently, bro.
You know how many conversations are being had like that? You back in?
Like, what? It's only been a month.
It's only right that we spread right now.
me and this one fool, right? I forgot the homie name. Me and him paroled the same time last year. Okay. We went home together. We were on the bus leaving the fucking yard together, bro. Right? So I'm literally like sitting down mad as hell, and the hooda's talking to me. He's all like, hey, Bravo's here too. And I was like, oh, that's cool, And then he's all like, yeah, like there's a lot of rappers here. And then all of a sudden he said rappers, and the nigga turned around. He's like, Chito. And I was like, nigga, He was like, I just got caught today. They were like, what the fuck you do? I don't know. They said I didn't check in. You didn't check in? Hell no. Nah. And like, what about you? I didn't do nothing. I got caught with a gun. Nigga like, what the fuck? I was like, yeah, nigga. And I'm just looking at this nigga and I'm like, bro, we back in this bitch.
You know what? I want to say this right now. I want to say this. I want to give Chito a round of applause in the sense of this, of being himself. You know what I mean? Being himself. Because there's one comments. We talked about reading comments. I seen comments of people saying, we're going to see if Chito uses the N-word, bro. Check it out. All the little homies use the N-word, bro. Yeah, it is what it is, bro. You know what I mean? And I'm glad that, Chito didn't he could have came here and said, you know what? There's some older heads right here. You know what I mean? Maybe I won't do it. No, he's being himself. So I'm telling you right now, the boy is comfortable here at Hoodstocks. And salute you for being you, brother. Because there's some homies that come on here that use the N-word, bro. Yeah. But when they come here, they don't use it. And I get that. Maybe it's a thing of respect, but I'm glad you're being you. Yeah. And I'm glad you're comfortable being you, brother.
Thank you.
You feel what I'm saying? Because I'm not here to criticize you about it. Yeah, we've had conversations about it before in the past, but I've always said it's a melting pot, bro. You know what I mean?
Me and you always showed me love since day one. So it's like, bro, like I gotta show the same thing back to you.
Thank you, brother.
You know what I'm saying? Like I said, you got your thing going, and it's like I see your shit all the time, bro. And it's crazy how your shit blew up like this already. And mi respetos, güey.
Thank you, brother. And likewise, too. Right back at you,
and
brother.
It feels good, bro, because it's like, I just told Weirdo this shit the other day. I like seeing my homies busy. I like seeing my homies, like really working, bro, because like I told Weirdo, bro, like, hey, bro, if our phone ain't ringing, it's because, something's wrong, bro. We ain't even making no money.
Yeah.
Thank God, bro, like, thank God.
Ringing. The phone's ringing, man.
Thank God. Hell yeah.
Ringtone.
Straight up, though.
Ringtone. And actually, when I get Chito's level, bro, I'm gonna fucking put the cha-ching ringtone on. Hold on a second.
Hold on. I got the money calling right now. Straight up.
I got a little something more important going on right here. You hear that ringtone?
I like seeing your success, brother. Like, real talk. I like seeing your success. You feel me?
You know what, bro? It's got peaks and valleys. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? This pod, and there's a lot of dudes doing it. And shout out to all the homies that are doing podcasts. Like I said, I'll say it again. We don't have to get along, but everybody's doing their part in the game, and they're giving everybody a platform, brother. And that is important. You know what I mean? And at the end of the day, we're supporting the same community. You know what I mean? But something about Hoodstocks right here is I'm trying to break the mold. I'm trying to pop out the box. You know what I mean? In the sense of like, we've been able to reach a lot of different demographics, bro. Whites, Asians. We got a lot of brothers that watch us. Don't get it twisted, homie. I could pull up in different neighborhoods and I get love from brothers. You know what I mean? I'm like, damn, bro, you watch Hoodstocks? They're like, my nigga, you crazy as fuck.
That should be shocking me.
You know what I mean? And
that should be shocking me.
Yeah, and I'll be like, damn, that's what's up, dog. You know what I mean? But so I just don't wanna, and we all wanna just not wanna appeal to a certain section. Like, but
you wanna appeal to the masses.
The masses, say, bro. Right? Yeah, the masses, bro. Yeah, and you're on your way of doing that, brother. You were on your way of doing that. I think. Do you fuck with like a Mexican OT or anything like that?
Yeah, hell yeah.
That fool hard, no?
He's hard. I like his lyricism, bro. Like that nigga could spit.
He can spit.
Hell yeah.
And I've given him a little bit of like funny shade here and there, but I've never stood hard on it in a sense of where I was like, man, fuck that dude. Never ever, because I have no gripe with the dude at all, bro. But I fuck with his people. I fuck with his people.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Cool. Like I like his shit. Like it's not like, okay, look, if it's a song and I hear it, he's not on my playlist or nothing. Like I don't be over here hearing him all the time or nothing. But if it just happens to pop out, like I'm like, oh yeah, it's hard. I'm not no hater, but it's just I got my little playlist. I slap the same music every day, bro. Yeah. So it's just like I'm just old like that too.
I'll be interested to just chill out and listen to your playlist.
Hey, you gonna be like, I got the jams, brother.
Algorithms are crazy.
I'm saying, what?
Yeah.
I remember Big
What would be the most if we hooked up Chito's phone right here and we played YouTube and we wanted and obviously we're gonna go through his algorithm. What would be one of the craziest songs that you think people would be shocked to hear that you listen to?
Lady by Mojo, Walking on a Dream. And then
Yeah.
walking on the gym.
How does that song go?
I said, how can I explain? Talking to myself. That's my shit.
Is it kind of like pop or something?
It's like, I don't know, bro. It's some smooth shit.
It's some smooth shit, huh?
Shit.
You know what? There's this one chick, bro, I want to put you on to. I mean, you might be on to already, but she is so fucking, she's bad. She's a cross between like country music and something else. I really want to find her name, bro, but she is a fucking...
That shit.
Sorry.
That shit. You ever heard that one?
I can't hear it, though.
Oh, my bad. I didn't even play it.
I see Atlanta.
I know you heard it.
I probably heard it before.
It's my shit.
Let me see what she looks like.
It's not. She's some weird dude.
She's a weird chick?
Some weird dude.
Oh, that's a dude.
Yeah, I think so. I don't know. Something.
That's some type of motherfucker.
It's my
I heard that before.
I can work out to that shit.
shit.
So that's kind of like that. No, that's hard.
That's
That's hard, bro. No, that you know what that is, bro? That's a beautiful frequency. It's a beautiful melody. You know what I mean? I mean, how important, bro? Do you ever think about frequencies? Do you think about like, you know what I mean?
Yeah. I wish I could do shit like different type of shit, bro. Like, not rap, bro, but I'm trying to do like I like music, period, bro. Like I like music. I like singing, like your voice, like when you on a shit like that, bro. Shit like that. Like I'm like, bro, yeah. I'm trying. But I like rapping though because I just like talking my shit. When I rap, I feel like I could just be me, bro. You feel me? I'm just talking my shit because nobody could talk it like I do. You feel me?
You know, Chito, I was going through your new album, right? Which is what is it called again?
Hood Rich Hector.
Hood Rich Hector, right? I was going through the album, and then I was going through just your whole catalog. I'm sorry, your whole catalog, and usually sometimes you can find stuff that's, it's like, it could be hit and miss with certain artists, bro. Mm-hmm. A lot of your stuff is, I'll say most of it, bro, if not all of it that I've heard, bro, it's like, it's all hitting, bro. Like, it all sounds right. It sounds correct, bro.
Thank you.
And then when I listen to it, I'm saying, this dude has potential to have not just a small career, but a huge career, like a career like some of the greatest artists ever in the world, dog. You know what I mean? Like you actually have, like, and I've said this again, and some people are gonna be talking shit. Oh, Lucky's on fucking Chito's nuts. This, no, I'm giving the boy his flowers. You know what I mean? The boy, a real artist. You know what I mean? And I mean, what is your thought process behind writing some of this music? Because I was listening to some of the way you rap in pockets, and so I have a little bit of experience with a little bit of rap, bro. You know what I mean? And so I listen to music in a different way, in the sense of bars, structure. You know what I mean? Bridges, so on and so forth, dog. And sometimes you hear the way someone gets into a pocket, dog. Some of those beats for me would be hard for me to rap on because it's not a boom bap type of shit. There's open things in it, bro. There's open things that you have to be the rhythm, bro.
Yeah, your voice is a lot to play with when it comes to beats like that. Don't get me wrong, I love boom bap. That's my shit. I started off with boom bap. Like, I ain't gonna lie, that's the guys, but I like that dark boom bap, like like old. I love that shit. But when it comes to writing my shit, it's just like, if I like the beat, if I like the first few seconds of it, I'm like, oh, this is hard. Okay, what could I say on it, or whatever I picture it? I tell the homie, hey, what do you think? What should I talk my shit on here? Or let's say there's a situation that happened and motherfuckers dropping songs on me and shit. I'm just looking at that shit and they're like, is it worth it right now? Yeah, fuck it. Let me talk my shit real quick. Yeah, let me have fun with this nigga real quick.
The perks are kicking in.
Yeah, you feel me? Like let me bring this nigga back real quick.
Yeah, let me bring him back to reality real quick. Yeah, and that is the art of hip hop, bro.
Yeah,
that's the art of hip hop. Sometimes you gotta drop a diss track, bro.
It's not. Yeah, sometimes you do. what that nigga Kendrick say? Sometimes you gotta pop out and show niggas.
Yeah, I mean,
like
yeah,
that.
100%.
Yeah.
And speaking on that, pivoting off of that, did Lazy really get caught with a transsexual, bro?
No. So I ain't the only one in there,
Or was he at the mechanic shop working on a transmission?
I think that's what it was.
Oh, okay. I just wanted to clear that up, dog.
I don't want to bring his boyfriend in this. You know? I don't want to be in this relationship.
Speaking of boyfriends,
You want to be my Sally?
Damn.
I was eating hot Cheetos, my boy. What you talking about? I'm just figuring. Get your money out the gutter, baby. You know
I'm still trying to figure out how these guys got here in that Mazda Miata.
I don't know how the fuck we still, yeah.
I got here in a Miata, nigga.
Yeah, like
A two-seater, bro. Convertible.
Las patas.
Straight up. Ranch dressing sauce on the bottom of your shit.
I can't even put it in my car, nigga. Like, damn.
We dipping little baby shit.
That's right. That's right.
You go to the boulevard after this, huh?
Hey, wait, shout out to these dudes. Lucky's glazing the fuck out of Chito. Let's go, baby. Come on, baby. Hey, dog, call me the glazer, dog. It's okay. You know what I mean?
He's a Peter Glazer.
Hey, as long as I'm doing it right, bro. You know what I mean? You know what, bro? You can never give anybody their flowers, bro. You can never give them their flowers. So right now, before we continue your story, bro, I wanna rub it in them a little bit more, bro. I'm gonna rub it in their asses a little bit more, dog. And I got some gifts for you, bro.
Thank you, brother.
I got gifts for you, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, matter of fact, let's start off with this gift right here.
Yes, sir.
It's an Easter. It's early Easter from Kush Connect. That's my boy right there. That's from Kush Connect
Yeah,
right there,
good
bro.
looking.
Yeah, one of the top fucking delivery brands in the world right now. But we're in California, right? So if you're in the Los Angeles area,
Hell yeah.
Kush Connect, baby. You know what I mean? And you can call or text 747-213-0704, and they're gonna deliver to you. Say Hood Stocks, and they're gonna put it in a motherfucking Easter basket too, dog. You know what I mean? All the goodies right there. Okay, so next I got for you, put that on the side, dog. Next I got for you, since I'm on my glazing shit, you know what I mean? Let me glaze it right, dog. You know what I mean? I'm gonna powder this bitch up, dog.
Damn.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna put some ketchup on it, dog. Put some ketchup on it. Oh shit.
Sound my first Sally.
Oh, shit.
Hey, you know what? Right now, you ever hate it? Let me say this, guys. You ever hate it when the homie rolls up the fucking leño or whatever and he puts too much saliva on it?
And you smoke, it tastes like gingivitis.
God damn, what? You said gingivitis?
Yeah, it's in your blood. Is this watermelon? No, it's watermelon gingivitis.
What? We fighting after the blood, nigga. My teeth hurt, nigga, the next morning.
Why it tastes like blood? My tooth is right.
Hey, don't hate on me. Hey, motherfuckers. Hey, motherfuckers, don't hate on me while I'm rolling up Chito's blunt right now.
Damn, my boy, you want to move in with me?
I don't give a fuck. Fuck you, motherfuckers, dog. I'm giving the boys flowers.
Hell yeah. On Philly.
Hold on real quick, Stompson. I love you, baby. Let me plug these real quick, baby boy. This is an exclusive hat. This drop. None of my guys have it in here. I just put this on my head, but soon all my guys will have it. But you know what? Right now at www.50racks.com, www.50racks.com, I'm giving out. I'm selling 7 of these, bro. For lucky 7 of these, bro. And until if you don't get one of those, we'll be at Kush Stocks on October 26th. This is for you, brother.
Thank you, brother. I appreciate it.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
And then I got I baked a cake for you. No, I'm just fucking with you. I got that's what those motherfuckers want to hear, dog. Hey, shout out to Rhino's Embroidery in downtown LA, baby. You know what I mean? Rhino's. Cindy, thank you for making this happen for me real quick. You know what I mean? And shout out to my dog that made me the design. This is you, 2X, baby. Yeah, 2X.
Oh, that shit fly.
Yeah, that's for you right there, baby boy. And then obviously we got our Stizzy. We got a Stizzy package from you from our sponsor, Stizzy, baby.
That motherfucker Husky took my stizzy, nigga, so it's good.
Yeah, you got that right
looking.
there. Yeah, you got that right. Matter of fact, throw this in there too. I was gonna throw this one in there. Where's that at? Throw that one in there for the blunts. Yeah, for the blunts.
Don't mind if I do.
Yeah. And so this is for me, dog. This is from me. You know what I mean? I got books for you, bro.
Hell yeah.
I got books, bro. I got Robert Greene books for you.
Love Robert Greene, brother.
First one is
Yes. Like this.
Yeah.
Love this, actually.
Next one is this, Mastery. Yeah. The next one is Seduction, but I think you have that down because you got a beautiful wife. You know what I mean? Yeah. Respect. You know what I mean?
Respectfully.
And a beautiful family. Yeah.
Thank you, brother.
Yes, sir. Yeah, books are good, bro. Do you read books, though?
Hell yeah, I do.
Okay.
I used to read a lot in prison. I mean, I kind of slowed off of it when I came home, but I still like sitting down, smoking a blunt in the office, reading your book. That right there is cool.
Take that bag over so you
That's
put all your
right,
stuff in
appreciate
it. Yeah, and there's just some gifts since I was glazing the donut or whatever you guys said I was doing. Was I glazing the donut?
The leather donut? The leather donut?
Better than me getting my donut glazed, right?
Oh, fuck. I thought they were donuts here.
Hey, that hat looks good on you, bro. Look at that hat right there, bro.
Yeah, me.
Stocks, Hood Stocks, baby. So Hood Stocks is a building, brother, and you are a brick in our building right here, dog. You know what I mean? To help build one of the greatest podcasts on the streets right here, dog, of Los Angeles, dog. And that's us right here, baby.
I fuck with your podcast. I'm telling you, I like this.
Since day one, bro.
Hell yeah.
You know, but you know what I want to do right now? Are you good with taking phone calls? We'll talk shit to the bad ones and we'll hang up on them.
Nah.
You're passing the phone calls?
I'm passing the phone calls.
Okay.
I ain't gonna lie, cause I can't hold myself. That's my little girl right here.
Okay, say less.
for sure.
Say less. So let's do this, bro. I want to get we can either take a break right now or we can get to the part when you're in the county jail buying all your stuff. Do you want to take a break or do you want to continue the story?
Let's continue this shit.
Let's continue this story. All right. So you're in the county jail. What county jail are you in when you start purchasing this stuff?
Okay. At first, it was Sac County. I had my chain, actually, the horseshoe. I wanted a chain because I didn't know when I was going home, you know? So I was like, man, I want a chain hella bad. So I hit up Slash, and Slash hit up my jeweler in Texas, Mello. And he finished it, and I still wasn't home. And then I'm like, fuck.
What were you fighting at the time?
Just a gun case, bro. But it was just like, they were trying to make it seem like I was like this fucking gun runner and shit like that.
What county jail were you in?
That was in Sacramento County.
Sacramento at the time.
Yeah.
Was that the last county jail you were in?
No, the last county jail I was in is LA County.
Okay, so we'll get to the last one, but let's talk about this time right here.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm just, and then all of a sudden it's like I have a court date coming up and I'm thinking I'm going home. That's the one where we have the money and shit. We already had the rollie too, huh? Like I bought the rollie, bro. And I was like, oh, hell yeah. Like I'm going to go home, be fly.
That's a Rolex?
Hell yeah. And then all of a sudden, nigga, like I don't go home.
Okay.
But I got all this shit right there. And then I just gave up, bro. And then I came home last year and then like I started like wearing it, but it's like it didn't feel comfortable, bro, cause it's like, okay, I got jewelry, but I'm in LA and I don't even have a fucking house, bro. You know?
Yeah.
Like I gotta do something, bro. I'm over here living from like Airbnb to Airbnb, bro. Like I got money.
That's expensive. Huh?
It is, but it like I was just like, man, I'm having fun with it. I was so irresponsible back then. You know?
In the sense of what? Are you I mean, how are you with money management?
Nigga, I got my girl to manage my money for that.
Jeez.
Thank God.
That's why she got more gold on than you do. No, I'm just playing. Respectfully, she's just got a little chain on. Respectfully, dog. And then that's a crazy conversation in itself. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But anyways, talking about if we had a conversation with the wifey about being on the side of someone like you on the come up, that's another story. But anyways, go ahead, brother. But it's interesting
like,
to me.
Oh, let me speak my mind.
Yeah, I got some shit to say right here.
Fuck this nigga. I'm like, oh, no, let me know.
It always starts with that. It always starts with that. You know what I mean?
Nah, nigga. And then, okay. So when I came home, when I got locked up again last year, I just said, me and my girl were talking and we were like, man, we got all this money, bro. All this money and let's just get a fucking house. Fuck it, you know? And we got a house. Like, I was like, what the fuck?
Are you with OTR at the time?
Yeah, but they didn't help me out with that.
Okay.
Like, the thing about it, this is why I feel so proud of this, because it was no label. Jeffrey Vaughn didn't help me with my house, with my car. Solis and OTRs. Like, Solis would put money in my books all the time. You feel me? Thank God. You feel me? He never left me.
Shout out to Solis.
Yeah,
too.
shout out to Solis.
And I feel bad about the last time I saw Solis. It was just a fucking. It was just a shroom down.
Players fuck up, bro.
Yeah, exactly. Players fuck up.
Remember that. Just brush it off your shoulders.
Yeah, but I had such a good conversation with Solus, and I haven't talked to him since. But Solus, if you're listening, brother, I respect you, brother. I respect your hustle, and I respect what you're doing for these fellas right here, dog. You know what I mean? Including everybody that you have underneath in your camp, bro. You know what I mean? But go ahead, bro.
Yeah, so I had all my money saved up, bro, and it's not even like off the label or none of that. This was actually like hard work money that me and my girl / like earned together. You know, like we've been putting away for the rainy day because I knew I was going back to jail. You know, I already knew I was on the run, bro, and I was just trying to be like, let's see how long till these niggas get me.
Yeah.
I didn't even last a fucking month, bro. Within that fucking month, bro, I was getting some fucking donuts, and I went to jail. I can't. You know that joke by Fluffy? He's all like, "Oh, you can smell it," you know? Like,
me too,
bro. I can't even hear that joke, bro, because it just reminds me of that day, bro. I'm like, man, fucking Redondo Beach, bro. I can't stand this shit, bro. I went to fucking Torrance, the station in Torrance, and it was just horrible, bro. It wasn't horrible, but it was just like in my head, I was like, I was just home.
Yeah.
I'm like, motherfucker, bro.
You didn't make it home with your donuts.
Hell nah. I didn't even get the chocolate one, bro. I had a little chocolate cake one, nigga. I didn't even get to eat it, nigga. You know how bad? You know what's fucked up? Okay, you know I usually be like, oh damn, nigga, I'm going to jail, bro. In my head, I'm like, man, I hope my girl ate the donut. like man, don't let that shit go to waste, man. You know, in my head, I'm like, don't let that shit go to waste.
No donuts left behind.
hey, and then they were over here trying to bail me out, and I gave a fake ass name, bro. So my girl, they couldn't find me for shit, and then I'm like, nigga, I'm under Fidel. They're like, what?
Why'd you pick Fidel, bro?
Fuck, I don't know. I like Fidel Castro, you know, like a dictator.
You were really feeling yourself.
I was feeling myself, you know, but he already knew who I was. He's like, didn't you just come home? I'm like, what are you talking about?
Yeah.
I have not been to jail.
Have you talked to my cousin lately?
What?
I think he's been telling on me still. You know?
Bro, the Hooter hit me up, they were like, hey, you from Hoover? I'm like, what?
The fuck, bro?
You from Hoover? I'm like, bro, I'm not even from out here. I'm a tourist.
Yeah.
Get out the car. I'm like, son of a bitch. Bro, I had a bulletproof vest in the car. I forgot I had that shit in there. And then I'm in the car, man, I'm mad, and then all of a sudden this nigga pulls out the vest. I'm like, where did that? What? Oh, yeah, we going to jail. We're going to jail.
We're going to jail.
Jail.
Yeah.
You know, no bail. You know what I mean? We going to be fucked. Yeah. And then I'm like, all right. So on my way there, I'm just like, I asked that nigga, hey, how's LA County? Yeah, it's bad. All right. That's just like, all right, it's cool.
Yeah, I mean, at least he didn't lie to you.
Yeah, you know, like, nah, but it was Peterman, nigga. Like, it was cool. Like,
well, it's bad for certain people.
Bad for the it's bad for certain individuals.
Yeah, we'll say it like that.
Carry yourself how you're supposed to carry yourself. You feel me? As a man, bro, they gonna respect you. And it's like, it wasn't even off the music shit that they fuck with me right there. They were like, hey, like, you a cool homie, fool. And it's like, bro, I would like. Let's say like the homies would like get into it with somebody, I would never be like on the hold on, nah. I'm right there. Well, you talking to a homie like that, bro? Like I'll be right there with him, like defending the homies too, bro. Like you feel me?
Yeah.
And cause I was from up north, I thought like, oh, they're gonna start tripping. They was trying like one dude tried to say something about my tail, right? But he had long hair, and I was like, I'll cut my shit off till you cut your shit off.
Yeah.
And he's all like, what? And then we went to yard, and then he's all like, oh, that's right. And I was like, yeah, nigga, what the fuck, nigga? You ain't scaring me, bro. Like. I'm a man at the end of the day.
So what is the representation of your tail?
This shit is all like spade business. Like this is all like, my little homies from my neighborhood has this shit. And it's just my little clique though that has it. Like my little brother Demon has it. You know, Free Demon. He's fighting a hot one right now. Yeah. And he has it. And pretty much like he's the one that started that with all the little homies.
So back in the day, a little history for some of the cats that don't know, bro. Back in the day, early 90s, most of the taggers had tails, bro. And they turned into some of the biggest gangsters that are, you know, passed away and that are still existing to this day, either free or in the system, bro. Back in LA, bro, all the taggers had the tails, bro.
Yeah, I seen that too, and it's like, okay, the Bushes over here, they're trying to copy our hairstyle, and I was like, motherfucker, my homie died with one of these, nigga. What is you talking about, bro? You know what I'm saying? Like, this is why we do this shit. We honor my homie, you feel me? Like.
Yeah.
Like we don't play with this shit, bro. Like, come on, we not trying to start no trend, nigga. This is like really, like I said, the homie was trying to cut my shit. I was at Memo's party yesterday, right? And niggas, he had a barber for me, and I was like, yeah, I'm not cutting my shit.
Yeah.
Do you want to cut the tail? Like, nah, nigga, it's for religious purposes, brother. Like, hell no, nigga, you're not touching this shit.
Religious purposes, yeah.
like-
That's something that you use in the jailhouse system. Religious purposes, bro.
So
For those that don't know. You know what I mean?
religious.
Yeah,
That's
we're
why I
back to the
said,
female
hey,
shoes.
you know how the do rag, the wave cap in county jail.
Yeah.
I brought it from LA County to reception because I said I was a Muslim. Said that it was a little cap, brother. I'm like, nah, this is religious purposes. All right. I'm like, because that's what the homie told me. Hey, you gotta say that shit. I like, I came in with my shit. I was like, okay. Nah, that shit was good though. Like a lot of homies show me a lot of love, you know.
Well, you know what? It's just a different era and a different time in the sense of, you know, and then it's also too. It is. I use this word a lot. I use the word testament because I'm a God-fearing individual. Even though sometimes I may show the opposite through actions in my past life and maybe sometimes today, but. You know, I say it's a testament to who you are, bro, that you could have easily cut that off in the county jail, especially LA County Jail, bro. If you were not standing on business.
I stand on business. What? Brother, face. Nigga, we stand on business on some real shit. Like, you
gotta
I fuck with Asali, you know, he's cool, but I stand on business with him too. Nigga trying to give me free shit, I'm not taking it, even if it's free, bro. Cause I stand on business, you feel me? Like, when I was in county, these niggas over here like, oh, you're gonna cut that shit off. You're gonna have to fight. You're gonna.
Yeah.
I wish a nigga would, bro.
Yeah.
Like, I wish a nigga would. You gotta understand, bro. And I've been in prison, bro. I've been with big niggas, bro. I've been with niggas bigger than motherfuckers, bro. And they over here like showing me love, nigga. And they see me get down. So I'm like, okay, why would I fear you, bro?
Yeah.
Have you even, how many terms you got? None. This your first time? All right, bro, sit your little ass down. You feel me? And it's like, I'm not over here thinking, oh, I'm a hard ass nigga. Nah, just leave me the fuck alone. If you really want a problem, let's get it. You know? After that, enjoy your day.
And you know what,
Feel me?
in a sense, and I like that you said it like that, bro. You know what I mean? In the sense of, like, anybody that wants to be left alone. You know what I
Leave
mean?
them
Like,
alone.
leave me the fuck alone, dog.
Because at
You
the
know
end
what
of the
I
day,
mean? I ain't
like,
fucking
you
with
like being
bro.
left alone, right, brother? Because you got a lot that you really like. You got a lot that you love. You got a lot that you want to protect. You want that left alone, right?
Yeah.
A motherfucker, hey, leave me the fuck alone, bro. I'm going to react.
You can potentially be poking a bear and not even knowing it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. And it's like, bro, I done blew up. Like, I've done crashed down on homies before, bro. And it's just like, you don't want that. So that's why I thank God that these motherfuckers leave me alone.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Because, like, bro, like, when I was in jail, that's the first, oh, he's just a rap nigga. Okay, see this rap nigga. Come on. See this rap nigga, bro. And then all the homies, bro, the homie that had the pad right there, be like, that's right, Chito.
Yeah.
That's right, fuck that rap shit. Now, nigga, fuck that rap shit. I ain't rapping for nobody, nigga. We at the end of the day, we soldiers over here, nigga. The fuck my music gotta do? That's in the house. I appreciate you like my music, nigga, but come on, man, we gotta do some shit, nigga. I'm not over here like, my music at the end of the day is cool. Yeah, I get it. But, bro, my life on the line over here with y'all. Like, I ain't got time to be like, yeah, the music's cool. Nigga, I'm over here watching my back with somebody else, bro. You feel me? At the end of the day, like, I don't want to over here like I don't want to be over here like being like, oh, se creía bien vergas. He was over here thinking he's a rapper and shit. Yeah. Not once did I rap for nobody, bro, in there. And I would see people rapping in the kitchen, on the table, or chow time at the table in their room. I'll be like, yeah, no, it's good. Like, the fuck? That's like telling me, hey, dance. The fuck?
Yeah, tap dance. Huh?
Yeah, I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
I'm not doing that. You feel me? Like, you know I rap, bro. You know you like my shit. It's cool, bro. Like, I'm fighting some shit, bro. I'm going through my shit. You feel me? You think I want to rap for you right now? No, bro.
Yeah,
like, I'm dealing with my own shit right now. You feel me? You're dealing with some shit too, bro. Like, focus on that.
How do you deal with stress?
Read.
You read?
I would read. I would read a lot. Back then, I would get high too. I'm not gonna lie, but I would literally, like, when I would just be like feeling tired, I'd just read. I'd just sit my ass in my bunk and read. Go through my pictures, see my wife over and over again. You feel me? Like, all right, this is what I gotta come home to. You feel me? Like, man, all that other shit is like, fuck that, bro. You know? As long as I got my food and I got a little book that I'm enjoying, you know how it feels like when you get into a book.
The zone,
You're like, oh nigga, I gotta go back. You're over here eating, you go just so you can go back to your rack just so you finish that shit.
I got a 5,000
Love that
page
shit.
book.
I used to read a lot of James Patterson's.
Yeah, me too. Yeah,
Fuck yeah, bro.
Yeah.
A lot.
Jackie Collins.
And that kept me going. That kept me like, all right. I will.
Jackie Collins. She always wrote the sex books, didn't she?
I was in the shooting.
She always wrote
I was in the shooting.
No, Jackie Collins wrote the sex books.
Yeah, she was
Oh, but they wouldn't let him get in like they wouldn't let him get no books like
back
that.
then, we old.
Oh yeah, okay.
We're some old motherfuckers, you know what I mean?
Hey, so the Navy SEALs have something called box breathing. You know what I mean? So when you're if you ever deal with like anxiety or maybe or if you're in a very intense situation, bro. We hear that all over the mic, sir. You know what I mean? It's like, bro, you're not at your day job dumping at the. He works for the trash service, bro. You know what I mean? Oh, shit. Just dumping on trash cans all day long, bro. Fuck, man.
He's like, bro.
Yeah, like you can never do a burglary with that guy, bro. You know what I mean? Shut the fuck up, fool. You know what I mean? With all due respect, Killer Dog, I love you, bro.
Oh, shit.
But so the Navy SEALs has something called box breathing, bro. You know what I mean? And so anytime a Navy SEAL is in an intense situation, they are trained to do something which is called box breathing, which you breathe out, and you 4 seconds, and then you breathe back in. 4 seconds, bro. You know what I mean? And it's called box breathing, and it's to regulate your heartbeat. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay.
It's to regulate your heartbeat and bring your shit down. You know what I mean? But anyways, there's as you do time, you start you can acquire certain things to help you through very certain moments. You know, but a lot of times it's either fight or flight. You know what I mean? But sometimes if you're standing in a stand-up cage, bro, and getting transferred to the oil or something like that, dog. You know what I mean? Sometimes you know what I mean. I've had to practice certain things before because I don't like being in the cage because I suffer from anxiety, bro.
Bro, me too. It's like I can't be in a place like, let's say, bro, I use a restroom with the door open, bro. Fuck that, you know?
Public restrooms?
No, like with my house, bro.
I was gonna say,
bro,
Chito!
you know how fucked up I
Let
was?
me get an autograph.
I swear to God, last year, right? I noticed that my eyes hasn't really like adapted to like, you know, when it's hella brighter and shit like that, bright ass lights in the house and shit like that. I'm just like, what the fuck? So everything is dark as fuck, and I'm like, I wake up and I start I'm high on shrooms again.
Yeah.
I start tripping, and my girl's like, what the fuck is wrong with you? And I was like, there's no bathroom. She's like, what? It's over there. And I'm like, no, nigga, I thought I'm in my shit. I was looking for the bathroom.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to go, and then I'm walking, and I'm like, hey, can you come with me? So she goes with me, bro, and I'm like, it's dark, bro. And I'm like, I'm not used to this shit. Like, bro, that shit like that. So I was like, I can't have shit hella dark, bro, or I'm gonna start like, okay, where the fuck am I at? I want to know where I'm at.
Yeah,
you know?
you got to turn the lights on. And
Yeah, a
so
little bit. Like, I'll turn them off when I go to sleep, you know?
Yeah.
I gotta know where the fuck I'm going or some shit, bro. Shit.
Yeah, and that's a form of PTSD, dog.
Yeah.
Due to, you know, being in traumatic events, places in your life. And it can be a simple stint in prison, being locked in a cell. You know what I mean? People, it's real shit, dog. Not only soldiers from Afghanistan and Iraq go through that, or any war we can talk about, right? You know what I mean? But so do the guys in the neighborhoods, you know what I mean, that you see, you know what I mean, doing certain things, I mean, are reacting to shit differently, you know what I mean? It's PTSD, dog.
PTSD is serious, too.
It's a real thing, but back to you doing your time, and the reason I said that, and we got off from that conversation, because you talked about, you know, to relieve stress, you would read books. I love reading books, bro. Did you play any cards? Are you pinochle or anything?
Yeah, I used to, like, I started learning how to play spades. Bro, I would ask a homie, like, hey, show me how to play pinochle. Yeah, I got you with a cheat sheet.
Cheat sheet. That's all you need.
Okay, but that cheat sheet never came.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's a problem.
Yeah, so I'm like, bro, I'm over here trying to learn, and it's like, bro, I'm stupid. Like, la neta way, like, I gotta really pay attention, like, at least 7 times, bro. I can't show it the first time, man. Like, once I get it,
in a sense of retaining information.
Yeah, but like, I'll get it for like the first 3 days. And then the fourth day, I'm like, what the? How you do this shit again?
Well, you know what? Just back to that in a sense of it's just because you dropped out in the 7th grade, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Let's
I'm
take
not
it.
all the way there. You know?
Well, you know what, bro? You're all the way there, but you're all the way there in just a natural state of existence, bro.
Yep.
With your talent, you know what I mean? And
God.
street smarts and the stuff that you've been through that has taught you, the lessons that have taught you that you've been able to learn from, you know what I mean? But do you ever think that maybe sometime in your life that you'll go back to school, bro?
Yeah.
And if you went back to school, what would you go back to school for? Besides a GED, maybe, or a certain profession?
Well, yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Just so I could tell my mom, like, hey, here's the shit. You know?
Yeah. That's a great accomplishment.
Yeah, because
I got it at 34 years old in prison, bro.
See, that's an accomplishment. At least you could say you have it.
Yeah, bro.
You feel me?
It was a huge thing, and it
You
was
know
so
how,
hard to get done, bro.
Like, I'm like looking at my wife. She got her GED. Like, not GED. She got her diploma, and I'm like, I ain't even got a GED. You know, so I can't tell my kids, hey, stay in school.
Yeah.
And they be like, hey, but you made it. And they like my daughter, bro. Like my other daughter, she's like, she's really aware of shit. You know. So I try to tell her, hey, stay in school. You know. And then she tries to tell me, but what I want to do, like, that's where they fuck up too, because it's like, what I want to do, I can't even do it in school. So I'm like, what do you want to do? She's like, I don't know. I want to do something. I want to be famous. I want to ride horses. I'm like, well, whatever you want to do, I'm going to back you up. But just make sure you do something. You feel me? Because I want you guys to succeed. You feel me? I can't, like I'm giving you guys everything.
Yeah.
So you guys can't fail, you know?
Well, I think you have the perfect balance in the sense of this, right? Entrepreneurship, and then your wife has a high school diploma, whatever she has after that, right? So your wife can say, "Hey, stay in school."
Yeah.
She can teach them that part, and then what you can do is you can teach them entrepreneurship.
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean? And so they have, I would say in a sense, they can potentially have the best of both worlds. You know what I mean? A balance, right?
Yes, sir.
And life is about a balance. And that's also having a good relationship. You know what I mean? I bet sometimes, you know what I mean, she probably throws it in your face sometimes. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
You motherfucker,
yeah.
you don't even got education. I got a high school diploma. All that money.
All that money.
You don't even got a good enough diploma, GED.
I was like, in a way, she tells me, like, you should be more smart. That's what she tells me. And I'm just like, what do you mean? Like, what do you mean by that? You know, like, okay, you should be more smart. Like, in money wise, or what are you talking about? You know, you
I'll probably be a dick. I'll be like, it's smart in the sense that I should be leaving you. Like, what are we talking about? You know what I mean?
Are you more, you know, you ain't question my education.
Ooh, nigga. No, I am, bro. I'm a dick, bro. You know what I mean? But my girl loves me. My girl's the opposite of me, bro. My girl is she's the sweetest person in the whole wide world. She talks bad about nobody, bro. You can fucking do her wrong, bro. And she'll be like, you know what? Chito's just having a fucking bad day. And I'll be like, man, babe, fuck Chito. That motherfucker, you know what I mean? All that gold. You know what I mean? See that car I pulled up in, man? Fuck Chito. She's just like, he worked for that, babe. You know what I mean? Don't be mad about his success. I'm not mad about his success, but he didn't fucking bop. You know what I mean? Well, he was just having a bad day. That's my girl, bro. Am I wrong, bro? Cuz? Bro, my cuz wifey, bro. You know what I mean?
Yo, my girl, she's calm for, like, she's like, that's the shit that's like, okay, you know how I usually say, would you rather have a calm girl when she's mad at you, or would you rather have a girl that yells at you and like trips on you and shit like that?
Well, you know what? I've had both in my life, bro. You know what I mean? And right now, I have the calm one. You know,
too.
I have the calm one, bro. But for some reason, the ones that I have had in life that like to yell, like to get in my face, like to, you know what I mean? You know, a little domestic violence on each other, you know what I mean? You know, we always have great sex after that, bro. You know what I mean? It's like we were just sucking each other out. Now we're just trying to, you know what I mean?
Oh, this nigga's stupid. Nah, keep going.
Yeah.
Nah, look, okay. With me, sometimes I wish my girl would just tell me, because, you know, I don't like that part when she's just quiet.
Yeah.
And she's mad.
My girl's the same way.
And she's just like, and we're chilling in the same bed, but she's just on her phone like.
Yeah.
I'm like, talk to me. You know what I mean? Like, hi.
Yeah.
And she just looks at me and I'm like, you know that little awkward vibe? You're like,
yeah, something's
should
wrong.
I hug her or should I just turn around?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, when she's hella deep in her sleep, I just hug her, and if she, like, hugs me back, she forgot already, you know? So I'm like, all right,
yeah.
We cool now?
You know how to work your magic, though.
I know what to do.
Yeah, you figured this shit out, bro. You figured it out. I'm gonna catch her slipping, you know what I mean?
While she's sleeping.
While she's sleeping.
Oh my God.
So
No.
bro, I want to get into the part of you buying the house, bro. Buying the car, dog. That is such a huge thing for anybody to ever, for one thing, do in a free world. But you were doing it behind the walls, bro. I mean, how does one make the decision? Let's buy a house. Obviously, you have to have the capital, which you had, and then how do you go forward from there? Being the fact that there's a little lack of communication right there. You know what I mean? And you were the man paying for it, and you want that house, bro. How'd that work out?
Well, first off, I'm gonna just say this: like, for all that, you gotta have someone that supports you. You feel me? The way I had my wife support me, because she told me, like, she seen people see me down. Like, she seen people talk about me and shit like that. And she's like, I'm never gonna let nobody see you down again. So that shit coming from her, I'm like, all right, let's go. And then I told her, like, hey, I want a house, like, I don't wanna struggle. Like, we got all this money, like, let's do something. All of a sudden we got the house. I'm like, oh shit. And I didn't even know how it looked, I'm in reception. And then all of a sudden I get only one phone call. You feel me? And then every weekend she would come visit me. You feel me? She like, look at the house with people. And I was like, oh shit. Hell yeah. And then,
is it down south?
Yeah, it's in Central California.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like by Modesto type shit.
Okay, for sure. I'm not asking for an exact destination.
It's just over there. I feel like I'm way out the way.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's just like
so where you're at, you can like
I can
roam
go to the
freely.
store comfortable.
Yeah, and not have to worry about certain things. And
there's a lot of people that would be like giving me the eye, but just because they'd be like, is that Chito?
Yeah.
But that's what I noticed, bro. There's like a lot of people be on like, because I know some fool that was talking hella shit, and then I seen him in person, and he was just like, oh, Chito, I fuck with your shit. But I was like, bro, I know you.
Yeah.
I heard that,
Yeah.
So it's just, people fuck it up for themselves with me, because back then, when I was barely popping, a lot of this other podcaster fool, I'm not gonna say that nigga's name, but I think you know who I'm talking about. That nigga would talk about me and talk shit, right?
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, he's all like, he even said it too. He's all like, oh, I ain't gonna lie, I fucked up with Chito. Like, I should have never said nothing about him. Like, I should have just, I'm like, bro, like, I give you what you give me.
Yeah.
You feel me? You give me love and respect, I'll give you that shit back 10 times more, brother. You feel me?
You know what? That's one thing with podcasting, bro, that I never wanted to be that guy, even though we have, like, I've only done that, like, 3 times, bro. You know what I mean? Of 7 years of podcasting, bro. You know what I mean?
Oh, shit.
I would say that's a pretty good fucking record, bro.
Yeah, it is.
Of doing that, because that's not something that I ever wanted to promote, dog. But I have done some dumb things too, bro. You know what I mean?
We're human, brother.
Yeah.
We're human. I did a lot of stupid shit. More shit than I can actually remember.
Yeah.
But we're human. We live and we learn. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. So, you know what? If I'll say this, and this is just me being even on shit, dog. You know what I mean? If the man, thank you, dog. If the man talks shit, and then he corrected himself on the same platform that he talked shit on, then you got to give him a little shit back. But still, you don't forget.
Yeah,
right?
absolutely.
You can forgive, but you don't forget.
Yeah, I forgive,
but at the same time, you're still not gonna get this love, right?
Absolutely right. You think I'm gonna be like, bro? You see my other like interviews and shit? I don't like them niggas. I'm not over here having a good time like I am with you, brother.
Yeah, dog.
And it's not that I don't like him. It's just that I see it as a job when it comes to these fools.
You're working.
Yeah, I'm working. Like el otro güey ese, fucking Adam.
Yeah.
He's cool, but it's just, nigga, it's just like, I know why I'm there. It's just a fucking job, bro. It's not like I'm over here kicking it with the homies, bro. I'm literally kicking it with y'all, bro, and it's just love, nigga. I'm like, fuck that. Like, let me unwind, bro. Like, let me chill. You think I want to be just like...
Yeah.
And it's just, they make it like that, though. They make it like that, and I'm just like, fuck. I just want to get up out of here. Right here, I'm just chilling, nigga. I don't even mind going, nigga. I'm chilling.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Well, you know what? And honestly, bro, this is the vibe always on Hood Stocks, bro.
Yeah, and I noticed that. I love it here, bro.
It's always the vibe right here, and always like we've had some things that have been highlighted too hard and that have gone viral, bro. But the ones that know that that's not Hood Stocks like shit. You know what I mean? Like it's always like we have so many different hoods, so many different homies from so many different sections, bro. You know what I mean? And when they come in, bro, they feel like they at home. They feel like they in the day room sometimes. You feel me? Chilling, dog. playing cards, talking shit.
Like the same way I feel in the studio, I feel here.
Yeah, bro. It should
I
be
like
a vibe, bro.
Yeah,
Good vibe, dog.
yeah.
Chilling,
I
dog.
like that. You feel me? You know, you don't gotta be all serious. Like we could talk about serious shit, but it's like we ain't gotta. You feel me? It's like, bro, we're all man. We could talk. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? It ain't nothing. You know what I'm saying?
So
I like it here.
Thank you, brother, and I'm glad that you're comfortable, brother. And I really wanted to make sure that you felt the love and the energy right here, and I think we've accomplished that, and I'm glad that you voiced it, bro. You know what I mean?
Back then, I would have done it sooner, but it's just I wanted to give you a good version of me. I wasn't right back then still.
Yeah.
You know, I was still.
Because I reached out for you for a long time. Yeah.
And it's like, I don't want you to think like, oh, he probably don't fuck with me. Nah, dude, it's just, I was going through a lot and I wanted to get on my shit. I got my shit together now. You feel me? And like, there's a lot of people that be like, hey, I like this Chito. Like, you're focused.
So this is a good version of Chito right here.
Hell yeah, I mean, I'm ready. I'm ready to take the world, brother. You know?
You're gonna take it. You're gonna take it, dog. So you get out. You saw the pictures of your house. You get out, bro.
Not yet. Okay, the car.
The car. Okay, let's talk about that car.
I got it a week before I came home, but I fucked up because I got hit with a detainer, bro.
What kind of car did you get?
Hellcat Red Eye.
Okay. And what is the difference between the Hellcat Red Eye? I know the Hellcat got the Hellcat, but what is the Red Eye? I've never heard that before.
Got a red eye on the little cat.
Oh, okay.
No, I'm playing. No, that bitch fast. And my car fast, but I whip it like a grandma. I'm not burning no tire in that shit. I have none of that.
Yeah.
Like that's my baby. That's my baby, bro. Like I love that car so much, bro. Like I don't even sometimes let my girl drive it, bro. But it's like sometimes I don't like driving, you know. But it's like, I only drive it to take my daughter to her classes and shit like that, because I want my daughter to pull up fly as hell. You know what I'm saying?
No, 100%.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
So yeah, that's why I do it, you feel me? But it's just that car. I just like going in the garage sometimes and opening the door and just seeing the car, brother. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
I got it a week before I came home. I got hit with a fucking detainer on Monday, because I called my girl on the Sunday, because you could only call on the weekends. So I called on the Sunday, and she's like, babe, I got the car. Well, she didn't tell me what color, none of that. She just told me I got the car. I'm like, all right. So, all of a sudden.
Yo, come on, that's you right there, bro. Sorry, dog.
That's all
Go ahead,
good.
bro.
So, all of a sudden, it's like, I'm over here getting mail. In this reception, I'm getting mail. I'm a week to the house.
Okay.
I get a letter from my girl like, oh, babe, we got the car. I'm not going to tell you the color. And I'm like, oh, hell yeah. Because it was either that or the Durango SRT, you know?
Oh, shit. That's hard, too,
Yeah,
bro.
because I love SRT.
Give me a shot glass. Yeah, Killer Dog.
And then
It's all the way in the back.
all of a sudden, I get letters from my sister. I get a letter from like 3 letters from my wife. And then all of a sudden I get this letter like that's folded with a piece of tape on it, like Scotch tape. And it says, notice of detainer. I'm like, I asked the homie from Monteflores, the homie Cholo. He's an older head fool. He didn't like me in the beginning, but he's like, I hated you, but now you're cool, you know? I'm like, that's right.
Bro, can I get a little shot of that?
What? Or me one of those too, baby.
I haven't drank one of those in a long time. I'm sorry, go ahead.
So Cholo told me, right? He like Cholo's funny fool. Like he's straightforward. Like he don't give a fuck. He's like older head. Like ya está viejito. Like he don't care if he hurts your feelings, fool.
Yeah.
So
I'm kind of like that. I'm 47, bro.
He was like 60, I think, or 50 something.
Yeah, those dudes,
And-
they're ruthless, bro.
Yeah, and he just
6-year-old
pulls
homies,
up.
bro. Yeah, bro.
Little short fool, bro shot. You feel me? And
Yeah,
he
bro.
pulls
The
up.
worst ones, bro.
I'm like, hey Cholo, hey, what is this, fool? He's all like, you're not going home.
Did he have a
Just
smile
like
on his
that.
face? Fucking
No.
asshole?
No, he just took his glasses. Was like, nah, you're not going home. I'm like, well, thank you. No, I'm like, thank you for fucking up my day. You know?
Read it without the glasses now.
How about now, you know? Yeah. So I literally opened the whole shit, and it's like, you got 2 warrants from Sacramento County. So I'm getting transferred back to Sac. And ando bien emputado, like, bro, I'm writing my girl a strongly worded hot one. You know what I'm saying? One time, like, hey, nigga, they got me, nigga. Like, I'm mad, fool. And then I have to wait a fucking week to call her.
Yeah.
You know? I'm like, hey, babe, like, I don't know if I'm going home. And then she's all like, what the fuck? And then all of a sudden, nigga, I get another letter on a what was it? Yeah, on a Friday. Yeah, that's the phone call I gave her on a Friday. I'm like, I don't know if I'm going home. And then all of a sudden, I get a letter. It says, cancellation of detainer. I'm like, we out. We is out. Bro, I didn't say bye to, I said bye to 2 homies only and I'm out.
Yeah.
I'm gone.
Yeah.
I'm gone, bro.
Yeah.
I'm out that bitch. And Cholo was always the first one up, fool. So that nigga, he seen me go home, and nigga, like, he seen me up, and he's like, and I was gonna take my book, like one book that I really like.
Yeah.
I was gonna take it.
Yeah.
Hey, homie, you got all that fucking fatty? Leave that shit right here with the homies, fool. I'm like, you know what? I gave y'all everything. Everything.
I paid for every single spread this week.
Everything. The whole food was on me that week, nigga.
no carrots or nothing
You know what
in there.
else too? What was hella funny? I bought some Jordans in there, some ones. Right? But
Were they ones or were they ones?
Nah. Don't do me like that, Papas. I don't do that. Yo,
Sponge ones?
we do it right. You know what I'm saying? It was like the all white ones, like real ones. And then I had some Vans. I had shoes in there, bro. I had some Vans. I had some Reeboks. I had like some Nike Air Maxes. And then I was a shoe guy right there, bro.
Yeah.
And then those I bought them just to parole. You feel me?
Yeah.
I bought those just to go home, so I never wore them.
Yeah.
That was that day, so I'm looking for my Jordans, bro. I'm like, hey, you see my shoes, Cholo? It was like, nah. And I'm like, what the fuck? And then, you know, OJ the sickest? My homie from my label and shit, OJ, he has a brother that I was locked up with him. And that was my dog. That's my brother. Nigga, shout out Lil Sick, free that nigga. So, he's from Monte Florida still, fool. And it's like, I go to brother. I'm like, hey, brother, you see my shoes? Dick, you're going home, fool. And I'm like, I gave you all these other shoes, nigga. And so I'm like, yeah, fool, but like, look. And he already had them on. I'm like,
Shiny.
Yeah, I look fly visiting my
bro, like, hey, bro, no te pases de verga, güey. Like, I gave you guys everything, nigga. I gave you my pro clubs. I gave you all that, nigga. He like, give me the shoes. And he's all like, fuck, like, fuck it, all right. You know, like, he took them off, and I'm like, fucking dude. I gave him, you know, the little Rawlings for the workout. I gave him to all the homies for my shower shoes. I gave him away, my hygiene, everything.
Yeah, as you should.
Bro, I gave Sick everything.
Who was the dude that paroled, bro? And he fucking was going out. He's a rapper. I think he's from the 818. I'm sorry, guys. I'm not trying to talk shit, but it's funny, bro.
I don't like him either.
And he paroled and they videotaped it, and he had the whole fucking cart. You guys see that video?
No.
He had the whole cart. He paroled from prison. Cuz, you seen it?
I see it. I don't know what the homie can leave a floater.
What is his name?
I don't know.
Devour? Devour. Have you heard of Devour, the rapper with Devour?
Yeah.
And I'm not Devour. If you're listening, brother, no disrespect, bro. But come on, that's funny, bro. In the sense of that you put that card out, but we don't know. We don't know what was in it though, bro. But I would love to give you an interview to find out just what was in that cart, bro.
Everything that no one else got that was staying in jail.
So you get out, bro. They drop the detainer. You get out, dog, and now you have a Hellcat, Red Eye, and you have a house, bro.
These niggas didn't believe it. He's like, who's picking you up? My girl, my boy. That's it. What you in? I think a Hellcat. Cause I'm thinking that they did bring it or not, you know?
Yeah.
And he's like, nah, this nigga lying. Bro, this nigga pulls up. Hey, that's your shit? I'm like, oh yeah, that's my shit. That's my
Hey,
shit.
you're talking about the Hodas, right?
No, I'm talking about the Hellcat. The dude, he was getting released with me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You're talking to some dude that's getting released with you.
Yeah,
Okay.
so he's all like, oh shit, like, okay. And he's all like, all right, bro, let me get your number. And I was like, I don't got a phone. I don't got a phone.
All of a sudden, that's a number you don't want to give to him.
Yeah, nah, nigga, what?
Hey, fool. Yeah. And so you go to your home, bro, and you know what I mean? How is it going home? Because you're not going to R&B, you're not going to mom's,
My own
pops.
home.
You're going to a home that you own, bro. You know what I mean? How is that, brother?
Felt great, bro. Like, bro, I live in the suburbs, bro.
As you should.
Bro, like, I'm talking about, like, I said this shit last time, bro. Like, you know, you made it when you live next to 3 Filipinos, nigga. Palabra. And you know, they're so nice, nigga. My dog ran away and the bitch put my dog's back. I'm like,
Is that right? Yeah, but she black.
nah, she Filipino. That's what I'm saying, nigga.
I always heard that they would end up eating the dogs, but anyway.
Hell no. Oh hell no, not my dog, nigga. I'm thinking about it like, nah, not my
That would
steak.
have made good orange chicken.
Orange chicken is good though, you know what I'm saying?
Straight up.
So you go,
feel great.
you live in the suburbs. You go home. I mean, you know what? Like, did you get the swimming pool? The
Nah, I don't know how to swim, brother.
No, why not? What the
I mean,
fuck?
my
We're
brown
already
sugar.
here, fool.
What's that?
We're already here, nigga.
There you go. Hell
Hey,
yeah.
I'll do that.
That's a sub.
We got the McFly.
Until I sit, you know, and I'm fat, nigga, so I don't float.
Oh, so you float.
I'm talking about, I'm not sinking.
man.
I'm literally just like, until somebody helps me, nigga, I'm like,
Everybody's all holding
feel
on to
me?
you, crossing.
Dead homies, nigga.
All the longest holding on to you, crossing.
Hey.
I gotta say, wait, I gotta say, wait.
Help. Get the lasso, nigga, what? On the side.
Tírale la onda.
Look like a ghetto otter and shit.
You got a lighter, brother?
Yeah, where's the ladder
With
at?
some old prices.
Oh man, that fool said we already.
You feel me? They said, we here already, baby. I'm done swimming. I'm done, baby.
Nah, that's just hey, fool, la neta, like, we
Would
went
you
to
pull
Mexico,
the
nigga.
microphone to you, fool? Pull the mic to you,
That
dog.
sounds loud to me. Too
Nah,
close.
don't worry about it. I got it, bro. I got it.
He said,
Yeah.
I got it.
I got it. I got the control right here. If you get loud, I turn you down.
control.
No, that nigga, my dad, for one time, supposedly he taught me how to swim. This motherfucker threw me in the river in Mexico, nigga. And I was
You
like,
Mexican for real.
he Mexican, man.
I was thrown on the rocks. At least you was on the river. Motherfucker,
Hey, you know what's fucked up? I still remember this shit, brother. I was eating a fucking torta that my mom was like, she made, bro. So I'm literally eating, and my dad's like, come here. And he just literally threw me in that shit. I'm with my sandwich still, nigga. I'm like, nigga, why you do that? Like,
What
I
you
can't
got,
even
Google?
swim. Bro, I can't even swim, bro. Fuck that.
That shit, hey, what Stomps just said, he said he was throwing in the rocks. As soon as he said it, he was, no, as soon as he said he was throwing in the rocks, I just pictured a seal, bro. Hey, seal just flopping around, bro. Oh, seal ass.
Damn.
Hey, after busting out, be like, be like this. That was 2 minutes, motherfucker. That's all I need, bitch. It's a race.
Oh shit, dog.
No.
These motherfuckers are crazy, dog. We were talking about the crib and not being able to swim. That's why you ain't got a swimming pool.
Hey, you know where I fucked up though? It's
happened?
2-story, fool.
Wait, it's 2-story?
Yeah.
Why? What's wrong with 2-story?
Bro.
You gotta walk upstairs when you're burnt
I'm
out.
gonna say too much exercise.
That's a workout, nigga. Me and my girl, we chilling, bro. We got this show that we hella into, nigga. So we're like, fuck. And then all of a sudden, we're like, damn, nigga, I forgot to drink.
You guys paper rock scissors that shit.
We did though, that's all. We're like, babe, just go. And when she hits me, like, if you love me, you'll go.
Damn, motherfucker, this ain't Valentine's.
You got it down already, nigga.
Oh,
So
man.
we put a microwave in a mini fridge on top.
Yeah,
You know, like,
as you
I ain't
should.
struggling, you know. I'm not going nowhere with this shit.
And so, what? Out of curiosity, brother, I mean, what is stocked in that mini fridge right there? You said a fridge, right? Is it a mini fridge or a fridge?
Remember the stairwells?
Is it a fridge or a
Mini fridge.
A mini fridge. Well, I mean, what's in there? What kind of goodies are the
Some
go-to?
Henny bottles in the freezer.
That's all he knows.
Some Smirnoff and some beer.
Okay, yeah.
It's all for my girl, you know, on a cool Friday night, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you and wifey, baby, chilling.
That's what we do every Friday and Saturday, because those are my baby's days off, nigga. So we just chill and we get drunk. We should not do that because she toxic when she drink too.
They all are, bro.
I gotta say it right now. I gotta say it right now.
Breaking
Toxic.
news.
Breaking news. You know? She toxic.
Breaking news and breaking plates over your ass. I done tired of your ass. Breaking news and breaking plates over Chito Rana's head. Sorry, her. I done told you.
We're hella like watching this shit, right? And then we get hungry, nigga. And we got little snacks up there too, nigga. Like, bro, my house is packed, nigga. Like, I make sure, like, we eat good, bro. And I cook for my girl too. I love cooking for them.
What do you cook, bro? What do you cook?
Steaks,
Steaks?
potato, fucking Philly cheesesteaks. I make pizza. Like, I know how to make pizza from scratch type shit.
That's cool.
Like, I know how to make shit, you know?
yeah.
You know, and
So you actually enjoy doing it?
I love that shit.
Yeah,
I love cooking for my girls. You feel me?
It's not that she's being toxic and saying, "Go make me something."
Nah, it's me being
something
like,
you
it's
love
just
to do.
me. Cause look, brother, you
I'm
gotta
talking
understand.
shit,
Look, I don't care how motherfuckers say. Cause look, this my other half, brother. You gotta understand. You feel me? So, like,
And hold on. He said that's his other hat.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta understand this shit, right? Yes, sir.
So look, that's my other hat,
Chito,
brother.
hold on real quick. Let me put this with Chito smoking the bombers, dog. This shit.
Come on now.
This shit bigger than
Yeah.
dog. Anyways, all right, go ahead,
That's a
Chito.
finger, brother.
Hit the finger. No, go ahead, dog.
So it just, I see what I could do by myself, but it's lonely. And you know what I'm saying? Once you have that, you know what they say, behind a good man is a great woman?
Sorry.
Yep.
It's all good. You ever heard that, right?
No, I never heard it.
Hell yeah. Just like Hillary Clinton.
Yeah.
Bill Clinton.
Behind a good man is a great woman. Always.
Yeah.
You know? And I've noticed that since I've been with her, like she don't let nobody see me down, bro. Sometimes when I'm not feeling it, bro, when I'm like in my like damn babe, like hey, come on. Like let's get up, come on. Not the fuck, no. We got work to do. I don't want to perform, bro, right? I don't even want to do this shit. Nah, come on. You want to do this, right? You want to be a rapper, right? You want to be on shows, right?
This is her telling you this.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do work.
Put that
So
work in.
I got to my shit, bro. As long as I got that support, I don't need shit, nigga.
exactly,
Dead homies.
man.
You know,
talk to
and
you.
that's what I'm trying to tell you about the cooking shit. It's like, bro, I used to cook for me, nigga, when I was in jail. You feel me?
Absolutely.
Like me and my celly would take turns. Like, okay, one day you cook and one day I cook,
What
and
do you
I
cook?
enjoy it though,
we
brother.
We Sally's. What do you
Yeah.
cook? What's your go-to, bro?
Sweet and sour all the time.
Okay.
Sweet and sour.
What's your recipe with the sweet and sour?
Sweet and sour all the time. Rice bowls. Rice bowls with me.
Hell yeah.
Rice bowls, and after
If you
that
got
we
some
eat
of that
honey
Killa
bun,
Kush,
whatever, nigga, whatever the fuck you want, nigga. You feel me?
Wait, would you say what
I
else?
said first it's a rice bowl. After that, I eat a honey bun and whatever the fuck you want, brother. Like
the peanut butter on it?
What? Peanut butter with the crunch M&Ms on that shit.
With the Nutella,
With the jelly, brother. Come on, I know how to eat. You know.
Chop it up in
So,
four. It's like a cuartito.
One time my girl told me like, "Hey babe, I want you to cook for me like how you did in there." So I made her the sweet and sour.
Yeah.
And I thought she wasn't gonna like it, bro. She still has me making her shit like that. She be like, "Babe, can you make me that?" I'm like, "Nigga,
Oh, with the steak
I don't want to do
Kool-Aids,
this no more." Yeah.
With the steak Kool-Aid.
Yeah, with the fucking what's it called?
The orange Kool-Aid.
the Crystal
food.
Lights. The Crystal
Yeah,
Lights. Yeah.
For the sugar, because it's low. Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah.
No shit.
So it's like
My kids
shit like that.
My kids love spread.
Yeah.
Anytime I make spread, bro.
My daughter too. She likes that
Love
shit, but
spread.
it's like she don't know it's bread. She just thinks it's like noodles with chips.
All my kids know
And the
spread.
chips,
They know spread, bro.
They know what it is, huh? For
I
sure.
eat chips with this?
As they get older, though, they figure out. I mean, or they catch on to the lingo. You know what I mean? But
sure.
go ahead. But you just talking about just everyday living, bro. Being
Yeah,
able to
like,
cook, loving
It's 'cause
cooking.
Back then, when I first came home this time, I was going from my house to LA back and forth, bro. And it's like,
How hard is that?
it is hard because not just, it might be fun for you at the moment, but you gotta understand you gotta go back home.
Yeah.
And if you're not attentive to that relationship, bro, that shit dies out.
So
and it starts problems.
So you're leaving without her.
Yeah.
And she's I'll say manning the house.
Yeah,
Since
pretty much.
in
I'm
your
gone all the
absence.
time, and she
In
says
your
she's
absence.
like, bro, just the calls like, oh, I need help, shit like that, and I'm like, fuck, I'm over here working, and I'm over here being stupid. Like, something's gotta change, nigga. Like, I'm done.
Yeah.
You know, so
Has she been with you this whole time?
yeah, she did my whole first 2 terms.
How hard is it to be in a position that you're in? You know what I mean? You know, let's be real about it, everybody.
Yeah.
This dude's in a superstar position, hands down. You know what I mean? And he's getting ready to fucking. We got the Chito that's gonna go to the top right here on Hood Stocks. But with fame, fortune comes power and a lot of other things. You know what I mean? Females, bro. You know what I mean?
That's like the hugest problem.
That's the biggest problem. Obviously,
But
between.
it's like I told you, like I could be respectful. Like last time, like I'm not trying to bring me and my girl's business, but it's just like last time in Texas, it's so hard even with the fans, bro, because I'm not trying to be rude either, but I'm trying to be as polite as I can, but I'm not trying to be disrespectful towards her.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah.
So the fact that I walked in, I needed a lighter, and one of the bartenders had a lighter, and she gave me the lighter. And I just see my girl, she's like, oh, I'm watching you. I'm like, what the fuck am I doing? You know? And it's like, I ain't gonna lie. I know, but look, you gotta understand, I fucked that up though. You feel me? I realized that shit because I put her through so much shit. I'm still surprised why she's with me. You know, I love that girl.
You put her through some
I
shit
put her
already.
through some shit.
Yeah.
You know? And she always told me, like, I know you could be this man. I know you could be this man. And in my head, I'm high as fuck. I'm like, nah.
Nah, you trying to be another man, huh? You trying to be another man and she trying to
I
show
don't
you
even know what the
sitting
fuck
there
I'm
and
doing.
sitting-
That's the fucked up part is like you don't know what you're doing no more.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Like I'm just recording, but okay, you're living life, but what the fuck are you doing? I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't have a fucking plan, bro. I really don't. I'm thinking I'm gonna die, nigga. Real talk. I'm over here thinking like I'm probably gonna overdose. Some nigga gonna try to rob me and clap me, nigga. I'm probably gonna go back to jail. Let me just enjoy my high. But now I just got tired of that shit, bro, so bad. Seeing my girl hurt, nigga, and just seeing her like, damn, nigga, like I know you could be this man. So I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I changed, and then when I got sober, bro, off the other shit, that's when she started realizing like, okay, see, I told you, I knew you could be this man. Like now, bro, I wake up, right? I could wake up in the morning. Sometimes I fuck up, bro, because I love cooking my breakfast daughter, right?
Yeah.
But sometimes I don't wake up 3 alarm, you know? And that's something I feel like hella bad about. Like, fuck, nigga, my baby left to school already, you know?
Yeah.
I always make sure she has her snacks, bro. Like I'm a dad, bro. You feel me? Like, I gotta thank God for that. You know what I'm talking about? Like, finally, I got my kids back too. You feel me? With my other baby mama, now I get to have my kids every weekend if I want.
How old are the other kids?
My oldest is 12 years old, just like my baby. Okay, my two oldest are 12. My son is 10 years old, and my daughter's 5.
Okay.
The youngest one is 5.
You've been putting in work for a long time now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's just, they're my motivation, bro. Just like, fuck. And then just like, I kind of realized why they kept them away from me because I was wilding last year.
Yeah.
But now that my baby mama saw, like, hey, like, you're ready to have the kids, you know, by myself, without my mom being there present. They could sleep over at my house, you know, and that shit feels great.
Good for you, brother.
You know what I'm talking about?
Good for the homie, like.
Come on, let's go.
That's a fact, bro.
They want to show the best of you.
Earning your trust back, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
Earning your trust back, bro. Because you could easily just chipped them off, you know what I mean? And been like, hey, check it out. I see you in that busted up ass Honda Civic, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'll see you in a 2005 Mercedes Benz right now. You know what I mean? Let me see my kids. I mean, sometimes, I get it, bro. And that's, I just want to, I'm talking shit, but I just want to tell you, brother, that is amazing. You know what I mean? What you're accomplishing, what you're doing, the change of mindset, bro. I'm glad we got this Chito opposed to the other Chito, even though we would appreciate it, both Chitos, you know what I mean?
you, I
Because
appreciate
it's all
you
a
for
part
that.
of the journey, bro.
Hell yeah, it is.
It's a part of the journey.
Story, brother,
Yeah, it's a part of who you are, dog.
Hell yeah.
You know what I mean? You gotta slip up, trip up, and all that shit. But
You gotta-
salute to this woman right here,
Yeah,
bro.
salute to her.
Yes,
And-
ma'am.
and I say my lady is the same way in the sense of like this,
Thank
because
God
she's
for
had
them,
to deal
bro.
with a lot of
Yeah.
my shit right here, bro. You know what I mean? Like a fucking up.
Yeah, bro,
not
'cause
pulling up
easily,
to the
bro-
crib till like 5 a.m., you know what I mean? Just doing dumb shit, bro. You know?
Because easily, bro, she could like, this rapper shit, like rapper life is, artist life, music life is too much for women. You know, she could easily be like, you know what, I'm gonna find somebody else.
Yeah.
But she hasn't given up on me. Because why? Now I learned how to separate the music from my house. I don't bring that shit. You know how great this woman is? I didn't know that she had a fucking studio for me in my house when I came home. I walked in that shit and there's a big ass banner that says Mala. There's my studio
That's
set
what's
up, everything. And I'm like,
find
hey,
it. I
she
wish I had a
painted
camera
my
I could just
office.
put on her, you know what I mean?
She painted my color the way I wanted it. Cause there's the studio that I record, it's all blacked out, everything blacked out, and I like it. But my girl did it different. She's like, I don't know, I thought it because I love Scarface. And she knows I love Scarface,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
Bro, my whole office, bro, is like honor to him type of shit. And I'm like, thank you.
Sick.
Like, I damn near cried. I just didn't want her to see me like that, bro. I was like, fuck, bro. Like, I did this with her. Like, damn, nigga. Like, I never thought I would be a homeowner. I never thought I would own my own car, bro. Like, I just thought I was just gonna spend money till whatever happens, bro. Like, that's what I was thinking. Now I'm thinking, like, I'm gonna get old. I'm gonna be 70 years old with this woman, bro, chilling, just enjoying life. Like, thank God, man. Fuck
right.
everybody else that don't like me, nigga. Like, I really don't give a damn.
Keep on it.
My woman love me. Yo, fuck. And their women probably love me too, nigga. So I really don't give a fuck. You gotta understand, these is my girls. You know what I'm saying?
right, yeah.
I work for them
That's
and
dope.
I do for them. My baby's the boss, nigga. You feel me?
Just like,
Yeah. This is what I do this shit
That's your
for,
Hollywood when
bro.
it's in that
Exactly.
bed.
I'm
Don't
ready,
Hollywood.
bro. I'm so ready. And I'm excited. That's the thing. Back then I'd be nervous, but now I'm excited, man. I'm like, nah, okay, let's go to this shit. I wonder what the fuck is in Atlanta. That's what I think about now.
Yeah.
What we think about, like, hey, maybe we might buy our next home out here. That's what I'm thinking, bro. Like, where the fuck am I buy my house next?
Yeah.
Like, cause I can, bro. And it's like, bro, that's me. That's me and her. Nobody else, bro. Nobody else could be like, hey, I did that for you. Nah. You feel me? Me, my manager, Slaps. Hey, get on your
Is Slaps here right now?
Yeah, he's right there.
What up, my G? I see you, baby. Salute to you, brother. Keep up the greatness, brother.
Gacho, that nigga, my homie Gacho, he's from Denver. You know? He's the one that got me to do the shows. I would lag it on him. And then the first show, I didn't even promote it, nothing, and it sold out.
With your name on it?
Yeah. With both of our names on it, bro, and it sold out. Nigga, even the suckers was there. So I was like, damn, even they paid a ticket.
Straight up. That's right.
How you think I feel? How you think I feel?
You're not a sucker.
How you think I feel? Thank you. You know what I'm saying? Because I spent that shit with my wife and my kid, nigga.
That's what's up.
Thank you.
How is it being a part of OTR? Like, what position do they play in your your life, bro? Period. You know, is it kind of like it's just an independent label?
Nah, I mean,
is it just a brand that you guys represent?
Me, I'm Mala. You know, I'm Mala. Like, that's my shit. Like, my family, Mala. That's Mala Records. You know, OTR, like I said, they been there, you feel me? But like, at the end of the day, I'm an artist, you feel me? Like, everything that I did it on my own with my people, you feel me? So it's like everything has been because of my work ethic, you feel me? All they did was just push me, you feel me? They did invest in me, but like everything that I've been doing is because of me.
So you are what you're saying is you obviously you've paid respect to individuals that have been around you and have helped you, or somehow, some way had a hand in your evolution as an artist, right? You know, but so you're saying though, really at the end of the day, you were signed to yourself.
Yeah, at the end of the day, because look. OTR, thanks to OTR and everything, you feel me? They've been there and everything. Like I said, Soul has been there in my terms, you feel me? Like, he believed in me, you know what I'm talking about? But at the end of the day, like, I'm pushing my label forever, you know what I'm talking about?
So
before anything, I'm Mala. Before Signal in Colombia, I'm Mala. And I let everybody know that too.
Before Colombia?
Yeah.
Is that a distribution deal you have?
Some shit like that.
How does it work, bro? Like with, like if you could drop some game, bro. You know what I mean? Because some people would pay, bro, just to chill with you having a conversation. And we always have within the black community, they always talk about, would you take this money or would you have dinner with Jay-Z? Well, I'd say within our community right here, a lot of people would probably almost pay to sit with you and pick your brain, bro, on the real struggle that looks like them, right? You know what I mean? If you could drop anybody some game that is upcoming artists, what would be 2 things you would give them, bro?
Just believe in yourself, man. Like, I trust the process. It might take the longer road to be by yourself, but it's gonna pay off, you know? Like, at the end of the day, no one's gonna tell you what to do, because at the end of the day, with OTR, I got obligations. I gotta meet some I gotta meet some how do you say it? I gotta meet their standards, you know? So it's a job.
So even with OTR?
Yeah, like I was saying, OTR.
Because your music is funneled through them.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's my label. You feel me? I mean, I'm in that label. I'm an artist on their label.
Okay, got you. Yeah, no, that's what I was asking you, bro. I was trying to figure out, like, so OTR is a record label.
Yeah.
That offers distribution through their platform. Yeah. You know, and you're a representative of OTR. Yeah. And you know, the different people have different deals, right?
Yeah.
And with them.
There's a lot. It depends on your situation and who you are. You feel me? I don't know what their situation is. My situation was good, you know.
So you still have a lot of rights to your shit. You're not. Yeah. You didn't sell your soul in a sense that some artists do that sometimes with major record labels.
I own all my catalog. No, I get paid off all my shit.
You own everything.
Yeah.
Okay.
The new shit is for the label. Yeah, for Signal and for OTR. The new shit like Hood Rich Hector and shit like that. It's all for them.
It's for them in the sense of what? I don't understand that.
Like, I put out an album through their distribution type shit, something like that, huh?
So, do you pick and choose how you do that?
I mean, yeah, pretty much. I could just choose anything, like whatever I want to put on it. That's up to my decision.
No, but in the sense of like, say, hey, you know what? I'm distributing this through Mala Records, and I'm gonna get 100% of this. But this album, I'm gonna distribute through them. I mean, is there like some type of flexibility? What am I missing right here? I'm trying to understand it, bro. I'm sorry.
I don't even know how to explain that shit. It's just I owe them like. I just owe them a few albums.
Okay,
much.
I get it. In regards to a contract.
Yeah.
Okay, I got you.
Yeah, they paid me.
But it's a flexible contract.
They paid me for some albums, and they dropped the bag on the albums and shit. So
there you go. There you go. And shout out to OTR, baby.
Yeah.
I mean, so that's how I want to understand it. But they still give you the flexibility of doing certain things on your own.
Well, OTR, I get to be me still. You feel me? Like I still get to drop under my page. I still get to be me. You know, like I own my name like as me. You feel me? Like I get to pretty much. they sometimes get mad at me when I drop that shit though, but it's like I be dropping shit on my own, you know?
Yeah.
And they get mad. Last time the homie Neil from OTR, he sends me some beats, right? And he's like, hey, the Fidel Mata video.
Yeah.
He's like, hey, like don't drop it.
Where do you come up with these names? Well, go ahead.
Okay, I'm gonna get done with it.
I was looking at all the thing, and
is that not one?
Yeah. Finish the story, though. I'm sorry.
Neil's like, hey, the video is done, you know, like it's done, right? And I was like, yeah, Chito, whatever you do, don't post it. Yeah, it's good. Slaps, upload that shit. We uploaded that same day. That nigga hot. I don't know if you really noticed what you did, but you just kickstarted your fucking album rollout. And I'm like, what does that mean? He's like, that means we're gonna have to start promoting your album and we don't even got a date. I'm like, oh, then come on, let's promote it. The fuck?
Yeah.
Like, I'm ready.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, I drop another video where he didn't even know. So they're just like, what are you doing?
Like, bro, like,
but I told them, they were like, let Chito be Chito. That's what Rosecrans Vic says too. Let just Chito be Chito.
Who's Rosecrans Vic?
Rosecrans Vic, he does a radio show. He's a radio show host. He's from the brown bag in the morning.
Okay.
Yeah, that's my boy. I love that nigga. Like,
he's a good dude.
He's a great guy.
Oh, that's what's up.
He's like a great human being, brother. Like,
because I listened to a couple of things, and like I listened to a little bit of what you did with Adam 22, and I understand what you're saying in the sense of like the Chito that we have here at Hoodstocks is a different Chito than if you watch on Adam 22. Yeah. But right here, he's at home. He's with the homies, dog. Yeah. He knows that all these dudes right here, dog, got his back 1,000%. They here for you, dog. You know what I mean? Because it's the homies, bro. You know what I mean? It's just it's a different vibration, dog. You know what I mean? Yeah. And we always provide that, dog, because it's easy. It's who we are. But I hate when I do this sometimes, dog. I forget what the point that I was trying to make. Oh, with Rose Cat. Oh, the Adam 22. So Adam 22. Man, I'm on my game, baby, because I remember that. Usually I'll just flatten out, bro. Usually I'll flatten out and I'll wait for AAA to come pick me up. You know what I mean? No, so Adam 22 brought up Rosecrans Vic's name several times in your interview you did with him, because obviously Adam 22 did his.
But have you noticed how I switched it up? Like, oh, that's my boy. But as soon as it's come back to me, I'm like,
yeah.
It's just
no, and that's what I was saying. The different vibrations, the frequencies.
Just,
you know what I mean?
You feel it, like you feel it right away, and it's just like he wouldn't really look at me and shit like that. And I'm just like, bro, look, like talk to me, brother.
Yeah,
you know, look at me, eye contact. You know, that nigga would be like.
He's invited me to Hoodstocks. I mean to No Jumper before, but I just declined the offer because I'm in my own lane and shit, dog. In a sense, dog, and sometimes I don't, just like you do it. Like you remember that one time that somebody talked shit. Sometimes I listen to shit with certain people, and I gotta just stand on what I stand on, bro. You know what I mean? And nobody likes it, dog. When you're nobody likes it, bro. If you're given a glass of iced tea, bro, you know what I mean, and it's just really, really watered down, bro. Like I think people appreciate iced tea sometimes, dog. You know what I mean? And I just never would want to do that to my soul, my brand, Hoodstocks, the homies in the building, dog. You know what I mean?
Keep it the way it is.
Like stubborn like sometimes, bro.
And it's always good because if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Yeah, dog. I don't need all that, bro. I would have taken it in the very beginning, but then you get to a point of doing so many years by yourself, bro. You're just like, fuck everybody, bro. You know what I mean? Like, I'm gonna just do this, dog.
Hell yeah.
You know what I mean? Straight up, because nobody was trying to really give me no alley-oop on nothing, bro. Nobody was trying to put me up on no motherfucking game, so I really don't owe nobody nothing, bro, in the
At
sense
least you
of...
could just sit back and be like, who the fuck gonna tell me shit? Nobody, bro. You did this. Hell yeah.
I did this in the sense of this, but we can all be told something in the sense of something else. You know what I mean? You know, and I respect everything. You know what I mean? But yeah, for sure, in the sense of this, dog, ain't nobody can tell me shit, bro. Nobody, not one person, bro. Straight up, dog, in the world. You know, actually, one person, my lady. My lady, my lady can tell me a lot of shit because we sacrifice, right? You the music, you being away from your family, bro. You know what I mean? Your beautiful wife, your daughters, and your kids, bro. You know, that's a huge sacrifice, and it takes a strong woman, which you have, because you've explained, you know what I mean, that she is, bro. That's,
ain't got to my sweater, nigga. What?
My mother-in-law. Like that,
she shot that, huh?
Yeah. She did.
Hey, you gotta understand, like, I never bring my kids out with me, brother, you know?
Yeah.
But I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna bring my daughter real quick, you know? Like I wanted her to enjoy this shit too, you know? So
you brought her to the right one.
Yeah.
I was a little nervous at first in the sense of...
She's a gangster, bro. Like, she's a thug.
So I had a conversation with Chito and his wifey, and even the introduction of his beautiful daughter that's here, you know what I mean? And I said, I want to apologize, you know what I mean? You are in a men's locker room right now, you know? And please, you know what I mean? And, you know, they're cool. They're chilling right here. His family is here, guys. You know what I mean? Love to his family. And it's a beautiful thing in the sense of, you know, he's sharing his story. And the glue, right? The glue to him not fucking coming unglued has been his right hand, you know what I mean? Which is his wife and your manager, you know? And that's important, brother. That's important that you give flowers, bro. You know what I mean? Especially the people, you know what I mean? Like the wife. I mean, you got to, because you got to drive home at the end of the day. But I'm just saying, though, you know what I mean? You don't want it to be weird, you know?
No, it's not. That is just, I like when you talk to me when you ask me, hey, who helped you out? I'm going to say this shit proud, bro. What the fuck? Like,
yeah.
Because there was a lot of motherfuckers that try to take their credit for me buying my house and my car. And, like, they never did no part of that. It was me and my wife, you know, and we did that. We knew the struggle. We knew how many fights we got into. We knew how many times we broke up. We know how many times we said we're done, like, and look, we're stronger than ever, brother. And I'm just like, all right, you know what? It's go time. I'm a grown man already, bro. I'm old, bro. I can't do this no more, nigga. Like, I'm cool. You feel me? Like I said, I've been there, done that before, and these females don't interest me. These females can't offer me shit, bro. What the fuck they got to offer? Just pussy? What the fuck is that?
Yeah, we can put a porno on, you know what I mean?
All day.
Yeah.
Ow. Like, let a bitch bring me $100,000.
Yeah, and then I might owe you something.
Not even, because I'm going to spend it with my girl. I'm going to spend it with my girl.
She looked at me and she went like this. Wrong answer, fool.
You going to get it. Wrong answer. I'm going to get at you later.
I'm going to holler at you later, like, you know what I mean? You know.
That's some real shit, though. And it's like, you got to understand, it's like, this woman has seen me at my lowest.
What's your lowest, bro?
Withdrawals. I'm talking about, like, opiate withdrawals.
Tell me your worst story, bro. Yeah, I mean, of lowest on drugs.
I was so fucking perked out. And I'm like, I'm off a balloon, too. And she's right next to me. And I'm like zoning out, bro. And I'm getting a haircut, actually, too, bro. And then all of a sudden, I'm like falling down. And then I catch myself and I start laughing. And then she just looks at me. And that face was just, she's not even...
It's not funny.
Usually she just smiles and she's like, fuck. But she just looked at me and she's like, yeah. Oh yeah, they said that shit too. They were like, bro, when you're high, you're like the Joker, bro. What the fuck? I snap on everybody, and it's like, and it's not on everybody. It's just like, if you deserve to be snapped on, I'm gonna snap on you.
How is it that, speaking on you, if you deserve to be snapped on, you get snapped on, and I get it because not everybody understands the stress of the business. Yeah. You know what I mean? Of the work. You know what I mean? It is what it is, especially when you bring street dudes involved with you. You know what I mean? But like, how is it with people around you? You know what I mean?
I literally, bro, my little homies, all my little brothers, they know what's up with me, bro. They like, hey, like. When Chito's mad, fool, just stay the fuck away, bro. Like, literally just, yes, brother, and go your way. Yeah. Because, bro, like, Last time fucking Husky took my fucking Hellcat, bro, to get some beer.
Did you have somewhere to go during that time?
No, we were chilling at the house, but like, bro,
You
why
weren't
the
good with
fuck
that.
you're gonna take my car?
He didn't ask.
He didn't ask.
Yeah, that's
And
violation.
6'2", my director's 6. It was 6 and Husky. Husky's my homie, boy. That's like my brother. But nigga, I work so hard for this shit just for you motherfuckers to take it just like that.
I'll be back. I'm gonna take my car to
and
church.
it's like, I told my girl, you know what's the fucking funny part that I couldn't even like get out of my head? It's like, here comes this car. I'm like, where the fuck is my car?
Yeah.
And here comes my fly ass Hellcat, bro, red eye pulling up. And who the fuck is in the driver's side? Husky. I'm like, get the fuck out of my car. Get the fuck out of my car, bro. I'm like, my kids were there and we're like, you know what? Let's just go in there. It was my daughter's birthday, bro.
Yeah.
And then niggas over here trying to like have like, bro, we're just trying to.
Were they like taking advantage of the situation a little bit?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
But-
it happens.
They should have called Uber Eats.
Doing TikTok live on your shit.
Bro, they had their cars too, nigga. And I'm like, oh my
They
God.
were doing the hot chip challenge and your shit.
And then my brother,
The hot
fool,
chip challenge.
Grave Digger, my brother Grave Digger, fool. He's just out like,
You fuck with Grave
that's
Digger?
my twin.
Shout to Grave Digger.
Digmeister.
Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna say this right now. I think we Hoodstocks gave Grave Digger crazy momentum
Yo.
in the game, bro.
That nigga's on fire right now.
You can ask Grave Digger when his face started rotating viral on YouTube. That was from Hoodstocks, bro. Russian Bullets. Look
I
it
told
up.
him too, like, hey brother, I'm coming out here. And he's like, oh hell yeah, bro.
Yeah.
And then he's all, well, me and Greg Digger, we like this, brother.
Yeah.
We had a little situation or whatever.
It happens, bro.
But I'm his
Yeah.
son's godfather, fool.
There it is.
So it's like I said, we're gonna have to talk regardless.
Yeah. If you want to be a good godfather.
It's not that. It's just like, bro,
We family.
He's a very genuine person. He's a great person, fool. Like as a homie, as a brother, like I got nothing to say about him because even when we were like arguing and shit, bro, and I was going through my shit like high as fuck, he'll always tell me like, hey brother, get your head straight. Like you gonna fight that. And I'm like, man, fuck this, bro. I'm over here getting high.
Yeah.
And I'm like, all of a sudden, this nigga's like tapping in with me, and he's like, hey, brother, you're losing yourself. And then here's somebody that we were arguing, bro, over some bullshit, bro, over the dumbest shit. It's not even like nothing big to talk about, bro.
Low level drama.
Low level bullshit, bro. Like,
Yeah.
it's a misunderstanding, bro. And then it took us this long, and then all of a sudden, like my brother comes to my house every weekend.
Shout out to Grave
We
Digger,
kicking
man.
her back. Like his girl comes to my house. Sandy kicks it with my nigga, bro. Like we chilling. Like we're literally doing great, brother.
He's
like,
doing good right now, no?
bro, what?
Yeah, he's
doing
coming up.
so good right now, nigga.
Yeah.
That's when I'm like, all right, do your thing.
Yeah.
And I told him, it's like, brother, like I'm so glad because most of these niggas, I kicked it with a lot of niggas, fool, a lot. And what
In the
happens?
sense of rap artists?
Rap artists, fool. And
Okay.
it's like, I always gotta, bro. Me, I'm the type of nigga. I don't mind. I make money to spend it. You feel me? That's how I am, though. If
As
I got
quick as
something,
you make it, you spend it?
On the hood, I do.
Yeah.
But here's the thing, though. I put some money.
How do you spend the money though? In the sense of like just anything, everything? Are you a very impulsive buyer?
Hell yeah.
Okay.
Bro, there could be some fucking like some exclusive candy bar. I'm buying that shit.
Do you shop at Ross?
Nah, don't do me like that.
That's fucked up. I was gonna hook him up with the homies at work.
Shout out to the Ross shoppers right here.
I work at Ross. It's like I got one S missing. It's the price of one of my hood. Yeah, Ross. You know what I'm saying? My bad, G. I don't want to get in this. You know
Nah, brother, it's like I love myself too much for that, brother. Come on, man.
what I'm saying,
Don't be like
baby?
that.
Stupid, brother.
Talk about food. Yeah,
We made it out the hood already,
That
brother.
big sound in there, you know this, baby. Hood
I'm
carry
just
food.
saying, man. Like,
Yeah, that's real shit. Ross food.
That food's like Ross
That's
That's so like I'm glad I got that relationship with Digger. You feel me? Because like even Plugs too, Parkside Plugs. He calls my phone every morning, bro. Hey brother, you good? Good morning.
Is that the dude from Colorado?
Money Swade's cousin, yeah.
No, where's he from?
He's from out here, but he stays in Colorado. That's
He's- okay.
Yeah,
So I got that right.
Swade's folks, yeah, his cousin.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, so he shows me so much love, bro. Like a lot. Every morning he talks to me, and it's like family shit. That's what I'm talking to you about. Like, okay, my little homies, they all like whatever y'all niggas need, I got y'all. You feel me? Y'all motherfuckers is already better than y'all 20s, bro. You gotta understand, like I said, I feel like an old man already. Like I've been there, done that.
You're
earned my
30
shit.
years old, right?
Yeah, I earned what the fuck I earned, bro. Like I'm been there, done that. I could I could walk proudly, bro. You feel me? Even in prison, bro, I walked with my head held high, bro, main line, bro. You feel me? I ain't never stayed on a PC yard, nigga. I got off, you feel me? Like, I did my time on the 3 yard, bro. I came home proud, you feel me? Now I could put that shit behind me, nigga. You know what I'm talking about? All that other bullshit is irrelevant to me now, nigga. You feel me? So, like, I talked to him, and he's on this phone with, he had his baby girl with him, bro, and I'm talking to my brother, and now with my kids, and it's like, oh, what are you doing, brother? Oh, I'm right here with Selena. Oh, I'm right here with my kid too. And he's like, oh, let me see what's up. Like, bro, that's the type of shit, you know?
Yeah,
and then Digga he got my kids' numbers. Like, he talks to my son and my daughter all the time. My son hops on Warzone with my brother all the time.
Yeah.
You know, so it's just like, that's the relationship I got with them. This is the music, fuck the music, bro. This is my family, brother, you know?
So and what they have is they have Bay Area Recon, right?
Nah, he's not from Bay Recon.
No. Oh, okay.
He's in Mala.
Oh, he's Mala.
Yeah,
okay.
he's Mala.
Okay.
Yeah, the Bay Recon, they weird. But
Check the paperwork.
I know the dudes and I had them on here, bro.
No, they just on some groupie shit though. That's the thing though. Fool. They got mad because I didn't want to do a song, bro. Like, how you gonna get mad at me because I went back to jail?
Yeah.
Come on, bro. Like, it's not my fault. Yeah. And then it's like I'm working on my album the whole time.
So you had a little beef with them.
Yeah,
in a sense.
bro. And it's just some bullshit,
but it's
bro.
something that can be fixed, right?
Nah, because they already went on the shit saying, oh, fuck Chito. And then when they say, oh, free Chito, oh, no, keep him. Like, why would you say keep me, bro?
Nah,
like, I don't even want to see my eyes locked up.
I mean, that's hater shit, bro. And
Yeah.
I don't wish
jail on my worst enemy.
I don't wish death on nobody. But sometimes I've said, you know what, I can do some jail time right now because it'll probably save my life. You know what I mean? Because jail has saved my life,
Jail
bro.
saved my life.
You know
last
what I
year,
mean? But in the sense of like, but I needed jail, right? But in the sense of trying to shoot a fucked up thing and saying no, don't free him, keep him, and we're talking about a homie that has a career and is doing things, bro. Then you know what, dog? I fuck with Bay Recon. I mean, they've been in here a couple times and I showed them dudes mad love and respect, bro.
Sure.
But right then and there, dog, hey, dog, you're a little out of line for saying that, bro. Don't ever wish jail on another homie, Jed. And if you got beef with them, bro, then you see him on the guys.
Real gangster, bro. Real gangster. Okay, we in jail. We gonna handle it in jail, bro. But you free. You got all this time to do whatever you want to do. I just came home. Like, my bad, bro. Like, fuck, I'm busy.
Yeah.
You know?
So they were mad about a feature. Yeah, and that's gonna happen, bro. Because they want you, bro. You're hot, baby.
But they got mad because I did a song with Digga. And it's like, bro, how you gonna compare yourself to Digga?
Yeah.
Like,
I feel it. I mean, it's bro, at the end of the day, people gotta understand.
And it's not even about talent.
Nobody is owed anything,
No,
right?
bro. No, hell no.
Nobody's owed nothing.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. Like, all the little homies, bro, like, I always gotta come out of pocket. Digga, I fuck with him because I'm like, let's go get some beer, right? Example, let's get some beer. Who's the first one chipping in right there? And that's why I told this, last time I checked the homies, I was like, hey, because they're trying to ask me for some shit, nigga. And I'm like, hey, bro, like, I feel like I got to pay you to come kick it with me, nigga. What the fuck is that?
Yeah, what are you bringing to the table?
Exactly,
Besides
brother. And I'm inviting you to my house, you feel me? And then all of a sudden I tell Digga, hey, brother, how many times did you drop on beer since you've been kicking it with me? All the time. When have you complained? Never. Thank you, brother. That's what I wanted to hear.
Well, you know what, bro? That's you know, character, bro.
Yeah.
Is almost like common sense sometimes, bro.
Just the fact I can
you know,
carry
it's hard to
someone,
ask
I
for
can
it.
go with somebody, bro.
Character and common sense, bro.
Hey,
Character,
okay.
bro. I've never said this in my life, bro.
Example, Lucky. Check this out. I know you've been in my position. You go to the store and you buy some shit and your homie's just looking. You want something?
Yeah.
Right? Brother.
No, if I don't see him with nothing, then I'm figuring he doesn't want nothing because he ain't gonna pay for it.
But it's crazy. Okay, check this shit out. Digga.
You're not hungry? No.
All right. You at the house? All right. No, check this out with Digga. We're at the smoke shop. I'm buying my own shit. I already have my shit, my wraps and whatever I got. And I'm looking for something else, and this nigga already has it in his bag. I'm like, brother, let me go pay for my shit. No, I already got it. I'm like, brother, what the fuck?
Well, that's a real man, dog.
What?
That's a man's man.
Yeah, bro.
The man's
like,
man.
come on,
the
bro.
Italians say it, bro. The Italians say it all the time. That's
Somebody I could be like.
That's a man's man, bro.
Bro, last time,
No, because he's not gonna let you buy his shit, bro.
Check this shit
He
out.
has pride for himself
Yes.
and saying, homie, I got that,
yes.
dog.
And one
I
thing
ain't
else,
broke, dog.
one thing else, I could leave my house, bro, and leave him right there. And he closes the door, whatever, comfortable, bro. Right? Bro, I can't do that with my little homies, bro. They over here going through my closet, bro, trying to wear this new shit. I'm like,
Yeah,
even shit that I haven't worn.
Yeah, it's a county jail all the time.
Hey, let me borrow your shoes for visit.
Shoes for visit.
Homies, bro. So the fact that I tell Digga, bro, he's all telling me, hey, what should I wear for a video? Because we shot a video. Brother was buying me some pants already, and I'm like, hey, brother, hold on. He's like, no, bro, we gotta look fly.
He was buying you the pants.
Yeah, bro, and it's like, no, the thing about it, that's the thing about it, because I had some shoes for the homie, bro. I had some shoes for the homie, some pre-forces for my brother.
Yeah.
You know, and I'm like, hey, brother, if you can't give me some jeans. And he's over here, like, looking already, and I'm like, hey, bro, what about these? And I'm like, hey, no, I already got these. And like, no, I'm gonna get them just in case.
Yeah.
I'm like,
backups.
well, like, bro, like, I got it. Hey, bro, you got something I could wear? Nigga, that's why you work. I get it. I am who I am, brother. But don't ever try to take advantage that far. I'll give you what I could give you, but don't ever take the leg when I'm giving you my hand. You feel me? And that's some real shit though.
Straight the fuck
you know?
up, bro.
And that's how with Digga, fool. I could leave that house, bro, and this nigga's out doing his own thing, you feel me? And then he just doubles back, you feel me? And I ain't gotta trip about shit.
That's right, homie.
With the homies, I gotta go look through the cameras real quick. I'm like, hey, hold on, nigga. Hey, let me see who took my car. Who really took my car? You know, like that type of shit. And it's like, I love my brothers. I love them. But they do take advantage a lot, and it's like, since I'm like, I gotta really like,
you gotta manage.
They do a lot for me. You know, so I'm like, I can't really say shit, but I do say shit. I'm like, look, nigga, the shit in this closet is for y'all. The fuck out my closet.
To the left.
Literally, I got like a separate closet. Well, I had a separate closet.
Dollar Tree and Versace. You got Dollar Tree and Versace, my motherfucker.
You know what I'm saying?
And you got exclusive shit. Follow us. Got a state of
Brother, you know, talking about that shit, my nephew, nigga, he's not even my size, bro. My foot is big compared to this nigga's shit.
Dog, we're on Chito's size right now.
What the fuck is this nigga? I'm hot, nigga. I'm hot now. Oh my God.
Y'all got a skinny shirt. It's a little shirt.
Walk it out.
I see my nephew, Lucky, but I see my nephew, and I'm like, my brand new threes that Jay Free, my white homie, nigga, my white boy, nigga, you feel me? My brother, he gave me some brand new threes, exclusive that they didn't even come out yet.
Yeah.
I haven't even worn them yet.
Okay.
And here comes this motherfucker looking like a fucking like a clown, bro. I'm like, nigga, they don't even fucking fit you, my nigga. Oh, they're almost there, brother. They're almost there. I'm like,
You're like, you know what, bro? Check it out. I want to say this for the homies, bro. I want to say this for the homies, bro. I get it, bro. I get it,
me
dog.
too.
And I know you get it, bro.
Mm-hmm.
But sometimes it's overwhelming, right? But you know, when homies got some good shit, dog.
You have it up. Hey, look,
Oh, yeah.
You want to put that shit up, bro?
and I keep telling this nigga,
Ain't my size, bro. I lose weight to
remember I
be
keep
my
bringing up
size.
Husky? Yeah. That's like the only motherfucker that gets a pass.
Why does he get a pass?
For
And who is Husky to you, bro?
Husky, he's like, that's my little brother. That's like almost my right hand. You feel me? Because my little brother Demon, he went down. You feel me? So the one that stepped up was him, and Demon would always take care of me. You feel me? When I was drunk, he would always make sure that he was on point. That's right. I can't do that with Husky though. We both drunk. We both fucked. But at least like, brother, I got you. I'm like, nah, we dying together. We're both gonna be dead.
You sure you hitting the bottle?
No, look. So, oh my, I would never forget this day. Fool. I think I still got pictures of it. Where this nigga come out looking like Carlos Santana. So back then, I didn't like to stack jeans, right? And so let's buy me some jeans so they had like the pleather on the side, you know?
Oh shit! fucking soulless.
And he got me a jean jacket.
You okay?
You know, so
Matching setup.
Yes, and it looks so fly, brother. But I was like, I'm not gonna wear that. Like, I'm fat. I feel like I'm not gonna look good. Fucking God, brother, this motherfucker. I'm like chilling. I'm like, babe, where's Husky? And this nigga's chilling, nigga, like just walking around, like. And I look at him, and he got the fucking fucking jeans on with the jacket and the shiesty and his hair like all wet. And I'm like, why the fuck do you look more of a rapper than I do, nigga? And he's like, brother, I got that shit on. I'm like, nigga. I told him, why the fuck do you have my clothes on? He's all like, you don't even wear this shit. You don't even like it. And I'm like, you know what? Keep that shit. Fuck it.
Man, bro. But you know what you did for that homie that day, bro.
Yeah.
You know what you. I mean, how? What? You know, I got two questions, bro. First question is brands, bro. The brands that you like to fuck with, and then the second question is WAP. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, that right there. Explain that to me. First question is brands. I mean, what's the go-to brands you fuck with, dog?
I like the Valabasas jeans and shit.
What is that? What the what?
Valabasas.
What is that, bro?
There's some fly jeans my brother put me on, nigga.
I mean, is it just...
Babyface put me on that shit. I ain't gonna lie. I was talking shit to this nigga when I seen him. I'm like, man, nigga, you look like you from the 70s, nigga.
What planet you came from?
But hold on. I ain't gonna lie, nigga. I wore them and I'm like, I got that shit on. Hold on, nigga. And then I woke up with brother and he's like fresh off ankle too, huh, brother? Fresh off ankle. I could wear this. I'm good right now, nigga. And I'm looking in the mirror and I'm looking at my girl like, babe, I got that shit on, huh? She's like, you look good. I'm like, come on, the set out though. Come on.
Yeah,
So I go to Big Swiss little album party and then I pull up. This nigga's, you're weird. You're fucking weird. I'm like, why? I look good, huh?
Like one of the Migos or something?
This nigga was like, you were just talking hella shit like, hey, chill. We got this, nigga. I'm cool, nigga. What I want.
That was dipping.
Don't say that. I look good. He's like, you look good. I'm like, we had to take pictures too, but well, we was fly as fuck that day.
Because there's a different style that's coming out now, huh?
Yeah. Okay. Look, I like Ben Davis a lot. Like, I really love Ben Davis. I don't really like Dickies like that.
Are you sponsored by any brands, bro?
No.
Clothing brands?
Hell no.
Do they reach out to give you free shit?
Yeah, but I don't like that shit.
But no, okay, because you don't take free shit.
No, it's not that. I'll take it. But if you're cool, but don't be trying to be like, you fuck with me, give me free shit, and then you don't fuck with me, bro. Because I know niggas that fuck with me and I know niggas that don't.
Okay.
You know? I just don't like the fake love. That's what it is.
Yeah,
like if there's a homie that gives me
use
shit,
you in a sense.
Yes, because I know what they're trying to do. You feel
like,
me?
do you really fuck with me?
Yeah,
that's real, bro.
That's what it is, though. Because I'm not gonna wear nothing that I'm not gonna be like, I don't know.
Hey, when you wear any, if you ever wear any of this hood stock shit, I know you're wearing it right now, bro. But when you wear it, bro, know that we fuck with you, dog. Fuck with you. We fuck with you, baby. You know what I mean?
I ain't gonna lie, I got a shitload of hats and I only wear one hat.
What is that hat that you wear?
Chicago Bulls one.
Okay,
that's my favorite hat. That's my favorite hat.
I mean, when I was a child, bro, I mean, Michael Jordan and Magic Johnson were my favorite.
You know that all black one? It's all black.
Yeah, seen it.
And it's just like the logo and it's like the green under the old one.
The one they're selling at Ross right now.
I'm wearing this one. At least they don't got this one. No, they got this one. Yeah, like that.
Hey, you know, bro, speaking of fucking Ross.
Ray-Bans,
you know what,
Raymond bands.
So I have kids, bro. Just like you do, right? You know what I mean? And you know what? I'm still balling on a budget, bro. Yeah, I'm still balling on a budget. But speaking of balling on a budget, I want to give a shout out to my jeweler, D. Leo, the jeweler. He does all my. I got a lot of pieces, but they're just silver, bro. I mean, this is $14K, but
you got the horseshoe too, though.
Yeah, bro.
Stepper.
Well, stepper. Is that what that means?
That's what it means to me.
Yeah, for me it means luck, bro. You know what I mean?
That too. My mom said it. Always have a horseshoe.
Because you know they call me Lucky, bro. But anyway, so I have kids that love Ross, bro. And so, but when I first started, can I get one more too, dog? If it's okay, brother? I'll pay you for the bottle, bro. I'm sorry about that.
Come on.
I don't know, dog. I'm just
Lucky.
I'm like that, bro. You know what I mean? Like, you ain't paying for me either, fucker. You know what I mean?
You ain't paying for me, man.
You ain't paying me either.
Hey, well, we're gonna get the fucking bill. We're gonna split it right here, then. We're gonna split this is together, bro. Fuck that. We going back there.
Oh, fuck it, then, dog. Yeah, we're doing motherfucking. What do they do when they run off from the shit?
They gotta go wash the dishes and shit. Like,
I'm gonna need to laugh.
Calm down, boo. Nito, my lady is on your life.
Nah, I'm live today, bro.
No, just play. My lady loves me, dog.
What's up, baby?
Huh?
You don't got a chaser? I'll drink the beer for the chaser. I ain't tripping.
Yeah, bro. What do we need?
I ain't tripping. I just need some soda.
No, we got beers. We got beers, bro. Hey,
Nah, I
Killa
need a
Dog.
chaser. That's why.
Oh, you just want a chaser?
baby mama got a
But you don't
chaser,
want a
too.
beer for a chaser.
I'm not taking. I'm not tripping. I ain't turning nothing.
Bro, pour him.
You got sparkling water, homie.
Where's my eyesight?
Never.
No, give him a fucking never. No,
Chaser, bro.
We healthy.
where's Killa Dog at?
Killer dog at.
Killer
He's
cat.
smoking.
Killer giraffe.
Can we pour this man a beer right here? What the fuck, dog? Where's our fucking hospitality at, dog?
I'm eating tacos in the corner right now. Fuck that security detail.
right now.
Yeah, I can watch from right here.
You got a bacon wrap.
Bro, he's
That's the boy, though.
That's the boy.
Well, you know when they start acting a little funny, bro, it's like, all right, I got to put another fucking 2 joints on their paycheck.
And it's easy.
No, they clown me. They said paying joints or some of that shit like that. Fucking
Burgers,
assholes.
What kind of brands you like?
Brands I like?
I like
Damn, dog.
That's what I wanted. Like, I wanted. What do you like wearing?
You know what, dog? I kind of like have just a real easy fucking get up, bro. And it's obviously, I like fly shoes, dog. I think these are fly, bro.
Yeah, there is.
You know what I mean? I like fly shoes, dog. To be honest with you, dog, I got shorts on right here. You see these shorts right here, dog?
I thought it
These little short shorts.
I bought these shorts on offer up yesterday, dog. You know what I mean?
Thank you. Stockton?
Hey, you gotta keep the sale.
$50?
Yeah, because they're knockoffs, bro.
I'm about to say $50 expensive for me, nigga.
No, it ain't expensive for me either, dog. You know
No,
what I
they
mean?
expensive for me.
Oh, well, if you're gonna get the, you know what I mean? you got to get the logo shorts.
Oh,
and shit,
it has
you know what I
to,
mean?
yeah.
But if you buy these on like regular like sports place, dog, they cost like $100 and some, dog.
Damn.
But you can get
I'm not doing that.
You can get the
Shorts.
knockoffs on offer, bro. But
rather
anyways,
do that.
I ball on a cool budget, bro. But you gotta keep in mind, bro. Like this isn't my day job, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I'm an IBEW Local 11 certified journeyman for the state of California, electrician, bro.
Ooh, them niggas make money, bro.
I make 6 figures, bro.
Oh my man.
I make 6
fucking with you.
figures. Straight up, dog. I just do this podcast to have fun and talk shit with
And
the
it's
homies.
fun, bro.
Yeah, like, I don't.
At least you're having fun with yourself. Come on.
This money, this podcast money, don't pay my money that I work as a fucking journeyman electrician for the state of California, certified, baby. You know what I mean? I passed the test, dog, and I couldn't even do math in the beginning. It's a crazy story.
I still don't
You
know
what
how
I
to
mean?
do math.
No, bro, I was the dumbest motherfucker. I was like 39 years old in school for fucking IBW Local 11. 5 years of school, and I was stupid as fuck, bro. You know what I mean? Like, talk about being the dumb cholo in the class, dog. That was me, dog. You know what I mean? Yeah, but honestly, dog. But I'm a big dog, bro. You know what I mean?
right.
Because I earned to be a big dog. You know what I mean?
Baby.
And even when even if it's not a fight, bro, it can be a math test, dog. I'm a big dog, homie. I'm gonna figure this shit the fuck out, dog, so I can pass the motherfucking test.
You know that test? You know that test that they give you in prison, nigga? What is it called?
Yeah, to figure out if you're retarded or not. Bro, I was stupid.
I had my own prison.
And I looked at my score. I didn't score that bad. They lied to me. They lied to me. There's something going on, man.
Yeah,
I was trying.
it's called an aptitude test.
After that shit, yeah.
Yeah, it's called an aptitude test.
Let's see how. Okay, the homie got me fucked up. He said you got to fail the test so you could you could do it again. I'm like, well, that made no sense, but okay. So I just guessed on it and I failed it the first time. I'm like, oh, you motherfucker. Like, you can't do it no more. You got to come back again.
Well, you know what? Speaking of failing tests, bro, let's take it over here to these guys right
Okay, I
here,
never
dog.
failed.
These guys have failed tests their entire fucking
I was a
life.
cholesterol test. A fat motherfucker fuck a bitch test. Which one is it? Cholesterol test, baby. Oh, what the fuck? Where you come from? You just got here.
I just got here, though.
You hold on. I didn't know
Hey, so this is the yeah, I know you met the homie. This is the homie Nito, Eastside Weemas,
What up,
and this
though?
is the homie Big Stein from Blythe Street, dog.
baby?
818,
What up,
stand the fuck up. Eastside
What's up,
Weemas, stand the
baby?
fuck
What's up,
up.
baby?
Hardberry, stand the fuck up, dog. You know what I mean? Like we really like you know what I mean? This is
Get up Peter Griffin, baby. Get up Peter
this
Griffin.
isn't Victory Outreach, dog. You know what I mean?
You get slapped the fuck up around here, dog.
This isn't Victory Outreach, bro, but we do believe in God and we want you to do right, dog. You know what I mean?
The
But while you're
universe-
doing
the
right,
universe.
make sure you have one of these.
Oh, lucky
Hold on. And then you have one of these.
Oh yeah. Oh my goodness.
Oh yeah.
Hey, what about the other side?
Just don't pick that one up on the floor.
No, I'm not picking that second. But what I'm saying, bro, is you know what? Sometimes people have to go completely sober to change their life. I'm 47 years old, and I like to still have a good time, bro. And I accomplished school. I own a home too, brother. You know what I mean?
Enjoy yourself,
yeah,
right?
I'm a homeowner too.
Good for you,
Imagine
dude.
that, dog.
Enjoy
This
yourself,
little
man.
fucking guy with the skinny legs, dog. Buff body, skinny legs. That's prison physique right there for you.
When you're 1977,
When the dude gets out and he's all buff like this, dog. You know what I mean? And then you look at his legs and they're like this, bro. You know what I mean? He got out of prison, dog. Right? Hey, even my Armenian homies right here. That's in prison time right here. The op-eds right here. Even the op-eds in the building done federal time. Federal time right here, bro.
Devontae
I'm fucking with my op-eds. They cool,
Bro,
bro.
op-eds are businessman, bro. You know what he did when he came in here? Hey, this is my op-ed right here, dog. Right? When my op-ed came in here, dog,
Hammer time.
because he's a sponsor of this podcast, bro. You know what I mean? And he's a great guy, bro. You know what I mean?
yeah.
And I'm not going to say his name and I'm not going to say his company because I want him to remain silent right here. You know what I mean?
Anonymous.
Anonymous. Thank you, brother.
welcome.
But he came in, bro. He brought your the Easter bag, right?
Yeah, that
You know
shit
what I mean?
fly. Thank you.
That's crazy. That's only going to come from Manape. He put a wheat in the Easter bag. You know what I mean?
Hey man, watch out.
I don't know what
the truth right there.
I don't know what his thought process was behind that, bro. You know what I mean?
Give this nigga some weight. Fuck it. I'm like, okay. I'm with it.
Well, sometimes motherfuckers need shit handed to them in a basket, bro. You know what I mean?
He can just make some more peso, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, it's in the basket. Because, I mean, he could just give me the weed like this.
Yeah.
But, I mean, that's just his, like, but look, that's just his more friendly. Like, hey, bro, look. You know what I mean?
You put it in the bag, right?
Hey, you know what?
I come in peace type shit.
You know what we're talking about? We're talking about Kush Connect right now, but since we're showing the basket, you know what I mean? But check it out. Shout out to my op-ed right here, dog, from Kush Connect, dog. And he even spent the time to go to Dollar Tree and get this little...
When I get my high jeans and my bitches. We both know we broke.
My nose
I love it right here, brother.
He said,
Real talk.
brother,
Thank you.
this is the greatest idea in the world. You know what I mean? And we're gonna
Best favorite.
brother,
and fat
you
bitches.
gotta put a basket. What the fuck is wrong with you? Op-eds are crazy, bro.
I'm trying to remember. I used to look, bro. When I was in LA County, there was this op-ed right there. We called him op-ed too. You know what I mean? Like, what the fuck am I supposed to say, nigga? I can't say a name. That's just too long, bro. I can't pronounce it.
I mean, it's like essay op-ed. You know what I mean? It's the same shit, dog.
reading that
You
shit.
know what I mean? That's the boy. And then the way he would talk to me, wow, what the fuck would he say, bro? That nigga would have me rolling. He'd be like, come on, man. And I'd be dying, bro. And this nigga would come back from court, like, ready. He'd be like, hey, you got it? I'm like, nigga, cash out first. He'd be like, come on, man. I'm like,
COD.
Hey, let me tell you
Cash
about.
on delivery.
Let me tell
On
you.
the set.
You know what, bro? I think I might be qualified to speak about Armenians, bro, because I'm from Highland Park, bro, and next door to Highland Park is Glendale, dog. You know what I mean? And so if you're from Highland Park, bro, Northeast Los Angeles, the bordering city from it's actually goes to Eagle Rock and then it goes to fucking Glendale, bro. But so if you're raised in Highland Park, you go to Glendale, bro. You go to neighboring cities for whatever reason, right? You know what I mean? And it can be family. Sometimes homies move the next city over, and now we're chilling in Glendale. You know what I mean? And so to speak, right? You know what I mean? Because sometimes fools move to different cities that are neighboring cities, and that's the new spot to chill out. But op-eds, bro, are businessmen, bro. You know what I mean? And it's
money is always straight with them fools.
I don't say it's always straight, bro, but
with
with
the
my
experience
dog
that I
right
had
here,
with the
dog,
op-eds,
it's good, bro, because they're like always like, trust me, but I got you next time. You know what I mean? And I was like, bro, that was like 5 times ago, bro. You know what I mean? Well, we could.
Hey, hold on, but is this the way they get at you? Like, all right, man, yeah, fuck it, go ahead, nigga, but make it tomorrow. Make it tomorrow.
I mean, I'll be the only dude in a gas station, dog. You know what I mean? And I know when I meet my op-eds in a gas station, dog, dog, you know what I mean? I need to show up with the Adidas suit on, bro.
Oh yeah, I probably got an AK in the back right now.
I gotta, and I'm talking shit, but I'm being fun about it, and it's actually there's little facts behind it, dog. Apes are real people, dog, and they fucking crazy hustlers, bro. They were a part of a fucking genocide, dog. You know what I mean? And they migrated over here and all over the world, bro. Right? Armenians are all over the world, bro. The biggest star in the world, bro, is Armenian. One of the biggest stars, and who is that? That's Kim Kardashian, right?
What?
She's Armenian.
They don't like her, fool. Hey, we Armenians don't like her.
You know she was an Ape?
No, I didn't.
Isn't Kim Kardashian an Ape?
She's an Ape.
Yeah, but they don't like her, fool. They don't like her, my boy.
Yeah, hey, shout out to her. Shout out to her. Yeah. That's crazy.
You know what? I want to say this, brother. I want to say this. I think we've done damn near. We just hit 3 hours, dog. I just want to say, brother, this has been an absolute pleasure, dog. This has been amazing, brother. Just to really catch a vibration, bro. That we just went 3 hours without even noticing it, dog. You know what I mean?
I don't even want to leave.
You know, and I don't want you to leave either, dog.
You kicking me out, brother?
No, I'm not kicking you out, bro.
Do I gotta go?
You ain't gotta go. You know what? Hold on a second. Speaking of that, no, you don't gotta go, dog. But Nito has some questions for you, dog.
Oh, it's good. Talk to me.
Yeah.
Talk back.
Nito is
I've been a big fan of you, dog, for a while.
But get the mic on you, dog.
I don't know which one.
Put that mic
in front of you, fool. Put it towards you. Hold it, dog, or
Listen to
something.
Lucky, bro. Don't get him mad, man.
No, I always listen to Lucky, dog.
That's my G right there.
Check it out.
Yeah.
I've been a big fan of.
Pull the mic to you.
I've been a big fan of Chito for a while, dog. I put a lot of homies on. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Then shout out to my homeboy Rich, man, Roger and shit. One night we were on one fucking, watching videos on YouTube and shit.
And on one, like
on one, for real.
He like, he ain't bullshitting.
Yeah. And then fucking,
I'm not trying to blast him, bro, but some dudes, there's different levels to on one. This is an OG, right? This is an OG. When they say come about we on one, bro, they
He's like, I don't know the other definitions. I'm on one.
Oh, you know, for real. The real on one is shit.
Yeah.
I'm saying respect. The first generation on one.
Yeah.
I'm on that one, bro.
We still in the 80s. We still in the 80s and shit. Nah, but one night we ran into your video because you were talking about your pops, how much you like look up to him and shit like that. That video really inspired me and the homie because I didn't grow up with a pops, but his pops was my pops. So you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But what was the process of you know how you said you always had a little beef with your pops?
Yeah.
You making that song for him, how do you feel about that?
Feel great because my dad, fool. How can I say this? He's the greatest man I've ever known.
That's
you know?
Sheesh.
Like,
that's the best way to say it.
When I was in prison, fool, when I was like my whole time actually, my kids knows what it's like to have a dad because my dad was right there, you know?
Yeah.
He took my kids to school when he needed to. Like, he would take my son out to play soccer, you know? And it's like, having that support from him, I said, whatever the fuck me and you had, I don't give a fuck. When I was in jail, you know how bad I wanted a hug from my dad?
Yeah, no.
You know? And it's just that last conversation I had with him when I got locked up, fool. It's just, I haven't spoke to him. Okay, the last time, I haven't talked to him for 4 years.
Oh, Spencer.
You know?
Yeah.
Because the last conversation I had with him, I was in jail. I was in Sac County. And he said, do not call me, because I got the house raided, fool.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
They found a shitload of shit that my dad didn't even know I had. You know?
Yeah.
And
Did they hit your pad like P. Diddy?
Minus the baby oil. You know what's crazy, fool? I woke up, nigga, I took the leak, and I'm like, see hella police, and I'm like, someone's getting raided. That's crazy. And I go back in the room, nigga, and they say my address. I'm hide the guns.
That's my neighbor. Every time I see a raid now, dog, I'm traumatized, dog. I'm like, damn, how much fucking baby oil is getting confiscated right now, dog?
That's a straight fucking felon now to get that.
Nah,
Yeah, if it was arrested for swollen property.
Oh hell no, nigga.
Swollen property. You were
my dad, fool?
You were disgusting, sir. That is gross, bro.
My dad.
Swollen property.
I remember when I first wanted to rap.
You big old
When you
pervert.
did that,
He said big old pervert.
So when you did that video, your pop was in it?
Yeah, my dad was in it.
I see
You know,
you had
and
the
then,
screws, you know what I
yeah,
mean?
and it's like I literally dress like that because I like dressing like that. You feel
Well,
me?
how was he dressed in it, bro?
Like cowboyed
like, you
out.
know,
boots,
You know? Yeah.
ostrich boots. With
Okay.
with the
G
sombrero.
shit.
I seen that one then.
I
Okay,
love
I
that
seen that
shit,
one.
though.
Yeah.
Like,
No,
I
but
like
that's-
doing that,
La
man,
voz
you know?
Astruz.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what
Astruz
Chito.
way.
And that means a lot of to us, you know. Like,
Yeah, like I seen a homie, right? And the thing that kind of got me like snapped me out beefing with my dad is that the homie was like, and this was one of my closest homies, for you know, when we were locked up, you know, this nigga told me like that nigga's a hard ass nigga, like I never seen this nigga never break character, nothing. For this nigga serious all the time, like high power, like, you know.
Yeah,
That's my boy.
Bro, child straight. That for pull out the
my boy.
broomstick. That's the one that pushes through the day room. That was
I'm
like,
talking about this motherfucker. Thanks to him, he had my ass working out. This motherfucker sneaks because I came on fat. I wasn't working out, nigga. This
I mean,
motherfucker had me
too.
working out.
I was on the motherfucker came out of prison fat. You know what I'm saying?
The shit that kind of like made me want to hug for my dad, because back then I didn't give a fuck. You know, I'm
Well,
like,
you could
man.
tell, you know, you're a youngster.
Yeah.
You were doing your thing back then.
But my girl would tell me like, cause my dad would talk to my girl.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, how's Hector? Oh, he's good. Like he hasn't called me. I haven't even called my mom either. I would call my mom because me and my mom were like this, you know. But me and my dad, like,
Yeah.
I feel like I had to prove so much to him.
Yeah, because you're a man.
Yeah, but now I got to the point where I was like, I don't give a fuck what I gotta prove to you. I proved it to myself, you know. Like I made it out where I made it out of, you know.
That part.
Well, that was that lesson you had to learn, homie.
Yeah,
on your own, you know what I'm saying?
Because he told me,
that tough
he
love.
told me too. He told me
It's that tough
the
love,
first
homie.
time that call, when I told him I called him, I'm in jail. Like, hey, I'm gonna get bailed out, you know.
Yeah.
He's all like, the first thing you're gonna lose your family, you're gonna lose everything. You're gonna lose friends. You're gonna lose money. Your girl's gonna leave you. I had my baby mama back then, and exactly how he said it happened.
Happened, yeah.
You know.
So-
But look, you know, you ever heard that shit? When one door closes, another one opens.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, I was high as fuck, like hugged off the black, like Garabe. You know,
Yeah, hell yeah.
I was
Let's
a
be honest,
heroin
too.
addict, brother.
Yeah,
I'm
me
not gonna
too,
lie.
fool.
You know.
Yeah, hell yeah.
And she out of nowhere just like, you could get clean. And you know how hard it is to be in a relationship with someone in jail and they're high as fuck and you trying to get them clean?
Simone.
But she did that.
That's what's
You know?
That's
That's the hard part. Cause you
So
don't
that's
know
what my dad knew.
I'm
Like, me and my girl were like this, so my dad was always tapping in with her, you know? And then my homie was like, I told you I see my homie, and he just got out the phone because it was phone day.
Yeah.
And then niggas, like, he's in his bunk, full, like, just, like, covered, and he's my neighbor. So I'm like, you good? He's like, nigga, my dad died.
Oh, that's fucking good.
I'm like, what? He's like, yeah, he was sick. I just didn't tell nobody, nigga. Like, he was sick for a minute. And I'm like, damn, nigga, like, instantly, bro, like, I bought somebody's phone time, nigga, and I called my dad. And I was like, hey, whatever I did to you, nigga, however I acted with you, I'm so sorry. Like, please forgive me.
That's what's up, man.
And he's all like, well, where is this coming from? And it's like, nigga, I just don't want to lose you. You feel me?
Yeah,
Like,
for
I don't
sure,
want
boy.
to,
That's
I don't
dope.
want to, if anything ever happens to you, like, I don't want to be like, damn, I should have, you know, I should have talked to him or something. Because to this day, he calls me and sometimes I don't answer the phone, you know?
Yeah, Simone.
But you know how they say, your kid's going to pay you back the same way?
Yeah.
Oh, for sure, homie.
Nigga, I call my son and that little motherfucker don't answer.
Two times worse, homie.
Fuck, bro. I
Hey,
call that little nigga and he don't answer me. And I'm like, that's on him. Like, man, now I know how my dad feels.
I got another question too, dog. I see the chemistry you and Holly, rest in peace. You know what I mean? You guys, man, you guys are dope together, dog.
Rest in peace, Holly.
That was like fucking Kobe and Shaq for us over here. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I know. Do you have any like stuff guys worked on? You gonna release later on, like a whole album with both of you guys? Because you guys, man, you guys.
The only album we did was that one.
That one, that first one?
Yeah, but
Yeah.
you know what's fucked up? It's like we weren't even taking it serious back then. Like, we just wanted to rap, but we wanted to have a good
Nah,
time, you know?
but it
Like,
seemed
we're
like
new
you
to
was-
it. We were new to it. We were new to the lifestyle.
Chilling
Well, you know how
rapper.
you got bust that first time you put on the
Yeah,
pony
so
shit?
that's it. That he told me, like, we should have had more music because all my songs was with him.
So the Lost Fire ones? That's all you. That fucking.
He's the one that put it out with Slabs.
You know, you didn't explain it yet, dog. And I wanted. This is a question I wanted to ask you about. But who is that dude to you, bro? Because when I first got familiar with your
Kobe
music,
Shaq.
yeah, okay, I hear you, Nito. And so sometimes we're not on each other's, you know what I mean, playlists. You know what I mean? And obviously we all have our own. Nito's obviously familiar with you a whole lot more than I am, in the sense of certain things, dog. But when I was listening to you like a few years back, bro, you know what I mean? It seemed like, I mean, when did that incident happen that you lost that brother of yours? And who was he to you besides, he was an artist? Did he rap with you?
Yeah, he was more than that. He was. he was my best friend. You know, like that nigga. He is my youngest daughter's godfather. Him and his wife.
Yeah. And so so you guys started off doing music together?
I started off first, and then he wanted to get into it, and I just got him into it. You know?
And so there's actually an album that you put out together with him.
Yeah.
And what album is that?
La Mafia Paga.
Okay. Because I feel like when I first started like hearing your music, bro, like and I'm sorry for bringing up a sensitive subject.
No, it's
brother.
good, brother.
Yeah, you know what I mean, because I understand that, brother, and I'm glad that you are.
Yeah.
You know when someone
Like,
speaks.
I know you know how I feel. You know, sensitive.
We ain't trying to hear that.
No,
man.
and I'm glad you brought it up too because I hate holding that shit into. You know, like
Is it something that you hold that weighs heavy in your shoulders?
Hell yeah.
a lot.
Well, in the sense of what though? Like why is there something? I don't understand the full situation, and I'm not trying to press you on anything that you don't feel comfortable with, bro.
I just feel like if I was home, he would be here, you know?
Yeah. Okay.
And I'm hella happy that I met that nigga too, you know, because that nigga changed my life too, nigga. Like that nigga never gave up on me.
That's right.
Even when I was fucking up, you know?
That's a real homie right there, huh?
Hell yeah.
And you know, in situations like that, brother, it really defines the differentiation between a homie and a friend or a family member. I mean,
Bro, I would call this nigga like 4 a.m. Some niggas is tripping. What? No questions asked. What did you do? None of that.
yeah, yeah,
Ready to go. Putting his life on the line with mine, his freedom.
yeah. And that's real love, because that's the way it's usually supposed to function. Yeah. You know what I mean? We'll handle business first and we'll ask questions later.
That's why with Digga, I feel like
he's similar to that.
Yeah.
Does he know that?
Nah.
He knows that now. He's watching. Shout out to Grave Digger, baby.
Shout out.
He's a good guy, bro. I like him, bro. I fuck with him. And he was another dude that I had on here, bro. Along with Sadio, and you know what, brother? Whatever I'm sure it can be figured out, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I don't ever like to. I don't ever like to.
Let it know like that. Right now, Sadio, like, much respect to him, fool. Like, I don't hate nobody, fool.
Yeah.
Even that fucking faggot Swifty, fool. Like, I hope he's doing good, bro. Get your money, nigga.
Hey.
Real talk. No, I'm being serious, all. Get your money, nigga. Yeah. He damn near dropped a whole fucking album dedicated to me, nigga. Hey, whatever pays your bills, brother. I don't care.
So when I was going through your catalog, that's one song that I wouldn't press play on is you and Swifty Blue. And Swifty Blue has been trying to be on this podcast since day one, but I was worried. I needed to watch him further to understand who was gonna have this podcast, because it's not that easy, bro. Like, you can't go viral for
you
talking.
You can't even dirty your name either like that, too.
Nah, never, bro.
You know?
Never, dog. I mean, and we don't always get that right. You know what I mean? And sometimes I'm not always right. You know what I mean? Because, like you said, players fuck up, dog. But anyways, Swifty Blue would been trying to be on Hood Stocks, bro. Getting through certain of my homies that know, bop, whatever, dog. You know what I mean? But like, I'd never had him on because I didn't really condone the clout chasing or whatever people call it nowadays.
I don't do none of that shit either.
Yeah,
like,
that's just weak, bro.
I don't know if you noticed my shit, but I don't even post on my shit. Like, cause I just think it's irrelevant, fool. I just post what's funny, you know? But
right.
You don't see me post my music. You don't see me. I just post once that shit drops, it drops. That's the only time it's getting promotion out of me, and the label hates me for that. You should be more active. Hell no, nigga. I'm chilling, enjoying my fucking life.
Straight up.
I'm doing shit I didn't know I could do, nigga. Real talk.
And I already did my end of the work.
Yeah, y'all worry about that. I'm okay. You know?
Yeah, no, for
I'm
sure.
alright. You know, I'm good, bro. Like, I filled up my part of the end. You feel me?
What do you let's pivot a little bit. You know what I mean? Since we're just chilling and just like, you know what I mean, being good like that, brother. And I feel good. I'm high. Drank some Modelo's.
Me too.
I ate a little fucking piece of a shroom right now, but it's not gonna fuck me up. Dog.
Oh, I don't want to do that.
No.
He's like, here we go.
No, it's not going there at all. It's not going there, I promise you, dog. You know what I mean? Because
Baby, it was him, not me.
I'm a man of my word in the sense of everything, dog. You know what I mean? And this is like, bro, like, if anybody can fuck this up right now on this point of the podcast would be me, but it's not going to be me, dog.
Why not me?
You know what I mean? It's not, bro. Because, you know what?
I thought it was gonna be me.
No, bro. You can fuck this up all you want, bro, but it's not going to be me.
Bro.
Yeah.
Look, if it was somebody else somewhere else, I would have just like, we done, let's go. But nigga, you cool as fuck. Nigga,
I am cool, bro. And I keep on telling my kids this shit too, bro. And they're just not believing me, bro. My kids aren't believing me that I'm cool, bro. You know what I mean?
Cool.
I keep on telling my little ones, you know what I
I
mean?
tell my brother.
You ain't cool.
Yesterday we were with Memo, nigga, right?
Yeah.
And she's like, "Oh my God, that's Memo." Oh my.
Who is Memo, bro?
Memo the mafioso. That's my compadre. I'm a baptized son.
Okay, so is he a rap artist? That's
Yeah,
how
he's a
out the
rapper.
loop I'm out.
Yeah,
bro.
he's a rapper. He's
This is my nephew, right? Nephew, you know who that
You
is?
know Memo? Yeah.
Okay.
He hard.
Okay.
So she sees
hard,
him,
he's hard.
right? And then she's like, "Oh my God, that's Memo." And then Weirdo comes to my house too, cause that's my brother. You know.
What's about weirdo, bro? Is he cool?
Hell yeah, nigga. What? Anybody fuck with him? What? I don't even gotta.
I don't know him, bro.
No, that's what I said.
Yeah,
I don't gotta know the situation, nigga. I'm with you.
There's no situation.
No, look.
I have no situation
The
with you.
situation that happened in Bakersfield, nigga.
What happened? He got raped?
Hold on.
I'm just playing. Shut up,
What's
stop
the
it.
Willie?
Okay, so look.
I'm sorry, bro. Stop it.
Weirdo knows I don't
Here
like
we
to
go.
perform, brother. And everybody
Was
knows
it
I don't like doing
friendly?
meet and greets, right?
You don't like doing meet and
I
greets?
don't, because it's just like I had to wait and then people take their sweet ass time. If they would have done it quick, take a picture with me quick, I would have done it ready, right?
Yeah.
But the funny thing about it, bro, is that this motherfucker, oh my God, nigga, I can't. How should I say shit?
Say it the way you want to say it, bro. 'Cause I just shitted on myself, so you might as well shit on yourself. You're like, fucking Lucky just shitted on him. Lucky, don't act corny.
All right, when we talking about again, I got on chat right now. We're talking about again. All right, what?
What happened?
When we talking about again, I lost count.
I'm following you, fool. You said you were gonna get us to the club safely, bro, and I'm following you, dog.
We gonna get there.
I don't know you want to get back home.
I don't know when.
That's
we gonna get there.
another adventure. Come on.
And this is Hood Stocks, baby. We have adventures, right? Live on camera. Imagine that. You know what I mean? That's why my sofa is my home. When I get home and there's a pillow on that sofa, dog, you know what I mean?
Oh, that's what I was talking about, my daughter. Weirdo. Okay. So Weirdo comes to my house, fool, and she's all like, "Weirdo came here?" And I'm like, "Yeah." And then she sees Plugs, and she's like, she's like, "Oh my God, that's Plugs." I'm like, "Nigga, you know who the fuck I am? I'm right here." But I kind of, if I told my girl's like, I feel like just cause, I mean, I'm raising her brother, so I'm like, I feel like she just doesn't know it. But they're like, that's my baby, nigga, and I'm trying to teach her like, hey, they're gonna try to be your friends. Don't do that. You know what I'm saying? Stand on business. But she don't know the high, how's it say, the level of popularity that we got.
Yeah.
Cause I can't even go around and like shop, bro. Cause everybody, hey, you're Chito, can I take a picture?
Yeah.
Bro, last time I just went to get a simple agua chata. That's it, right?
Yeah.
A gang of kids came out, bro, like from junior high. They did that. Everybody wanted to take a picture, and I'm not rude, fool, you know? And they're kids, fool. Like, they're the reason why I'm up here. So I'm like, all right, come on.
Yeah.
But I'm doing one, and then another one will come in, and another one, and another one, and then I'm just like, babe, can we go home? Like, fuck, nigga.
Where the fuck their parents at?
Yeah, wait a minute.
Can someone babysit these motherfuckers?
Well, we know where their parents
Did you pull
at.
up,
They're
like,
right
next
here.
to a daycare center? Like, there's a
The
strip
parents are
daycare
right
center?
here, bro. You know what I mean?
I
Like,
love being a dad though, nigga, because it's like I get to show my baby girl like, hey, yo, dad don't got a normal job, nigga. You know, so all my kids, they know like, okay, my dad's an artist, you know. But I want her to realize like, hey, we bigger than what you think we is. Cause I had to realize that shit the hard way. You feel me? Like I'm really bigger than what I really am. You feel me? I can't go regular like, boom, like nah, nigga. The people really want to take pictures with you.
Yeah.
You know, I'm like, fuck that. I can't even go to the mall no more.
That's crazy, huh?
Yeah, nigga. You know, I like going to the mall. I like spending my shit. You know?
Yeah, just chilling in your own fucking
And
thought
I
process.
can't do that no more. I can't.
If you go to Ross, you can do
Last
that.
time I was buying a jersey,
They got Obama phones.
that's why I go to Target, nigga. I'll take my ass to Target. I love Target.
How do you because you know there's one point in our life where we dream of this, right? We have dreams, you know what I mean? I talked about me being the old dude with young man dreams, which I do have, bro, and I hope one day to accomplish and experience certain things you've experienced in the level of success and having money, bro, that gives you action to do shit, right?
Plenty of opportunities.
Opportunity. Money creates opportunity. I'm sorry, guys. It is what it is. And there's
question, dog.
It is.
But you know, so hold on. It's gonna come right now.
And today on Hood Stocks,
Money creates opportunity. Hey, hold on.
We're drunk.
No, hold on. Money.
I'm drunk.
Money creates opportunity.
Yes.
Okay, so I got it now. I got it, guys. So we dreamed of this once upon a time ago, right? This was the dream. This was the dream, and now we're experiencing it. You know what I mean? So does the dream sometimes become somewhat of a hindered like nightmare, so to speak?
Yeah, I'm gonna keep it real with you, bro, because it's like, okay, you know what, fans, like some fans, you know, like, oh, cool, but I don't like being, cause bro, you gotta understand, I just came home when a nigga be like, hey homie, you Chito? Nigga, what's up?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm at the Ralph Barbosa show on Friday.
Okay, I love that.
Enjoying the fuck out of it. I love that nigga. That fool was funny, nigga. Best money I spent. Real talk. That nigga is funny.
Yeah.
Bruh, somebody touched my shoulder. You're Chito? And it's on like big nigga, and I'm like, yeah, what's up?
Was he looking like this guy right here?
you ever been to the pin, homie?
Like, cuz right there, yeah.
You have a lotion product you got going out right now. You know, I'm trying to sell the P Diddy. You know, that's my hustle on the side, baby.
I'm trying to do this, brother. You know, I got a whole
Boy, you
lot of
gotta
baby
get
oil.
chapstick on your lip, motherfucker.
I gotta get rid of this baby oil, man.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Chito Rana, motherfucker, eat a Cheeto in the motherfucker hot sauna, all that shit, baby. We do all that, my boy.
Eat a hot Cheeto in a sauna.
We dipping.
I'm trying to really spit a bar right now, bro.
That's a song right there, baby.
That's a bar right there.
You know what it is, baby. It's all
I'm gonna use that in the song, nigga.
You know what I mean?
Takis and shit.
And on my DJ, we know tools.
Hey, so this dude just got out from 16 years in the state penitentiary, bro.
Salute, nigga.
And he's
Yeah,
he's
still active,
47
my boy.
years old, bro.
Still active.
And he's still active. He's
Actually fat, motherfucker. You're not active because you can bring a walk.
I think your cholesterol is too high to be active right now, fool. You know what I mean? If you're any more active at this cholesterol hype, we're gonna have a heart attack, bro. Chill out, bro. You know what I mean?
I had a fat attack earlier.
Relax, man.
Well, this fool's got the Cortez now that have the Velcro straps on him, bro.
Yeah, with the soft shoe chrono. I got a soft shoe chrono in the street. I'm gonna stick some to you, doctor. Not in prison, fool.
This motherfucker's middle name is arthritis, homie.
You know what I'm saying? In my pelvic. I tell you, you got to talk.
Bro, I'm tired of hearing your shit in the DM, bro. I'm right now, bro. He's always talking shit to me, bro. He's always talking shit to me, bro. I can't get a normal text message out of this dude because, bro, there's like a paragraph before it gets to what he's asking, bro. You know what I mean? He's like, you fucking tight ass Jew motherfucker flying on a carpet ass bitch. You know what I mean? Like,
oh, motherfucker, karate instructor in Germany, hang glider instructor, break dancing, stock on the side, making taco ass motherfuckers. But what you doing today?
what are you doing today, bro?
He answered respectfully.
Yeah, bro.
Good dog.
This is one of the biggest assholes I've ever introduced to the fucking Hood Stocks platform.
I'm not gonna lie,
bro. He's a fucking asshole, bro.
That's what I
like
do.
he makes me feel good about myself, bro. You know what I mean?
I take my shirt off.
Like you know, every time he's around me, I feel like I'm repenting and shit, dog. You know what I mean? Like the dude is just a bad person, bro.
That's what I do. And a fat person.
I'm a bad person.
I'm both with a capital F.
Nah, hell yeah, man.
Chito, life right now. Life right now, bro.
Yeah.
Life right now,
Life
bro.
right now.
What is life right now? to
Great.
you? It's great.
Life right now is fucking beautiful. I used to hate life back then. right now, thank God, bro. Like I said, I'm seeing life through new lenses type shit.
How important is God? Let's talk about God, bro.
Okay, look.
Because people are too hard to talk about God sometimes.
No. Well, we could talk about that. Look, straight up. Back then, I didn't have no faith in God, but like I said, once my girl came in my life, she kind of brought God in my life, right?
Yeah.
So.
Because she's a religious person?
Yeah, she believes in the Virgin Mary and she believes in God, you know? So I came back and once I gave my faith again, brother, like I see my life changing, you feel me? Like, I'm not gonna lie, there is a devil too, you feel me? There's a devil, there's a God, there's everything. But it depends on you feel me? Like if you want to change your life for real, well, listen to that voice I want to change. You know what I'm talking about? Because I'm tired of looking embarrassed, like, what the fuck? I don't even want to look at some of my old videos, bro. You know, I don't even look at that shit.
You know what, on that one video of the song that I played, you can tell you're really fucked up, bro.
No, the Gun Runner?
What is it called again?
Gun Runner?
No, the one that I played on I said it was on the voicemail.
Oh, all the smoke?
All
you know
the
what's
smoke.
crazy? I was sober right there. No, I was sober, huh? I was sober.
Because it looked like you were just really fucked up,
I was
bro.
just mad.
You were mad.
I was mad.
Because when you had the fucking in the music video, when you had the fucking blunt, bro, and then you spit something out, I didn't know if it was like tobacco or something.
No, it was a loogie. I spit on that nigga chain.
Oh, damn, bro. I'm fucking old ass motherfucker fucking watching slow.
We got gingivitis on his chain.
So from there it went to the chain?
Yeah.
I mean, you know what, bro?
I think I missed too, but the whole intention was there, you know?
I mean, so I want to say this, guys. Let's do this. We talked a little bit about God. Let's talk about in regards to being responsible and being a rap artist at this dude's level. You know what I mean? You know, there's shit that, you know, it's rap, bro, right? It's not country music. It's not soft rock. It's not pop. This is rap music. So a lot of rap music was based on real life shit, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Real life shit. Real life shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's like documentary.
And so in this industry, there is individuals that lose their life over lyrics and this, that, and the other. You know what I mean? And I'm not trying to have you explain any beef, but we understand, especially within the Chicano community, the Mexicano community, the Latino community, you know what I mean? You can say one wrong thing that can create a real fucking problem, a real fucking a wave in the city right here.
Yeah, anything you say can use against you. Like, really, like, we gotta really watch what motherfuckers say nowadays, bro.
Yeah, it can be used against you in a court of law.
Everything. Yeah. Bro, that's why, like I said, that's why I'm off the social media, because, bro, I'm a crash out, like, real talk. I'll crash out.
Bro, you're the crash out king right here, bro.
On the side.
Yeah. I'm a crash out king, bro.
I think me and you are like,
I've crashed out my entire life, bro. My entire life, bro. I'm always popping shit off and saying, "Hey, homie, what's happening, dog? Let's go." And some people can say, "Hey, Lucky's high and he's crashing out." Nah, dog, we popping this bitch off, dog. But everybody has their own little definition to that shit. That's on you, dog.
I'm just saying we popping this bitch
That's on
off.
you. But if you call it crash out, I say I'm popping the bitch off.
I said we ready. We ready.
I'm popping it off. But my crash out hasn't existed during fucking YouTube. But people highlight certain sections. But my crash out has been through the history of my gangbang fucking shit, dog. You know what I mean? I crashed the bitch out, bro. Spencer, dog, one of them dudes.
You know what's
crazy? I was raised with dudes that were crazy ass crash out motherfuckers, dog. That would lose everything right now, right then and there, bro. If you lose everything right then and there, dog, that's a crash out in the gang back in the day. But we didn't know the definition. We just said, "Hey, homie, the homie went all out, dog." You know what I mean? The boy of food, dog. You know what I mean? Yeah, like, you know what I mean? But now it's considered crash out with the good. Which crash out?
Now they got a term for this shit.
Now it could be.
Now they got a term.
It could be a potentially derogatory fucking label to have in this industry, in this time and era and climate that we're at, bro. But back in the day, homie, we were all crashing the fuck out, dog. We were all crashing the fuck out, dog. Crashing crashing the set, raiding the cribs, dog. High-speed pursuits. That car's crashed out going to the impound, bro. We've been crashing out since day motherfucking one, dog. You know what I mean? If you weren't crashing out, dog, you were inside, dog, watching motherfucking.
Where was you at?
You were watching Maury Povich, dog. You were watching Maury Povich, dog, and motherfucking Jerry Springer, dog. You know what I mean? But on the streets, we were crashing the fuck out, and when you crash out, you catch cases, dog. I'm used to crashing out and catching cases. If I crash out and have a little regret the next day, I'm like, thank God I'm in jail.
We're gonna regret it the next day, but wow, we did that. We did that.
Thank God I'm not in jail. It's not too hard of a crash out, dog.
Yeah.
I crash out on fat bitches with Burger King rappers around me.
I crash out privately, you know, because I crashed out so many times, and it's good that it wasn't being caught on camera. I mean, I crashed out on the DJ.
Let me ask you a question. No, you said that they played Swifty's song, and you crashed out on them.
Yeah.
As you should. I'd be pissed, bro. Yeah. What? Yeah. All this. Yeah. Yeah. 100%, dog. I'll be feeling the same way, bro. I'm like, bitch ass fool, I'll beat your motherfucking ass.
Jacob, I don't care. Some fucking.
Yeah.
I would hear Woody. Fuck
Play
it.
Madonna like a virgin.
Madonna, nigga.
Yes. Yes. Play this fool's favorite song, Willie Nelson.
Hey, Chito.
One
One more question, dog, for me, dog. Are you a rapper or are you hip hop? When it comes to this game,
Damn, I don't know.
That's a good question.
That's a great question.
That's a
actually.
great question.
Chito, what do you consider
what do you
my
see?
shit,
No,
brother?
what do you see?
'Cause I know like rap.
No, your style's dope.
I don't know what to.
But what are you?
I want to
dog?
say hip hop.
I hope so.
Cause I like hip hop, but I don't know what hip hop is no more. You know?
Hip hop is lyrics.
Lyricism, rap is just as long as you got a catchy beat, you're good.
But you
yeah.
switch it up. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yes.
Your style is not just.
I want to say hip hop because I like hip hop. Like,
I
want to say hip hop.
So who influenced you? Your first like hip hop song? Like you like, oh shit, I want to.
Bro, you know what's crazy? The one that influenced me wasn't even like hip hop. It was the Billie Jean song.
Oh yeah, that's.
No, it's because like I was a little kid pulling that. And
the beat.
You know that we know Grand Theft Auto Vice City. You know when you play Grand Theft Auto Vice City, you know when you get in the car, that's that. No, okay. Well, there's a song right there, brother, and that's the shit that got me on. And then I started listening to rap shit like that. Like I said, back when I was a kid, I didn't hear no rap music, nigga.
Have you ever wrote corridos?
Tried, but that was Patriando was supposed to be a fucking corrido.
But they wrote a corrido for you, right?
Yeah, they did.
Who wrote the corrido for you?
Manuel Leon.
Yeah.
And then Manuel Leon. He's from Reno.
This will fuck with a bunch of corrido.
Yeah, I love corridos.
Everybody, dog.
Hell yeah.
But I know you're from Michoacan. What part of Michoacan you from, dog?
Pátzcuaro.
Oh, all right. Because Movement is like little Michoacan, dog.
Yeah, my dad's from El Tepetate, my mom's from Pátzcuaro.
We're from like Saguayo and shit. We got family.
Okay,
You know what I mean? We got Tangacico and all that shit.
I got all that shit.
You know what I'm saying? But Hawthorne it's like there's a cousin of our hood and shit. So a lot of us go over there and fuck back and forth. But it's dope though. I'm just. You know, I like your shit, dog. I want to hear if you were hip hop or you were a rapper. You know what I mean?
No, that's a great question because I never thought about that.
Well, I always thought on that question in regards to hip hop.
Yeah.
So if you're like, because always like,
we get stereotyped.
No, I get it, bro. But this dude isn't stereotype, bro. I can't, bro. Like, check it out, dog. Chicano rap. If you're gonna think about Chicano rap, Chito's not Chicano rap.
No. Hell no.
Chito is not Chicano rap.
Brother, thank you for that. Thank you for telling me that because real talk, like I love Chicano rap. Don't get me wrong. I grew up on that, but I'm not that.
You're not that, bro.
I am rap and hip hop. Like I don't want to be considered like, oh, you're just a Sureño rapper. Nah, brother. Like I got collabs with somebody else too. Like, bro, I got collab with Skrilla. Like I didn't know how big that nigga
rap,
was.
bro.
No, I'm not.
Not one time did I ever hear not one song and be like, there's another Chicano rap artist. No, this is a fly ass Mexican, bro. Spencer, dog.
You said the dopest Mexican?
No, there's a lot of people that gonna call themselves the dopest Mexican. I gave him that label. You know what I mean? Right here
on the set.
on Hood Stars. But I'll say like this though, dog. Even if you hated the dude, right? You hated everything about him. You know what I mean? But if you watched a music video of them and then you said, oh shit, okay. And then you said, let me watch one more. Okay, you watch the second one.
Become a fan.
And you're like, oh, fuck, okay, fuck this dude more, right? You know what I mean? You know, because sometimes haters want to hate strong, you know what I mean? And then you watch another one, dog, and you know what? Even if you still hate the dude, bro, you know this is a fly Mexican, bro.
He's a fly dude, bro.
Lucky, honestly, who else has done it like I did? Who else came out looking
Who? Holly?
King Lil G has done fly shit.
Yeah, he does. Yeah, he does.
King Lil G.
But you gotta understand.
No, because this is a genre of fly Mexicans, right? Okay,
yeah. He got his own style of fly.
So I put you in the genre of fly Mexicans.
Oh, sad. Thank
okay,
you. Yeah.
I don't put you in the set. Even though you bleed over to the gang side, right? You know what I mean? But when I listen to your music, I put you in the genre of fly shit. Yeah. Now, and I put King Lil G in the same genre.
Yeah, because you can't. I ain't gonna lie. What's that shit? The gangster movie.
I put King Lil G in a fly Mexican genre.
He had an album called Gangster Movie, something like that. Nigga, that shit was hard. You feel me? He has something called trap music or something like that. Bro, that shit was hard. Like, bro, you gotta okay. That's the thing about G, fool. When he drops some hard shit, but he just doesn't drop consistently. That's the thing.
Because he's putting himself in a position to do that.
Yeah, but at least he could do that. I'm not at the position yet. I gotta keep working.
Like Kendrick Lamar.
Yeah, he could post whenever he wants.
Whenever he wants. What do you think of that beef right there?
I don't know. I like that song.
Do you like Drake or do you like Kendrick?
Okay, we got one. We got one.
He like the Canadian, dog.
We got one.
Hold on. Them Canadians owe me some money yesterday, actually. Fuck that. No, we Kendrick now. Good thing y'all reminded me that nigga's Canadian, nigga. What? Straight up.
Well, let's say this, bro. You know what I mean? So you had to have a second thought, and I wasn't trying to press you to say anything rather than what you felt. You know what I mean? But, so when it comes to, there's two different types of music, and Kendrick Lamar's catalog is just like, bro, like the dude is a fucking hip-hop god, if you ask me, in the sense of lyricism and just everything, bro. Fucking, the list is deep. And then we have Drake, right? We have Drake. You know what I mean? Drake is,
Look, I'm not gonna lie, Drake's hard though. He got some good songs, but he fucked up going against Kendrick. Like, period, he did.
But shout out to him for taking all those other fades.
Yeah,
and not wearing, and feeling like he could see Kendrick Lamar.
But he thought that Kendrick was it wasn't that. That nigga fucked you good, brother.
Let's put that shit over there right there. What the fuck? Them fools just almost fought right now, bro. Chill, bro. Chill, dog. Hey, break that shit up, bro.
Why you put your thumb in my belly button?
Break that shit up, chill, bro.
You leave his belly button alone, I got you.
Why you guys tripping for, bro?
I think
chill, bro.
His head in that little
Damn.
It's not that serious, guys. Come on.
I was doing the Air Jordan.
I'm trying to pee, my boy.
I think
put his head in the basketball thing. I thought it was a portal.
Oh shit, nigga. Put his head in the basketball thing.
Nito's head just in a slam dunk, bro.
By myself, 10 points. Shit.
Let's get off Nito before he starts getting mad, bro. I don't want to get that guy mad, bro. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Shit, dog. It's a big bro right there, dog. You know what I mean? Like you get that big ass fool mad, bro. Then he got like a size 13 and shit. He just feels like he could step on you, bro. You know what I mean? And I'm just like, bro, you know what I mean? Like,
have fun, man.
You got a big foot, bro. But you're not gonna step on me.
It was hard to find shoes that fit
Nito,
for me.
you see me looking at you right now,
I see you.
You're not gonna fucking step on me. No, I'm just playing. Shout out to my dog Nito. Eastside Rebounds in the motherfucking casa, baby.
That's right. We got Chito in the house.
That's my dog right there. We got Chito right here. Hey, check it out, Chito. It's a difficult time, and I know we're gonna get out of here right now. I know you probably had enough of this, dog.
I know. We going.
We good? We good? Yeah, you ready to get?
I like it.
Oh, you good, bro? Okay, Chito. So, like, bro, it's a crazy time in the universe in regards to because homies are coming up now. They're getting recognized now, bro. The homies are getting recognized in the industry.
Finally, we get our fucking shot.
We're getting our flowers now, dog. It's so crazy, dog.
But you know what? I'm not trying to say that I'm the nigga that did that. But look, I'm not gonna lie.
I think he just said it. I think he just said it.
Even you can agree with me. I'm a very controversial artist, brother. Like there's a lot of motherfuckers that don't like me. There's a motherfuckers that love me. But
why is that sometimes?
Because look, even Jeffrey Vaughn told me this shit, bro.
Who is that? You keep on saying his name.
Jeff Vaughn. That's my Jewish homie. He's from Signal Records in Colombia. He's the one that signed me.
Okay.
Jeff Vaughn, that's my nigga. You feel me? He's not black, but he's my nigga.
Who is he to you though? Like besides that, like what kind of relationship do you have to you? Like how is it to have a relationship with a dude like that?
You know that's crazy because they say he's the Pablo Escobar of the music world, right? And I just talked to him like, well, like I talked to Slabs like, what's up, bro? You good? And then I don't even reply to his messages because it's always about work, fool. Like I don't like talking about work. Like talk to Slabs. We're in a group chat. Like I don't want to do this right now. But he's the one that pushes me like, hey, you gotta do this. You gotta turn in this album. Stop dropping videos. But I don't listen. I keep dropping videos,
Because you get the monetization on YouTube.
Because I told not that, but I told him, bro, just trust my vision. It's gonna work, and it always works. It's like everything I do.
What is your vision, bro?
I don't know what it is until it's the moment of time. So I have a video. I'm like, are we dropping it right now? And then it's gonna go crazy numbers, and it always passes my expectations.
That's crazy, bro.
Yeah.
That's crazy in the sense of this, bro.
Yeah.
It's crazy in the sense of obviously what he's saying, right? But let's just say this. Like, not anybody can do that, dog.
No, they can't.
No, but not anybody can say, hey, dog, I don't have, like, a roadmap that I can hand over to you. You know what I mean? Just trust however I'm feeling today.
Yup.
Because whatever I do today, it's going to be something great, bro. Why do you think you have that power, bro?
Because I'm
Is it a power?
It is. Because you know how hard it is to say, look, I'm going to do this shit. And you know how hard it, like, you don't do it? Like, bro, like, it's called procrastinating, bro. You say, I'm going to do this shit. But you just take forever to do it. Either you're going to do it or just shut the fuck up and do something else, I talk to myself like that. I'm like, bro, you really want to do this shit?
Or you talk to yourself like that?
Sad what? Because I'm like, if I could look at myself in the mirror, I'm comfortable. If I can't, I know something's wrong with me. Because there was times I couldn't look myself in the mirror.
How much do you work out of the day, bro? Every day, 7 days a week. How much are you working on your craft, or at least thinking about it?
Every single day, every second,
every single fucking minute,
every
single fucking minute, dog.
You know why? Because I can't, and it's a fucking gift and a curse. I can't stop my fucking brain.
I can't either, bro.
Yeah.
I can't stop with this podcast, bro.
I like hearing music, right? And then I don't know if you ever had this shit, but like I like hearing music, and then I'm like, let me see how I can do a little cover. And then I write shit to that beat, but then I hear Taiwan shit, and I'm like, hey, this shit sounds hard over
Who's
here.
Taiwan?
Taiwan, that's my Korean homie right there.
Are you gonna with Chop City Beats? Are you gonna do something on that beat that I give you?
Yeah, I am actually. So
okay,
because
this is a dude from the gutter, bro. Follow him on at Chop City _213. This is a dude from the gutter, bro. He been working for a long time, my dog.
Chop City,
and you know what he told me? I want to tell you what he told me, bro.
What did he tell you, brother? I
said, hey, dog, because he been sending me packs of beats, bro.
Yeah.
Packs of beats. Bro, I have beats for albums, bro, for anybody that I'll hook up with. You know what I mean? I'll hook this up with, you know what I mean? Because his beats are fire, bro. But anyways, I'll say this, bro. I said, hey, bro, I'm gonna get you on a song with fucking Chito, dog.
Hell yeah.
And I don't know, Dick. You know what I mean? But I'm enthusiastic like that.
If I like the beat, I don't give a fuck. I like it,
But that's how I am with my people, bro.
Hell yeah, and that's because I'm the same way.
I'm like that with my people.
Let's lock it in. Lock it in, because it has to. Because at the end of the day, you're not looking out for yourself too. You're looking out for the homie. Because it's like, hey, I want you to depend on something too, nigga. Come on, let's get work. That's respectable though.
You know what he told me though? He said, hey, fool. Chop City Beats said this. He said, hey, look, he only fucks with super producers, right? Peep game. Hold on real quick. And when I seen that, and I commented back, I said, bro, you are a super producer, bro.
Don't ever think you're less than that. That's what I'm saying too. Don't ever think you're less than what you are, bro. What the fuck, nigga?
Yeah.
Even if you're broke, even if you're fat, you're ugly, nigga, you better carry yourself like you that motherfucking nigga, because that's what's gonna bring everything in. You feel me? Every day I wake up thinking, I'm him. What? Every fucking day. You know what I tell myself every day? I am the greatest and everybody loves me.
That's your shit.
Every day in my head, I wake up early in the morning.
Say that again.
I am the greatest and everybody loves me. Even if motherfuckers hate me. I wake up like that because I'm like, yeah, everybody loves me. I don't give a fuck. As long as I love myself, my wife loves me, my mama loves me, my kids loves me. Why the fuck do I gotta give a fuck about what a nigga think about me or not? You could drop all the songs you want. You could talk all the good bullshit you want on your podcast. I don't give a fuck. Hey, I got people that love me, nigga. Exactly. And that's enough for me. My fans love me, and my fans are, hey, if you notice something about my fans, they're loyal. Yeah, like, they go to, like, they start fighting over me type shit.
That's what it is.
And I don't even pay mind to none of that bullshit, and here they are defending me. And it's like, I love my fans, I love my family, and I love everybody that support me. If you don't support me, hey, guess what? That shit does not matter to me. It doesn't. The fuck, you're not providing nothing to me. You're not benefiting nothing from me, and I'm not benefiting nothing from you. You know what I'm saying? Do you? I wish you nothing but the best. But when it comes to people that love me on the set, you're gonna get like over 113% of my love, and I'm gonna say that shit regardless, bro. Like, bro, talk. If you fuck with me, I fuck with you even more, and I'm not fake, brother. You feel me? Once I start seeing niggas on this other shit, I'm like, yeah, we ain't doing that no more. We ain't doing that no more. We got too much time to waste right now, and time is very valuable right now, brother. Time is valuable. Like, you really think I got, like, okay, let's say, earlier, I had another interview with somebody else at 2. And I was chilling. I don't give a fuck. Who was it?
I was chilling.
Some fool. I'm not trying to say his name.
That's all good. I
was like, Slash like, brother, we're late. So?
Wait, say it again?
He's like, brother, we're late.
We're late?
Yeah, he was like, brother, we're late. For the interview that I had to do before yours.
Oh, before mine?
I had an interview before yours. I didn't even do it.
Okay.
And there's no disrespect to him, but it's just like, you're not going to get me out my comfort zone. But with you, I was like, nah, I got to be there. I got to be there. And I'm not going to bullshit with you or nothing because I want this too. As much as you want this, I want this more too. You know why?
And
because
I told you in the DM that I owe you,
yes, bro. Yes, and you kept your word with me, brother. Like,
I said, because Hoodstocks has been said that when Lucky has a big interview, he fucks it up, and sometimes I do, dog. I have too much fun, bro. But
like
I'm in my zone, bro.
Though, man. You're human. Who the fuck is gonna judge you for that?
But this fool, like, be honest, bro. Like, honestly, the way I look at it, bro, and I don't know the way he looks at it, bro. You know what I mean? But I'll tell you the way I feel, bro. Is like. Chito threw me a big alley-oop right here, bro. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? I needed a score, bro. You know what I mean?
And we did that.
And he put the ball right to the rim, bro, where I was able to put it in the basket, dog. You know what I mean? And this is this podcast right here, because people say when I have big interviews, like, I fuck them up.
That saying, real recognize real. You feel me?
Talk.
Yeah,
like,
bro.
The other shit only did it because a fucking label was making me. Nigga, this shit is me. That is me out of.
What did OTR tell you about coming here since we had the Lefty situation?
Nothing.
And I ain't got no problem with Lefty or nothing like that, or KHA or anything. I got respect for all them homies.
Saludos to Lefty. You feel me? Lefty.
But I can't deny the fact that I've given him a hard reaction to the music, bro. But I love the dude as an individual. But I don't like that's a double-edged sword, bro.
We're professionals, right? Let's say you tell me mine right now. Hey, I didn't like that song. It sucked. Okay, right now on camera, I'm gonna be like, yeah, it's good, brother. That's fucked up, you know. But in the car, I'm be like, man, fuck Lucky.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
No, bro, I don't like. I like being that guy, bro.
No,
I don't like being that guy, bro.
You gotta be professional. You feel me?
And it's 100%, and that's unprofessional of me, bro. It's unprofessional.
It's like. How should I say this shit? El burro hablando de orejas. That's what my mom says. Like, yeah, like, brother, I did so much shit that I can't even tell you. You need to get it together. I can't, cause nigga, I'm the last nigga that should tell you that. I'm like, I cracked, bro. I was gonna throw my vape at somebody, nigga, cause he was taking too long and he was in the fucking bike lane, nigga. And my girl, you know how bad I am.
Speaking of the bike lane,
you ain't in a bike, fool. I have fun, homie. You know what I'm saying? I mean this for the back on the spokes. I'm fucking lucky. You know what
I ain't gonna lie, bro.
So what?
I ain't gonna lie, I gotta still walk out to my car, bro. So I don't know why I'm fucking with these fools, right? Hey, my dogs, dog. I love you guys, dog. You know I fuck. This shit went off because I kicked something.
Yeah. That's what happened.
Oh shit. Oh, we're still on. We're still on. Hey, could you hear me?
Hold on.
Could you hear me?
No, not yet. Bro, when I said that and I was talking shit, I kicked the thing.
This is what happens, dog.
Hey, brother, I'm like, can you hear me? No? Yes.
Baby Root.
This is an ear.
Oh,
Can you hear me?
Oh, the whole thing? What you do?
There we go. Hold on. It's coming back. It's coming back, guys. It's coming back.
You figure out the speed stick.
Yeah.
Hey, this is talking mad to himself. He used to be like, but
What? Hey, send that shit. Nigga, what? Send
My
that
girl
shit.
said she already sent the cash app.
Hey, the Cash App hasn't landed.
What? Oh, it was a capital J. Hey, do you have noodles?
Hey, you got sweets? Brother, I would hear everybody with that shit. I got some chips and some sweets, nigga.
And like,
Like,
you
what's
know you go
up?
to the door, right? Oh yeah, you go to the door and the crack. Hey, I got noodles. What you got? I got beans. This nigga straight after lunch.
You got rice? Nigga, like, boy, yeah, come
Oh,
on.
he's a trustee. You take it to you.
Hey, you know,
Hey, show me
hey,
the motherfucker.
what did I used to do back then? Hey, there was a homie from 7 to O's from company, and he would work at the kitchen. Bro, every Friday, I would pay this nigga to come back with some chickens, anything, nigga. That good shit.
A bag of cheese.
Hey, my girl see me again, she's like, you eating good, huh? I got that said I am. What? Visit, nigga, visit. I'm eating pizza, everything, nigga.
Shit,
I'll go back to my celly. I'm like, hey, you good? You ate?
Yeah. You only
did.
pay attention to your girl for like 1 hour and the rest you just like.
On the side.
Hey, our boys
Yeah.
blew out, dog.
They blew
Well,
it.
I'm the worst in the-
You can't hear me?
Me neither. So we fuck, right?
Wait, hold on. Quick. Just
You
one more
get the
time.
homie?
One more time to
Understand that?
confirm this, bro.
Soup,
Wait,
nigga.
I think
I'm gonna take a leak real quick. Hold on.
That was
The board blew out, bro.
nah.
Oh, hell no. We tripping. Who we tripping on? Lucky, send my direction somewhere.
I got you, brother. I got you, bro.
I gotta stretch my 12 pack. What did they say?
My board blew out, bro.
Hey, what board? That board?
That board just blew out.
Really? Start kind of shit, flag?
Blew out.
You fucking serious?
Yeah.
That's all.
I'm not sure.
It's not ours.
$1,000, bro.
Hey, but that motherfucker lasted fucking years, huh?
No, I just
No.
gave my old one away that I could have
Oh, you
replaced it
did?
with. Yeah, I gave it away to our sponsor, LA on Cloud 9, because they wanted to start a podcast for their nonprofit organization, dog.
You good, fool? Look at these shoes. You good, fool?
Yeah, we're done, bro. That's it.
No way.
It's a wrap.